24/7 video game podcast.
Yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. As always, good friends, gamers, and hosts, Algie857.
The 23rd Stallion!
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
And a special guest we have on the podcast for the very first time is a fellow like-minded YouTuber who likes to use her channel as like a journal to document her gaming adventures, everything she plays and hopefully beats, as well as to connect with her community with non-gaming stuff like lifestyle, art, travel, and food. Please welcome for the very first time on this podcast and give a warm round of applause for Miranda, the man.
Dude, you're having a stroke.
Lorien!
Hey! All right. All right. Jesus.
The Mirandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Not related to Boba Fett or Django. Not related.
Oh, my God. Okay.
You knew that joke had to come.
I had to get it out. I'm done. I'm done for my joke quarter. I'm done.
Yeah, right.
No.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
I don't even know how to come after. I mean, I guess I'll see you guys later. All right, bye. Wow. What an introduction. Thank you guys for having me, though. I really appreciate it. I just love talking about video games. It is kind of my obsession.
Nice.
For some reason.
That's what we do here.
Because video games are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be.
They're always fun.
Be fun, infuriating, emotional. Oh my gosh. All of it.
Even when they're not fun. Seeing somebody not have fun is also
frustrating.
Yes.
Frustrating, mostly. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
Depends on the game. I mean,
Yeah.
after Fury, I mean, Dude, I couldn't even talk to the chat. I was so mad. So fucking mad. I was so fucking mad.
Man.
Speaking
What
of
game
chat,
was that?
Fury.
Fury. I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's okay.
It's what, 2016 it came out?
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
And then they released
indie title.
Yeah, and they released it on the Switch for like $4, and I was like, okay, I'll mess with it.
Oh.
But
You're like, oh, God.
Yeah, it's nothing but boss battles, but the music in it's incredible, but each the boss battles are tough. They're very, very tough.
Like an overhead, like shooter, hell
Yeah.
shooter, whatever.
Yeah.
Bullet hell shooter.
Bullet hell?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're not a plane. You're a person.
No, I actually think I brought this up yesterday. I remember like when I got to that boss, I was like, I had flashbacks of like one of the most. It's one of the. It was like one of the most frustrating moments. I was legit
It definitely
angry.
took a spot. It definitely took a spot in that.
And you saw how angry I was. I was like, I can't even.
well, you were fighting that thing for like 3 hours.
Dude, this piece of shit. And talking about it's making me mad. So let's move on.
So, long story short, I'm just going to stay clear of that one. Got it.
No,
That's
do
all I
not
got for
play
now.
it. Do not play it.
That's a trigger
Yeah.
word right there, man.
It has great music. It's got
It's
really
a great.
great
It is a
music.
great game.
And it
but-
really
great
is,
game.
but that boss. Ooh.
Well, how we usually start off the show is we go over games that we're playing, but we are on a time schedule, so we are going to start with the Mirandalorian,
Oh, okay.
and we're going to learn all about you. If you care to tell people.
Okay. Like personal stuff or like just game, or just anything?
Just random questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some random personal. We ain't got no personal questions. We got a lot of gaming questions. All gaming questions. Yeah.
No.
All right.
We can start out by you introducing yourselves to the chat, so people who don't know you can have a feeling of what you do and what you're doing on YouTube.
Cool. Yeah. So, my name is Miranda. Excuse me. I started creating content, like streaming, in 2016 or 2017, streamed on Twitch, moved to Mixer. If you know what Mixer is, you probably know how that ended. Spoiler,
Mixer
it's
was?
not here anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I kind of took a break from streaming for all of 2021 and then really went hard on YouTube and just found like a new love for gaming and sharing my like passion and like journey with gaming on YouTube because it was so cool to me that it was such a different medium of instead of having this like live chat that you could interact with and people that you could talk to live. But essentially, like what I do, my main type of content has always been gaming. It's something that I've done since I was really small. It was a way to bond with my family, my father, my brother. That was like one of the main things we had in common growing up. And I remember like watching my dad play all the old Tomb Raiders and random games like Loaded, which I don't even know if
I remember that. Yeah,
me and Chalk remember that game.
Chalk's game.
Me and your dad will get along very well.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man, like that's kind of where it started.
Nice.
And then I got an Xbox, played Halo, got really into online gaming because of that. Yeah, I like to do mostly like gameplay playthroughs and just kind of comment and react to it. A lot of people seem to really enjoy my facial expressions and like mostly the facial expressions, but like I like to give my insight and thoughts on games because I do find them to be not only entertaining, but they're really great life lessons. There's just so much. There's so many aspects to video games, and it's something that I've always been passionate about. And it's the one thing that I really like to kind of, talk about when putting myself out there, especially on the internet. I'm not really good at social media and stuff, but YouTube and streaming and video games is something that I've found that has allowed me to kind of just put myself out there and like be myself, if that makes sense. But yeah. So I'm really grateful I found YouTube, and I've been doing it the whole past year, and then just recently got back into streaming, and just kind of continuing from there.
Nice.
Dope.
So you started in the PS1 era. It's always weird because we started way like early in the 8-bit era and like NES, even earlier. Some people started ColecoVision and Atari.
When the first game was made, we were around.
Not the one in the submarine. Not
Pong.
the first
It all
Pong
started
game.
with
Pong, man. We helped make Pong.
We didn't know that they were video games, okay? But I mean, it's funny to see a perspective from something that's like in the middle for us, as far as the gaming stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning for most people. Like a lot of people start with Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I hear a lot of N64. Yeah,
and it's always a Mario of some sort.
Yep, something like that.
But to hear Tomb Raider as like one of your first, what was the game that got you like to really start playing back then? Because you were watching those, right?
Probably, like, I think, because I didn't really play Tomb Raider. I watched my dad play it all the time. Like, I think I've watched that whole gameplay being played and beaten, I think, 20 times. That was one of his favorite games. And he, like, I have so many fond memories of, this was back before YouTube was a thing. So you couldn't exactly pull up a walkthrough or a tutorial of how to get past certain parts. So we have, like, inches thick manuals of just like chapters that he would make me go through them and like go through different levels, and he would make me read off like how to get to certain places if he got stuck. So I never played that one. It was The Amazing Spider-Man. I played that one so many times, beat it so many times. Like I still remember the lines. Like if I watch a walkthrough of it on YouTube, I'll just sit there and like recite it. It's fun. I played a lot of like DS, Game Boy Advance too. But I would say the most memorable console memories that I have is like the PlayStation 1 stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any others, but that's mostly it.
Did your dad used to dive off of stuff in Tomb Raider and break his neck?
All the time.
Because that's what it was for.
That's the only time I played Tomb Raider. Just to see that.
I used to practice in the house, training, and jump off the balcony.
And you would lock the butler in the freezer. I would do that all the time.
No, that's vicious. I never did that.
You had to like walk all the way in, facing the wall. You had to have her backflip twice, and then you had to have her sidestep twice, and then you would push the button. If you didn't do that, like in quick succession, he would always escape, and he was annoying and always made like farting noises, and just like, stop following me, I'm trying to train.
She's like, and that's how you kill him. Like,
and that's how you lock
that's
him in
too
the
vicious
locker.
for him. That's too
so
It might
funny.
be worth revisiting.
No, please let me out.
Where is that in the strategy guide?
Yes, seriously.
Yeah, I don't even know how we found that out. I think we were just messing around, and he's like, my dad's like, you can lock the guy in the freezer. We're like, do it.
That's great.
That was hilarious.
It's a fun time.
Do you have a favorite genre, Miranda?
Oh yeah, anything open world, I would say. Could you call that a genre, like a genre, or is that more of an aspect?
No, it's a genre.
It's a genre. Open world genre.
Now it is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I would say open world RPG is more my jam. Like anything where there's a lot of exploring and looting. I really like looting and picking up artifacts, and I like dialogue options as well. Like pretty much my ideal games have always been Fallout and Skyrim, pretty much. Like I'm kind of a Bethesda fangirl. Yeah.
Big fan of Skyrim.
Yeah. Those are always like ones that I will revisit. Doesn't matter how old they are, how long it's been, I will revisit those at some point.
Yep. Skyrim is awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. I played. What was the first? What was the Elder Scrolls 2? Oblivion. Yes, I played Oblivion.
I think it's like 4.
I couldn't get into it.
I don't know
I
what
tried.
it is.
But
It's probably 4. Whatever.
I think it's 4.
but I played that one.
Yeah.
And I didn't play Sky. I got to make my character in Skyrim for like a 2-hour thing.
Yeah.
And then I stopped playing because it took too long and it was like 4 in the morning. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to make this character. I'm just going to sit here in this wagon and the game is over.
It's just like that's the beginning.
The
of the
dreaded
beginning of the
beginning,
game.
yeah.
It's
In
literally-
4 hours, I'm in this wagon.
It's literally the
I'll just stare
beginning.
at the trees and
And I don't think any of us played Fallout.
No,
Nah,
not my speed.
One of my boys played Fallout. He
I
loves
played
it.
a little
Everyone
bit
who's
of it,
played
but-
it loves it, but it was never my thing. But that would seem like something you would play.
Yeah.
Because you play all the
Yeah.
Mass Effects and the
I do love Mass
Jade
Effect.
Empires and
I do love
every
Jade
game like
Empire,
that,
yeah.
and the freaking Star Wars.
Emerald Wizard says they need to lock sticks in the freezer.
Emerald, you need to stop it. Listen, I learned how to not lock people in the refrigerator from Punky Brewster.
Yo, Emerald Wizard be coming for blood, man. He's coming from blood
Punky
lately.
Brewster.
That's what
great.
made me never lock people in the refrigerator.
Punky Brewster, Jesus.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's a level 857 podcast where you'll hear a Punky Brewster reference.
They were supposed to have a reboot, right?
No, they canceled it.
Well, they should have. I'm
canceled
glad they
They
canceled
did.
it.
They did have a
They did everybody. They canceled.
They canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, Miranda, I have a question. It's always the most difficult question to ask people, but I always get a kick out of it.
right.
You have to pick one game. What's the one game? See, there's the pain. Everyone has the same face. It's like
Oh,
the game.
God.
You're on an island, and somehow that island has electricity, and you have to play a game.
It's like asking
What
for,
is the game? Favorite game all time.
How
That
much
you could play on an
time do
island.
you
It's different.
have? Oh my
Which one of your children do
gosh.
you want to die?
Yes, you only gotta pick a child.
You only have to play
I know
for.
it's like picking your favorite child. You really shouldn't, but like you do have a kind of a favorite. It also
Yeah.
depends on the day and
Yeah.
your mood.
Well, that's
Um,
true.
You only have a
Oh,
week to
man.
play. You're on an island with no food and stuff.
I've played a lot of games, and there's a lot of really memorable ones out there. Can I mod it?
Could you mod the game?
Can I mod
Whatever
the
you
game?
want to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because man, when you mod Skyrim and it becomes a totally different experience on top of vanilla, I mean, I would probably say Skyrim. Yeah.
That would probably be a never-ending game, so a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was
Yeah.
what, Grand Theft.
Interesting.
I forgot.
I think I said Grand Theft 5,
Grand Theft.
probably,
Ooh, yeah. That's
just because nonsense happens not all the time.
With the Batman mod.
Or you can add mods to that too. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
You can
Come
live a
on.
whole different life in that
Come
game.
on. Man. Batmobile all day.
I get to meet Dr. Dre.
Wow. Really?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
You can
hilarious.
do
Oh,
music and stuff.
God.
No, whenever anytime I
It's
bring
a
up
hard question.
No,
I'm
the
surprised
funny
you
thing
had
is
an
it's a hard question. Even if you say pick your top 10, that's still a very stressful question.
Yeah, I can't.
But
no.
I couldn't pick 5.
But I was watching some of Miranda's playthrough of one of my favorite games of all time. I can't tell you where it is. It's on yours too. I know too. Probably everyone here. Last of Us 2. Okay, now that.
When the rabbit
I
came
almost
out,
said that one.
I think that's the first time I showed him your playthrough. Is when the rabbit popped out and you was like, "Oh, look at the rabbit!"
And then
that thing got
we all
murdered
know.
in seconds. That
I
was like
"Look at her
instant
face."
change from happiness to sadness within the drop of a house. It's like, yo, that's fucked up.
I think that's the
And you
first
know
game.
they did that on purpose too.
Oh,
You
yes.
know they did it for the shock value. So you're just like, that's so cruel. What the hell?
I think that was the first game I watched you play. Because I don't know what made me watch them, but I watched the face actors play through the game.
Oh, that's right.
'Cause I was watching
Dina, I think her name was the one who played Dina.
the one who played Dina and the one who played Abby. I watched both of their playthroughs of the game.
Face
And it's-
actors?
There's facial,
they're not the voice
facial
actors,
actors,
they were the
and then
face
there's voice actors.
Right.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
okay,
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah.
But
Pay
I
me to
was
face
watching
that.
them, and then I was referred to your page, and I was like, I can't get enough of watching this game because it's like I need to watch people's reaction to that game,
Yeah.
and it's partially why I love it so much. Because obviously you have your own feelings about it. I want to hear what people think
You want
about
to
it.
watch me play it.
I want to
because,
watch you play it
got
when you
done
play
with
it.
it.
Yeah. And then anyone else
yeah.
who plays it, I want to watch them play it.
Yeah,
Instead of me play it, I don't even need to play it again. I just want to see other
That game
people's
does
reactions.
things to people's head that no other game has ever done. It really
Yup.
it does things. And you question yourself a lot.
Well, you learn a lot about people from watching
And yourself.
it also.
And
Yeah.
yourself.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
you handled that much better than most people.
But you know what the funny thing is? Because, obviously there was like, I think you did there was a bunch of videos for that game. And I was going to each video and I was like, I want to see how she reacted to this. I want to see how she reacted to that. And I was like, oh, I just remembered. Let me skip to the end. I want to see how she reacted to like the last scene. And
Yeah.
because I was uncomfortable in the last fight. I was uncomfortable
So
as
was I.
fuck. I was like, I just want to be like, just take a boat. Y'all need to get the fuck out of here, and that's it, whatever.
Yeah.
But the credits, it's what killed me. The credits. Because like they show that last scene with Joel talking with the I mean, if you haven't played this game by now, if anyone's watching, if you have shame on you.
If you haven't played it, you're not gonna
Disclaimer.
play it. But
Yeah.
you should play it.
No, but that last scene when they had that conversation, I was like, all right, I gotta watch something happy. I can't go to bed with this. I can't go to bed with this.
Yeah.
No, but,
I like to see the reaction
So
though
funny.
of it.
yeah.
Because if you understand it and you can talk about it, and I'm like, okay, you got this, got this.
Yeah.
But I've seen other people who just don't get it at all, and I'm like, that's not what this game is about.
Listen, it's painful. It's a painful game, but it's a masterpiece. It's a 10 out of 10. I will always say it's a 10 out of 10.
I don't know about no
But you
10,
wouldn't
10.
take that
Well,
on no.
It's good.
Did you even play it?
I did. I give it like an 8.
You act like you
An
didn't.
8?
I give it like an 8.
You need to get.
You're off the podcast.
Oh, you're done. You
You're
are
outta here.
done.
Give it like,
You're
it's a
outta
great
here.
game, but 8.
You are done.
It's a great
Gave
game,
it
but
the
an
same
8.
thing.
I got lost a lot, and
Well, that's 'cause
I
you're
had
a
to wait for
moron.
the icon to come up and show me where to go.
That's because you
So
suck.
you're gonna take a point away?
I have to, yeah. I have to do
Oh
that for that.
my
Yeah.
That's the point I gave away for Metroid, so I give it to you. All right, whatever.
Both of y'all the same guy.
What the hell?
Well, Metroid gets like an 8. Whatever.
Oh my god.
That's not bad. 8's not bad.
Okay.
So
Wow.
after
8
watching
out of 10. I'm still
great.
I'm clinging on to that right now. I'm like an 8 out of 10. I can't even. What?
It's a great game.
It's
though.
like it's a great game.
Great game.
8 out of 10. Wait,
this
what?
guy doesn't play. He doesn't play games.
Hold on.
He plays role players that you don't move your character and stuff. So,
Shit.
He plays 50 games at once.
play strategy
I do
games.
play a lot of games at once, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't finish anything.
I do.
How do you get emotionally invested in a game when you're
I
playing
don't
20 games at once?
Nah, I
How do you go
do.
about
I
do.
think he's one of the people who played it halfway or like a quarter through and stuff.
Dragon Ball Kakarot was very emotional during the
Oh
game.
my
very,
god.
Very emotional.
Dude,
you
I
know?
need to throw it.
I thought you
Now
were done
know.
with saying
Now
that.
you
Bring up
know.
the game.
Now you know where he is.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
can you tell us? All right, I'm interested in this story. So you started Twitch first, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what got you to switch from Twitch to Mixer? Because we signed up to Mixer. We tried it maybe one time,
Like twice?
maybe twice. It seemed like a good platform to start in to see if you can get a following there.
I
But
think we jumped on too late.
oh, we jumped on way too late because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
gone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't jump on after it's gone. But
Where'd it go?
I want to hear the difference between the two from someone who's been on both platforms and had semi-success on them.
Yeah.
So what made you jump to Mixer when you had Twitch, and what wasn't Twitch doing at the time? Because that was a long time ago now.
Yeah, I would. Oh man. Like I started Twitch back before affiliate was even a thing. And then I don't even know where, because Mixer used to be something called Beam,
Yep. Better
and then
than-
it rebranded when when Microsoft bought it. At that time, I had a couple friends of mine that were like, "Yeah, I'm trying this new platform. You should really check it out. Like, it's really fun." They were really big on the FTL, the faster than light, interactive technology of basically like real time chat interaction. And I think I had just gotten to a point on Twitch where I think actually before that I had gone on like a 2-week vacation, and we all know how that is on Twitch. If you like don't stream for a week straight or you take a couple days off, your viewership is basically cut in half. And at that time it wasn't as popular as it is today. So yeah, like I had a pretty small but decent sized community, like very, very tight knit. And I just kind of came back and I was like, you know what? I'm not really vibing on Twitch anymore. So I decided to just give it a go, give Mixer a go. Luckily I had a couple people to kind of like follow me over there. And I think I streamed there for like a couple months. And just so as a Mixer streamer, it's really kind of a unique experience because if you really got into the community there, it was very, very tight knit because it was a fraction of what Twitch was. So really, you did kind of know all of the partners, especially if you were a partner. You kind of knew all of them. Everybody knew each other. It was very much where Twitch is like college, and it felt like Mixer was more high school. So maybe in some of the drama sense too, but more in like the just smaller population pool. So you really kind of knew everybody knew each other, and viewers were kind of shared among streamers as well. So you kind of knew a lot of the regular viewers as well. But it was just a very unique atmosphere. It was very much heavy on the interaction portion, and it was also very Xbox heavy too, which for me that was good because I was very knowledgeable about a lot of Xbox games. I had an Xbox console, I played a lot of PC, and like Game Pass was a thing, so I was able to play with a lot of viewers, and that was again really big, was playing with viewers and having community nights. So yeah, just overall the community was kind of what drew me in. It was very, very, very community oriented.
Cool.
Yeah, I remember they had like 2-player at the same time streaming on the thing, and I wanted to try that stuff out.
Oh, that's cool.
But when I tried it, it didn't let me because I didn't have a Kinect camera. And
Yeah.
it was like, you can't use your own webcam. I was like, but I can't plug in my Kinect because you took the port away. And I was like, I'm not buying this thing adapter for it.
Ooh.
So I couldn't go back on for a while. And then they said, okay, fine. You can use your own camera. And then they said, we're closing. So I was like, all right, whatever. We'll do multiplayer our own way here, the hard way. That's how we play through Skype, through online, while recording in OBS, re-edited up as 4 people online.
But
in
it
different
looks
places.
fun
damn
times.
good.
And it does look good, but it's a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's a nightmare setting it up.
It's not that bad.
It's a nightmare
That's
setting
a
it up.
nightmare scenario every time.
Setting it up, yeah.
Setting up is bad, but editing is not that bad.
But the
If you edit, it's not bad. It's if you don't, it's easy.
Yeah.
So,
Kev's like, it's not that bad.
you just cut the front
He's
off,
not the one setting it
and
up.
then
That's
you
why.
cut the end off, and then
That's
it's
all you
done.
need. That's all you need.
Not editing.
That's it. You cut the front off, cut the end off, so as soon as you press play, you get right into the gameplay. It's simple.
Dude, you're like the worst editor, dude.
Terrible.
like the worst.
You're not hired.
Yeah.
You're definitely not
Yeah,
hired.
It's messed up because I am the editor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
know.
That's what we're
we
talking
all know this.
Damn.
I love it.
You're fired. You're fired. I'm
Emerald
sorry.
said that explains a lot, honestly.
I'm the editor.
Not for long. So, so after Mixer, you went back to Twitch and then YouTube, right?
Yeah, after Mixer, actually, the story is actually kind of funny. It's like once Mixer kind of acquired Ninja and a couple of the big streamers that they kind of bought out, it just a lot of things changed. It went from being very like community, and then it felt like there was this shift where it was more about like the industry side of streaming, and people became very obsessed with like growing and because it brought a lot of eyes to the platform, which was great. But there was still a lot of things that the platform fundamentally had issues with and they weren't really addressing. So I was kind of having like doubts about my future there for a while. And then it wasn't until like, I kid you not, a week before it shut down, I kind of mentioned to my community, I was like, I think I'm going to move to Twitch. And I did, and then literally like that Saturday, it had they released or they announced on Twitter that they were, closing down, and it was just kind of a surreal moment. Even though I had already left, it was kind of sad. Yeah.
So you were one of the pillars, and because you left, it crashed down. I see.
Yeah.
It was your fault.
I was like, no, I didn't know. I just like, I don't know. I just had a feeling, and I kind of just felt like it was time to move on. But even then, like, a lot of things had kind of happened, and a lot of changes were happening at that point in streaming, and then with the pandemic and stuff, I moved to Twitch, and it just was hard to kind of get my head back into that space. And I think at the end of that year, I think it was the end of 2020, yeah, I had been on Twitch for a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I think I just want to try something brand new. I'd always been a streamer. I kind of knew that content really well. I was just like, I want to try something else. I kind of want to just rebuild. I'm one of those people. I'm crazy like that. I like to build myself up to a certain point, and then I just like to kind of start like a fresh project. I do that in Ark Survival Evolved, if you ever play that game. I always get so bored with the character after a while. I'm like, all right, let's just rebuild a new one. Kind of like, I don't know, it's fun. See like what you can do with it.
I've heard of Ark, but I haven't played Ark.
It's like some Fantasy Star Online shit right there.
I was thinking of Fantasy Star Online when she said that. I was like,
I just thought it was like dinosaurs.
Wait, you said our life will be gone if you start playing Ark?
It's one of those games where I've actually introduced a couple people to it that didn't know about it, and then you just never see them again because they're only playing that game.
Wow.
It's got a community. It's got a very intense community, and there's a reason for it. It's just it's a fun game. It's a fun dinosaur taming, survival, lots of stuff to do, lots of different maps. It's a good game if you love survival games. Yeah.
Turok 3.
Turok 3.
Actually, I think there was a Turok 3. My bad.
You just hear dinosaurs. You're like Turok all day.
I've never gotten into any MMOs in my life. I've seen people. Some of my friends have disappeared for years in MMOs, and they've come back after they sold their character and like, yeah, thank you. You made $1,500 or whatever for 3 years of your life, whatever.
For 3 years.
But I mean, it's good to have them back.
$1,800.
I've never played any MMOs.
Same.
Closest I've done was Fantasy Star Online.
Fantasy Star Online, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I
And
like
I
that.
didn't play that online. I don't play these games online.
Told you the
You haven't
second
tried
one.
Lost Ark at all?
No. I've been told by the same people who liked MMOs who disappeared for years. And I was like, no.
Makes it sound like
It's
a
like-
kidnapping.
Is there a disclaimer for this? shit?
Would you like to try some of this nice drug? No. No, thank you. No. No Coke today. I've always turned it down. You can't trick me. But yeah, they said it was great. Great game. It's doing millions
These are
of
like a
people.
warning.
You can't trick
It's a drug. Those games are drugs.
Yo, every time Stallion takes a sip of that beer, he looks like a large child sipping an apple. Every time.
Like a giant sippy cup.
You look like Lucy with her big mug.
Yo, word. She didn't have the mug last time. I was so upset.
Miranda has a giant mug too. I don't know where it is.
Yo, you got the mug?
I don't have my giant mug, but I have my giant
Thermos.
like head size.
But what's in there, though? What's in there?
What's in there?
What's in there?
Water.
Well, I'm about to say water.
It's a clear beverage.
Wait, hold on. She gave us a sign. She gave us a sign.
That's the sign.
Actually, somebody in your Twitch chat
Yeah, I
is
see.
like, "I'm currently playing Lost Ark. Send help, please."
Yeah, exactly.
That should give you a good idea.
SOS.
That's too funny.
Yeah,
At
I
least
just
he stopped
recently-
long enough to tune into the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
They found a break during the loading screen. It's fine.
Now, Miranda, you said Skyrim's one of your favorites. Any Witcher 3 or Breath of the Wild? Okay, and you like
Witcher
Skyrim
3.
better? Okay, Witcher 3 is the top one.
Like, that's why, I don't know, like, Skyrim got me through a lot. Like, it was one of the first games that kind of blew my mind. Like, I was like, I played games before, but I had never experienced a game before, if that makes sense. It was like just a completely different world. It was so immersive. The dialogue, the customization, the amount of hours I spent just kind of going through dungeons, crawling through dungeons, killing, Draugr and looting their bodies for gold and just hoarding money and then buying, empires and houses and decking out my house. I mean, it was an experience for me. I didn't realize that that's what video games could be, if that makes any sense. But there's obviously a lot of other games. Like, I played The Witcher 3, loved that so much. Last of Us games, obviously incredible. Currently playing through the Uncharted series for the first time ever, and again, like, blowing my mind. It's kind of like playing through your own action movie. It's just the more games I play, the more I'm like, wow, like, the possibilities, what this means for future games is incredible to me.
It has exploded as a medium with drama and like crazy stuff that movies can't even do. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They make you feel like, you see a great movie, a drama and everything. You're like, wow, that's crazy. But in a video game, because they have so much more time and I'm just focusing on this emotion right here. Like you can't develop that in 2 hours in a show. That's why all these TV shows are like, they're taking over because you can watch hour. So it's like 10 hours instead of 2. And that's how you have to tell most of these stories now. And that's why you've seen so much more success in these video game franchises because they're not 2-hour movies anymore. But if they are, they still fail. if they do. They have to be TV shows.
Unless it's Sonic.
Unless it's
Sonic.
Sonic.
But they have more involved. There's another movie, But if it's Resident Evil, no.
What about the Mario movie that's coming out?
Oh, it's animated, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It has to be high in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Crisp.
You have to go the right way. It could be a dream at the end. It'll be dope.
Oh, if it's like that skit, he has a mushroom. Oh no, it's a turning, and he starts going crazy. She's my girlfriend now.
Oh man,
dude, that would be awesome.
Oh, I would die, dude. I would seriously die.
So I know that Uncharted has more games than Last of Us, but it's made by the same creators, and that's crazy because they're so opposite. One's like the dark side, one's like the Jedi. Like it's that different. It's that. But
I like Uncharted 4 better than them.
But she didn't play this. Don't talk about it.
He about to spoil everything.
So I know you're currently playing Uncharted, and it's past the second one. But how's your feeling on which you prefer more, as far as gameplay and as a game? And that's a hard question. I know they're both way
that's
up there.
really hard too. Because there's so many different elements to each game, and like obviously the first one was incredible in its own way, even though it's the oldest. It's the first one. I mean, it's kind of what kicked it all off.
The one I skipped.
Shame on
you. Skipped that?
Dude,
you could have got away without admitting that.
I know,
I played the Vita. Was it Vita? Yeah, it was Vita.
Oh, he's in the Vita. Mute his mic. Time him out for 5 minutes.
That's my first
time him out.
And I played Tomb Raider's first one.
It's more than Chalk, though. Chalk hasn't even played it. All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
I think. No, you're fine. Like the first one was good. I really, really enjoyed that one because it was the first one. The second one was really good in terms of story. I think I don't honestly have a favorite yet. Or I don't think I do. Maybe I'll end up like realizing it later in an epiphany. But what I've noticed though is like each game as you go gets progressively harder and harder in my opinion. I mean, I just finished the third game even though I haven't uploaded everything yet, but it kicked my ass, dude. I agree with
that. It gets harder.
The last 2 chapters, I think I felt every single emotion. I was frustrated, I was angry, I was like wanting to quit but also wanting to persevere. The ending was really like touching and emotional. And like teared up a little bit, and then I was like happy, but I felt all of the emotion. I felt every spectrum of emotions in that last 2 chapters, and it probably took me a lot longer than it needed to. But the level design also gets progressively better too, in my opinion. Like the levels in the second one were good, but then in the third one, when you do cruising for a bruising, that chapter, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That one is just mind-blowing because you're basically on the Titanic. You're going through a cruise ship that's completely inverted, and it makes you kind of think like, it made me realize like I'm so used to being right side up, and then you're kind of walking through this cruise ship but everything is lopsided, so you're like, what's up, what's down? And I'm sitting there like, this is just nuts. It's making me look at this from a totally different perspective too. And the ending was really good. But they didn't take the traditional like boss fight take like they did in the second game, which the second boss fight at the very end was very hard. I haven't played the fourth one yet, but a lot of people are saying that one's their favorite. So I have really high.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
Those are fighting words. I know a lot of people.
No, that's my
it's
my favorite.
I'm saying 4 is easily my favorite.
That is my
4
favorite.
Is easily my favorite.
Yeah.
I was totally joking.
2 and 4
I
are
have really high expectations for that one, and I'm not trying to be unfair.
incredible.
I just think it's going to be amazing for
4's
what people
incredible.
are saying. Yeah.
2 and 4 are the ones I go for in that series.
Two for the pacing. I like the pacing in 2.
I would agree. I would agree.
And 3, I like 2 parts in 3. Other than that, it wasn't as good as 2. To me, I liked the ship and the stuff that ensues after you pass that, and the desert part.
You know,
those are
Yeah.
the big parts in that. When he was younger,
those are-
I didn't really feel that.
Yeah.
you know what's messed up?
the
I was
younger
so behind on that series that like when I was playing the collection, it was just like
it just
all right,
merged into
no,
one.
yeah, it went into one game. So like,
Yeah.
like between 1 and 3 is a blur to me. Like it's
Right.
like I just kept
Yeah.
going through, kept going through, and then when I got to 4, I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
4 is this is good.
It's
This is real fucking.
It's
good.
almost like what
Yeah.
they did with the God of War series. Like the first 3 were like, okay.
No,
When you get to
3.
three.
Three was great.
When you got to
Three
3.
No,
is
but then 4.
It gives you
Yeah.
the ooh.
But then
4 was awesome. 3 was
Four was
great
like,
though.
what the hell?
But
And then
4 was like, whoa.
They progressively got
Yeah.
better in the God of War. Yeah. Progressively got better.
Yeah.
Miranda,
The first
did you?
3 and
I'm
Go
sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna like real quick, just like also I haven't played the 4th one, but the first 3 are notably like very lighthearted, even though they do sometimes throw in some darker themes in there, but it's always extremely lighthearted and funny,
Yes.
and they're always throwing jokes in. But just judging off of the cover of the 4th, it looks like it's gonna take a little bit darker of a turn, but also kind of like seeing a little bit of the graphics and the gameplay that I have seen, like very, very small, nothing spoilery. It also reminds me a lot of the newer Tomb Raiders too. Like it obviously looks like the graphics just through the roof on the 4th one.
It's incredible. It's a
Tomb
Yeah,
Raider
I
copied a
can't
lot.
wait. I can't wait.
After Uncharted copied Tomb Raider copied a lot of Uncharted.
But it all
Yeah,
copied,
no, I'm sure it's that way.
it all copied Indiana Jones.
They copied Pitfall, man.
I
They
think
all copied Pitfall.
the main dark thing about
Don't
Uncharted
talk
4.
about 4 at all because you didn't get there.
No, it's okay. It's not a spoiler. The main
No, don't
dark
even
thing
talk about it.
Let me
Don't talk
finish.
about
Let me
Quiet.
finish. Let me
God
finish.
damn.
The main dark thing about Uncharted 4 is that he's going on an adventure and his wife doesn't know about it. That's like the darkest thing in the game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
Okay,
like the
so it's
darkest
the
thing for you.
typical.
It's
Yeah.
as a married man, yeah, I'm like, how do I keep that away from my wife?
That was like the first 5 minutes, and Kev got stressed out and shut the game off.
Throughout the whole game, I'm saying the wife has no idea he's doing this right now, and how does he keep this away from his wife? I was stressed the whole time.
Shut the shit off in 2 seconds.
She's gonna find out. When is she gonna find out?
Your wife taps you on the shoulder. Like, oh shit!
It's like, oh shit.
Bray, don't do that.
4 is very Hollywood.
No.
Yeah, they go
Oh,
all
dude,
all out
it's-
in 4.
And it is emotional. Too.
But what about Lost Legacy? Isn't that?
That's awesome too.
Yeah.
No, it's
where,
worth
where
playing.
does that
Oh,
rank
that's great.
among all of them? Where does that rank?
You're asking.
It's-
I'm not gonna start saying shit
You
that
don't
she
have to,
didn't
no
play.
spoilers.
You know?
Just spoilers.
Are you
saying.
planning,
I would
on
rec-
playing the DLC after
Oh
4?
yeah, the Lost Legacy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely worth
Yep.
it. Definitely worth
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah.
I'm currently up to your part in 2 when you had the battle with the tank, and that was hilarious.
Damn
was a
tank.
struggle
Oh
going
my
on
god.
The struggle.
There
was
a struggle
like-
going on there.
It's like, do I want to finish this tonight? Like, I really do. I really want to get past this. I'm not gonna sleep. Oh,
Did you mess with the Batman games or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yes. Batman, no. Like you talking about the Arkham,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Asylum
yeah. New ones.
Origins. No, I haven't played those yet. I do eventually want to play those.
Arkham series
Yeah.
is great.
Oh, it's a great.
Yeah,
How did
I've
you
heard,
like
I've
the-
heard amazing.
How'd you like the Spider-Man? New Spider-Man games.
I played a lot of I played a lot of Spider-Man games. I'm trying to like think about them. I played the old PlayStation 2 ones. Then there was some on Xbox.
No, the new one.
played-
Yeah, the new
The
one.
Insomniac.
The Insomniac one.
I played the first one. I think it's
Okay.
people just call it Spider-Man for
Yep.
PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
I have not played Miles Morales, and that's all I know about now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are like top,
Those are
the
amazing.
top of everything.
The first one was amazing, but I am a sucker for Spider. I mean, he's my favorite superhero. So yeah,
Yeah.
Well, if my first game was Spider-Man, geez, that's a big connection.
Yeah, you have to.
Right.
yeah.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I was like, yeah, if you
Makes
like the
sense.
Amazing Spider-Man, you must have been going crazy for that, the Insomniac one.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I can just swing around the city and just do that. That's to me, that's fun.
No fast
Like all
travel
the other stuff
ever.
is bonus.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
there's no fast travel.
no,
I
no
took,
fast-
the, I
no
took the
fast
train
travel.
once. I was like, oh, you could do that.
It just looks silly. You're just sitting there chilling.
I didn't
Like
even know
this,
you could
like,
do
what
that.
are you
You
doing,
could take the
dude?
train if you wanted, but I was like, I
but
just
why,
want to see
but
what it
why
looked
would you do that? Like,
I didn't
like.
even know
Nah,
you
not at
could.
all. I was like, this is 8,000 miles away. Let's do it.
let's start swinging.
How many tricks can I pull off?
How many crimes do I have to stop before I get to my?
Oh, exactly.
Oh,
Then you get
yeah.
sidetracked.
Always sidetracked on that
Yeah.
shit. They did
Oh,
that
let me
to
collect
him.
all the book bags. And let me collect all the other stuff.
It's just right there. I can go and get that.
When I found one, I was like, doing this stupid stuff, and I was like, no, I got it, 100%,
Yep, exactly.
100%.
I 100%.
Because in Grand Theft, if you see some hidden package, I'm like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
I'm not doing no hidden.
Oh,
package.
Grand Theft? No.
I found
don't
one.
care
I'm like,
about
never
that
doing no hidden
shit.
package
I don't
stuff
care
here.
about that.
But the book bag stuff, though.
Yeah.
Ended up
The
doing
book
it.
bags are better than the question marks in the Arkham.
Yes.
games.
Yes,
I like
they
Yeah.
are.
Oh, the
book
Riddler.
Oh no, not doing Riddler either.
The Riddler
Never.
quest?
You
Oh.
did that
I
because
did.
you're crazy.
Yeah.
bags. No, Charlie
said-
gets all
I said YouTube. What's this look like? Oh, he said, He changed. He said one different thing in the ending. I was like, okay.
What was that shit? He said, "Oh, if you want to fight me, you have to unlock all the question marks." I'm like, he's just gonna stay down there.
I said,
so why do I have to fight you, dude? Like, come get me later. No, you already locked yourself in there. That's the whole point of this. It's so
You're in
stupid.
prison.
Yeah,
like,
if I
you
could
just
figure
imprison
out some
yourself.
of them, I went to YouTube, of course, but I mean, I had to. I just had to.
Yeah, I wasn't touching that.
I couldn't do
They're
that.
not fun at all.
Dude,
Everything else
I
is it.
suck with riddles so bad. So I'm like, no, I'm just embarrassing myself and make myself feel stupid. So I'm not doing this shit. I'm done.
So you played the Telltale games, most of them, right? I've pretty much a bunch of them.
Yes. The Borderlands one, Walking Dead, and The Wolf Among Us so far.
And did you
So
play? I know you just played The Wolf Among Us, so I'm not gonna say did you play that when it first came out. Did you play The Walking Dead as it progressed through the series, or did you play it later after it was all released?
Oh yeah, I only played that over the summer. I think this
okay.
past summer for the first time ever. So yeah, it was from start to finish. I was able to binge play all 4 seasons.
Oh, you were so
Yeah.
lucky. 'Cause
That
you
was
didn't
a
go
trip.
through. You didn't go through the agony
Oh, y'all had to wait.
of having it.
You
No,
had to-
no,
you had to wait, right?
you had to wait, but you didn't go through the agony of having them go bankrupt on the last 2 episodes, and they were not making it anymore.
Right.
And
No.
everyone,
Yeah.
and everyone was signing petitions and everything. Like, please, someone pick this up and finish
Right.
it, because they were like, we wrote it, but we can't finish it because we have nobody, no voice
Right.
actors, no
We
nothing.
don't have money.
And we were like, no, you can't.
Oh, I
do
had
that's
no
devastating.
idea.
And it was
Wow.
painful. It was painful. And then they said, someone paid for it, they got it back, and they finished it.
Yeah, it's a good
And that
thing they
was
did.
hell to go through that. I literally was bawling like I beat the game when they canceled it. So I was like, what the hell? I can't do this again. But yeah, so we had to go through that. And I think I told the chat in your channel how emotional I was at the end of that series.
There was no more crying Jordan. There was the crying Jay
It
face.
might have been. If it was a popular stream, I would be a meme. Because
I'm about to go back into the
Yeah,
stream.
right?
I'm about to go into it. Put it on the channel.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
crying
Let
Jay
me,
up
face.
because
find
the-
the link. Let me find the link.
the earlier streams
Put it on
messed
the
up. I
channel.
don't even have them up. I had the last one. Yes,
It's
but
somewhere. It's somewhere.
we'll
I'll
find
find it.
Everybody determined.
We'll find it. Crying Jay
Crying
face.
sticks.
All right,
Crying sticks.
Got him.
But
Correct sticks.
most of the games that you were streaming at that time were the emotionally big ones that everyone should stream, especially if you're looking for a reaction on what to see from someone. So, Wolf Among Us. I mean, you didn't even when they announced the second one. That's when they canned they said it's over. That's right when they said Wolf Among Us 2. We're thinking about bringing that out, and then they went bankrupt and it was gone. It's like, oh, there's no Wolf Among Us 2 then. And now,
Now
right
bring it.
when you started playing it, they said, "Hey, here's a trailer." Like literally, right when you finished it, it's like, "Here's the next one." I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
"You
happened
lucky."
to me so many times. You have no idea. When I played Life is Strange, the first one, for the first time ever, I kid you not, I finished the playthrough, and then a week, I think within the week, they were like, "Hey, Life is Strange: True Colors," and I was like,
Oh shoot.
"What?" So I was able to check that out, and then I credit that actually to helping me a lot, helping me out with my channel a lot. It was just the timing. Goes to show you that timing is everything, and it just happens. It's all luck.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And then
Those are
Detroit.
great.
I don't know if you played. Did you play Heavy Rain?
Yes, I did.
Ooh,
You
that's a
did
good
play
one.
Heavy Rain.
Chocolate
Nice.
Rain.
That
Not
is a good
Chocolate
one.
Rain.
Not chocolate rain.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy rain.
That was awesome. I did like the DLC of that the best, and I wish they would make
Oh, that's the
like
creepy
the,
shit.
the murderous. The girl in that had the best stories.
Wait, was that the creepy
Overall,
shit?
yeah, it was.
With the guy with the bodies and shit like that? With
Uh,
I think that was DLC. You have to
The
jump
one
out
who
the window?
stuffed the
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah, that was some
Stuff the people.
Dude,
that
I
was
love
very
it.
creepy, dude.
I love the
was great.
piano theme song to that.
Yeah.
I have it on my playlist. Like I love that.
I mean, first game I played like that was the first one they did was Fahrenheit. But what did they call it here?
Project Indigo Prophecy.
Indigo Prophecy,
Indigo
yes.
Prophecy.
So
He,
Indigo
he was
Prophecy
he was
the
thinking
first
of a bad joke, and I caught his
was-
face.
uh,
Oh, I caught his face.
What was it?
Oh,
I was not. I was not thinking.
oh! I
Yeah,
caught
you
you.
were.
I was not.
If you saw the face
Good
he
thing you
made,
stopped him.
oh my God.
one. Go ahead.
I had nothing in my head.
Nope. No, leave it.
I got nothing in my head.
Celsius? Ooh, you're about to say some shit like
was
that.
gonna definitely
No,
say
he was.
Celsius.
He was. I caught his face.
I was gonna say
Terrible.
nothing.
Terrible,
I was not gonna say nothing.
Indigo Prophecy.
Yes.
the
So
name of
that
the
game was a mess. It was great in the beginning. It turned into Matrix, and then it turned to a mess. But it gave you the first idea of what you can do with that type of selection and storytelling. And the murderous stuff that they did in it was awesome. And then they got superpowers. But
I never played it.
I didn't play it. You just ruined the
Yeah, I
entire
never
thing
played
for
it.
me.
it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer.
I never played it.
So don't play it. But
He said, "Don't play
and
it."
then they did their mistakes in Heavy Rain also. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was good. It's just that they didn't know how to finish the games when they got really good. Until Detroit, I think, didn't get enough credit for when it came out for what it did, but they really figured out how to mess with your emotions like completely in Detroit. Even if you played it wrong, which most people have, like myself included. And Miranda, she played it different.
Oh yeah, I did. I went full chaos mode. I was like, I always play the nice person. Like I want to just burn shit, and then I was like, no, I don't. At the very end, I was like, wait. So like the decisions I made for this character directly affect this character, and I love this character, and now like they're screwed. I felt I was so guilty. I had never felt guilt like that. I was like, I'm terrible. This is horrible.
Same company. They also made another game that's it didn't.
Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beyond Two Souls was like.
I missed it. I missed it completely. I forgot.
That game was awesome, and I'm like,
I think it came out right when PS4 came out, so I missed it completely.
I love that game.
I have it.
It's a really
It was
good game.
free. I have it.
It's
I
good.
tried. It's Ellen Page is in it.
You would like
Or-
it, yeah.
Or Elliot Page is in it.
Yeah, no, you would like it. It's good.
Yeah, try it out. I tried it out. I didn't hear
Just
much
don't read
about
the
it.
reviews because
I didn't hear much about it. That was like crazy. So I was like, I'll skip it. Whatever.
What about any indies? You mess with any indies?
Like maybe some like early access projects. Like I don't know if you'd count games like Survivalists, if you've ever heard of that. Like I've got keys for smaller games that I've played here and there in my off time. I played games like Undertale.
Okay,
That one was really good. That was a fun one.
good.
Trying to think of like what you could really classify as an indie game.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like big now, though.
I think I always tend to think like indie does not equal popular, but I think that's not the case.
Overcooked.
No, that's like
Yeah, like
small
I just
developers,
tend
like
to
a
think
team
of like small games. I forget that games like Stardew Valley, which is massive
Right.
and rightfully so, are technically also like indie.
Hollow Knight.
made by
Oh,
one
yeah.
person.
Hollow Knight.
Hades, right?
Hades.
Hades.
Yeah.
Yep, played Hades a little bit. Yeah. Oh God.
So what's your take on what do you call them? The games you hate.
Oh no,
What's your take on
the freaking art.
it's like
games?
Returnal. No, it's like Returnal. Like what?
Oh,
Oh,
roguelike.
roguelike.
games.
Roguelike.
Okay, like roguelike games. What do you think of those?
I think they're great. I mean, would you? Because I know Hades is roguelike, Returnal's roguelike. Is like Dark Souls, the Souls games, are those technically So let me ask you this then, because I'm not really well versed in what that even means. What is
So-
your definition of roguelike?
Randomness, like it rebuilds and it's not like built a certain way to have something happen every
Procedurally
time.
generated.
No,
Yeah.
no saving.
And no saves.
Right.
So you
No
lose
saves.
everything. Sometimes they do it a little different, but most of your progress is lost when you lose once and then you start over from the beginning. Maybe you keep some stuff and sometimes most of
You
the
might-
time
Yeah,
you
they
don't.
alter it. Some
Keep
games
skills or something, but you
You
Yeah.
lose most of the stuff that you've gotten
Yeah.
if you die. So
Yeah.
they want you to do it in one playthrough.
Right.
I'm trying
Like-
to think like Hades was, you would get to a certain point, but if you died, you started over. But I think for that game specifically, if you leveled up and any sort of things that you bought for your character, I think would stay with you, but everything else was gone.
That's the way they should do them.
Dead Cells also.
That's the way they
You
should
gotta
do
keep something.
them. If you lose everything, it's terrible.
I tried to like Dead Cells, but it was just like I couldn't.
Too much pain.
I
You
couldn't
can't
do
have
it,
so
man.
much
Yeah.
pain.
I couldn't do it, man. It was like, oh my
I mean,
god.
if I spend hours playing something, in general, I want to experience and feel like I've progressed in some
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
So yeah, I tend to take it really hard on myself if I get really, 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 really far and then die. That is like soul crushing to me. So I understand why people like it, and I think that that's really cool. If that's like your thing, awesome. I think it's something that I can play up until a certain point, and then once I've kind of crossed that threshold, I'm like, okay, I need to really take a break because I'll just start getting really angry. Yeah, I only like to get so angry with the game, and if I didn't make a lot of progress, then it's like, okay, I think I just need to kind of walk away for a little bit. But I like them. I think it's a great challenge. I think it's something where if you put in a lot of the time and effort and you beat it, I could see the satisfaction being like,
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you yell at the TV. You don't even care about the ending at that point.
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right,
Curse
finish the game.
at the TV.
yeah.
I really never care about
Do
the ending.
cartwheels at the end.
The Souls games could kind of be like that, but like when you were playing Bloodborne, I knew exactly where every enemy was, so I was like, he's right there. He's right there. When you turn, he's gonna be right there. Like your mind tells you by the time you're done playing that game,
It's
you know
muscle
where
memory,
everything
yup.
is, and you
Yeah.
get better every time you play it.
Right.
But if it was roguelike, that stage would change every time you go back.
Yeah.
Randomized.
And you'd be like, this is not.
Some do have an option of not randomizing and keeping it,
That I
but you
like.
still lose
Yeah.
the shit.
But like a
which-
true one
yeah.
is like, oh, you don't know it's a
Yeah.
different game. This is the only game you're gonna buy in your whole
Yeah.
lifetime. I mean, you can play it forever.
I don't want
And
to.
that's not something that we want to do right now.
I don't want to play this
It
forever.
sucks also, like, especially with games like Dead Cells, where I think there's like over 200 weapons, right? Different weapons, right?
But
And
if you
it's
got
random.
that for Christmas when you were like 12 or like 9, you'd be like,
Well, yeah.
this is the only game I can have. This is the best game of all time.
Oh yeah,
and you
yeah.
have nothing but time.
That's
Right,
it.
right,
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Yeah.
But if you got a
I
couple
get
of
it.
hours, you're like, oh, I could, and then you see somebody run through it in 30 minutes. You're like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
man.
It is frustrating.
You beat this in 30 minutes? I've been playing this for 18 years.
So angry.
No,
That's
that's how you react sometimes. It's like I was playing this for how long, and this part. Oh fuck you!
Dude.
Like I'm playing
watching this
Sifu.
again.
I'm at 8 hours in Sifu, and I'm up to the 3rd stage, and there's 5 stages. And I'm at like 8 hours, and I see somebody beat in 40 minutes. I'm like,
Go fuck yourself.
come on, man. This just came
I was gonna
out
say-
5 days ago, and
Bro,
you
you
telling
gotta-
me you
my-
beat this?
You got to be nice, bro.
Hey,
My issue
I'm getting
also.
there. I'm getting there.
My other issue with the roguelikes is with the randomizing of the weapons too. Because like, imagine playing a game, right?
What a dope
like
ass
I
weapon.
played a lot of Dead Cells, right?
You gotta get good with all.
And I remember finding, and I never found the same weapon twice.
Yeah.
I found an awesome, it was like a whip thing, had like a flame at the end. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Dead the next room.
I freaking died. Yeah,
You'll never see that
and
shit again.
I never saw it again. I was
You
like,
didn't even hit an enemy with it.
dude, no, I killed a bunch of people. I'm like, oh my god, I got up to the boss killed. I'm
I
like,
think that's Castlevania.
Yo.
but the thing is, the gameplay, everything, the music, the gameplay, the controls, all that.
gotta
Level
be done
design,
right.
it's awesome.
It's gotta be done right.
great.
Man. Children of Mortar did it perfect.
It's great,
did
but
it
it's-
perfect.
Just
Did you
the
play
fact that you don't keep
Children
it.
More was awesome.
Did you play Symphony of the Night, Castlevania?
No, I've seen the Netflix show, but I've never played the game. Sorry if you can hear my dog.
That
He
shit.
said he played
goodness.
Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, we said I played that shit.
He's like, everybody played that. You need to play that.
I thought that was Turbo. Stop barking, Turbo.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, he's actually scratching at my door.
Oh,
He's like, let me in there.
he wants to be on the. He wants to be on
No,
the
he's not.
He'll pop in 2
He
seconds.
might. He might make an appearance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did.
There he is.
What's up,
God,
doggo?
what do you want?
He's like, you ain't gonna keep me out. You ain't gonna keep me out. What's wrong with
He's
you?
like, I'm trying to be on the show too.
I'm trying to shine.
The
What do you
Netflix series
mean?
was great though.
I love that
What do
series,
you
dude.
mean?
That shit was incredible.
Sorry, he's kind of an attention hog.
That's an awesome dog.
Oh, look at him.
That dog's awesome.
He's got a mustache.
Oh.
That dog is
He's
awesome.
trying to say hi. He's trying to say hi.
That dog's got mad personality, man.
Yep.
He's like, it's time for walk. It's
Oh my
time for walk.
gosh, Jack Russell's man.
Selfie.
Definition of personality. Come here, buddy.
He's like, it's time for my stream.
Selfie.
Yeah. He's a big baby.
He plays cats and dogs, The Sims.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man,
Oh.
he's waiting for the what's that game? The Stray.
The
Cat-
Stray.
Oh,
the cat.
Stray.
He's waiting for the cat game to come out. so
I
he
want to
can
play that, man.
Wasn't there a dog game? Or it was a wolf, I think, that you're just roaming around. It's an indie
Wolf
game.
Among Us.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was a
eShop.
cat game. It was a cat game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, where you're just roaming around, and it was kind of sad.
Yeah, that
You
was
watched
one.
the trailer on
Oh, because the
eShop.
music was mad sad, right?
Mad
I'm like,
sad.
dude, you're
I was like,
killing me with this.
and cat was homeless. I'm like, damn, that shit hit home. I was like, yo,
A goose. If you're a
cat.
goose, you have a totally different game than a cat.
yep.
Gooses. Yo.
Gooses just run them up.
Wait, is it
Run
geese?
wild.
I said gooses.
Gooses.
I said gooses.
Gooses.
Damn, word. What happens when you get halfway? You start
Sorry.
Oh,
making
shit,
words
there you
up
go.
that don't exist. Gooses.
Goose.
Geese is in
Sipping on
King
your
of
apple
Fighters and Fatal Fury. That's a different character.
It's apple
Geese
cider, yo.
Howard.
Apple cider. Apple
Geese
cider.
Howard.
Geese Howard.
That's Geese Howard.
Not Goose
He's
Howard.
gonna be DLC for Goose King of Fighters 15, right?
Yeah, he is.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that DLC.
Goose Howard.
But anyways,
So-
as we were saying,
Now, Miranda, no strategy role players. You ever mess with any of those?
He says yes.
Not really. Strategy's not my main thing. Like,
Okay.
I
So
don't really
it's not
know.
all genres you appreciate.
Wait,
That's what we're
say?
trying to get at.
We knew we'd find something that she didn't
Yeah.
want to play.
oh,
I don't
Oh,
blame you though.
Yeah, there's some like there's some games I won't play. I'm not really into turn-based things. I really like fast-paced action, I like a lot of stuff going on at the same time.
Real time.
I like
Well-
challenge.
Well,
What
fighting
would
games.
you call games like Horizon Zero Dawn or like God of War?
Action.
Action.
Action adventure.
adventure.
Action, open world,
Yeah.
adventure.
Action,
Yeah.
maybe action RPG, open world.
Oh,
slash.
what about horror?
Oh my god, I love horror games.
Oh,
I
nice.
love
Okay.
horror games.
Okay.
Like
The
Until Dawn.
only
I've
one
been telling
that
him
I
to play
have
Until
not
Dawn.
finished was Visage.
Visage.
Those are PC horror. We don't play PC horror.
Oh,
Those
That
are
was
that's
the
where all of
scariest
them
game
are.
I've ever played. It
Yeah?
is
Yeah.
unreal. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But I've played a lot of like what are you talking about? Console ones, like
Evil
Layers
Within.
of Fear,
Evil
Outlast.
Within 2,
Okay.
Well,
Resident Evil.
yeah,
Oh,
Until
yeah.
Dawn was the one I saw you
Dead
play,
Space.
which was
Dead Space.
highly entertaining, by the way.
Until Dawn was so
That's probably
much
one of my favorite playthroughs of yours. Until
Really?
Dawn is
Yeah.
great to watch because it's like a movie. It literally is like a
yeah.
like a teen movie.
And it is
Like,
getting
this is the way to do it.
decapitated everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
violent. It's
Yeah.
violent. It gets there.
Those
but
are
it
some
looks
of
so
my
good.
favorite games to play and record for YouTube. I mean, because they lend themselves so easily to reactions and content. And I think that format for horror games is perfection. Like just straight perfection.
Well, if they gave you a time to pause when you have the choice and let the community pick, that would be perfection for streaming.
Yes. Yes.
They need to have it. So like,
An
what do you
update.
guys want to pick? And it doesn't time out while you're waiting that 20 seconds for them to do it.
yeah, yeah, it's true.
So you could rig it so you stream.
Yeah.
Picks it. That would be awesome.
But
That'd be
I
I've been
cool.
think,
telling-
I think Twitch might have extensions for some of those types of games where you could add extensions below the stream and people can
Yeah.
like click on it.
I've seen
Really?
that. I've seen that for somebody
Really?
had a stream. What was it? Pokemon or something. It was like a world record for
Pokemon.
the game wasn't played by
Oh
the
no,
person
you got
streaming.
people to pick.
It was
for
actually
yeah.
the chat that was playing the game.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
Oh, that's
messaging
cool.
in the chat like
and it
what
took
to
like
do.
an hour to beat.
Yeah.
because everybody just put
Right,
in
right,
more
right, right.
information. Yeah, I got you.
But in this case,
The best thing to
Yeah,
watch
that'd be
streamers
cool.
play are horror games. I get
Yeah.
a kick out of it all the fucking time.
Emerald, we're not gonna ask if she plays Gex or Bubsy 3D.
every stream,
He loves
every
it.
fucking
He wants
stream.
Gex and Bubsy 3D.
Because I was about to ask. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Because he always asks me to play Gex
Yes.
and Bubsy 3D.
Yes.
Oh,
I played
What?
Yo
Gex
Noid.
and Bubsy.
I played Yo Noid for him.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you played in
Gex
Dungeon
isn't
Noid.
bad,
I played the 3D one too.
but
Oh,
Bubsy
that's
3D,
terrible.
I don't know about
That's
that one.
that's
and it was
terrible.
broken. It was
I don't know
terrible.
about that one. Man. Gex isn't bad though. That's
games-
actually not too bad.
Gex isn't bad.
It's not bad.
It's old.
Bubsy, no. That's forget that.
You want some reactions? Try to play
Well, yeah,
Stream
yeah.
Bubsy 3D. You're like, what is this? What are
Yeah.
you doing right now?
You'll make his day, man. You'll be like, what?
Oh man! But I've been asking this guy to play until dawn for like
Look,
what,
all right,
5 years?
No, I tried to play Until Dawn once and I fell asleep.
Damn.
I couldn't
Not-
play it.
no,
I
'cause
couldn't
was
play it
you-
until
oh, 'cause
dawn.
you tried to play it overnight.
I tried to
I know
play
the
it
joke.
until dawn.
I know the
Really?
joke. I know the
He
joke.
tried
He's
so
lying.
hard for that.
He just wanted to tell this joke.
No, it's true.
He tried to play Until
I
Dawn.
play games that you suggest. I tried to play Dying Light, and then my electricity ran out.
Oh
So,
my
like,
god!
It's just
Stop it.
bad
Stop it.
things happen when I
Stop it.
play games he suggests. Yeah,
Stop it.
it's crazy.
I really wish I had the soundboard working.
Yo, it's so bad Eric walked off the show.
Sal is gone.
I think Sal went to get more beer.
He
No,
just
he
he
drank
quit
Or
the
he
show.
just let
He
it.
drank half
Oh,
that
shit, he
beer.
left
I know
the
where
beer.
he went.
He quit the show.
He quit.
It's crazy.
But
quit,
just like I tell you to watch Arcane, I tell him to watch Arcane, and he didn't watch it yet either.
I haven't watched it either.
And
Oh,
oh
both
my
of you didn't watch
gosh.
Arcane yet?
I haven't watched it. No.
And he didn't.
I
watch
watched
I
like the first 2 episodes.
it. The third one.
I-
The third one.
It's
really-
I feel like
it
it was
really
really slow to
matters.
start, but I also like watched it before bed, so that might have contributed to that. Like why I just was feeling like it was kind of slow. But I'll give it another shot.
Yeah, you should.
Get some
It's
dinner.
worth it.
Watch it while you're eating.
Take your
get
time,
get past
take your
episode 3, and then I won't
time.
have to tell you anymore because you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta finish this now.
Exactly.
Exactly. And this guy,
Take
like,
your
"Yeah,
time,
I
take
tried
your
it. I
time."
couldn't log into the thing. I don't know. I couldn't
No,
watch it.
this is the thing.
No, let's talk later.
No,
We don't have time.
it's. No, I'm not gonna say. Look,
No.
this is gonna be quick though.
Go
This is
ahead.
gonna be quick.
Oh,
No,
here we go.
I'm flying. I'm leaving on vacation soon, right?
So watch it.
And I wanted to download freaking Arcane, to my phone so I could watch on the plane, but I can't do it because the baby's got some and my wife's got the download, so I have to get another plan in order to download it on my device.
I
So
will
was
get
like,
you
F it.
them. I will get you them.
F it,
It's
yeah.
fine. All right. So
That doesn't have it.
when
Sorry.
it comes to dilemma, so Horizon just came out, right? And I know there's a dilemma when you're streaming. Do you want to stream right when the game comes out, or do you have a problem? And you play games whenever you feel like, basically, and that's why you can play a straight playthrough of an entire series. But when something like Horizon or something comes out on that day one, how do you feel about trying to do that as fast as possible or whatever?
I used to be like really on top of new releases and stuff and trying to stay on all the news. But so it depends on how you look at it, and it depends on how I look at it. Like now I've kind of relieved myself of that pressure because it's expensive, and the pressure to kind of keep up is a lot. I would say when I was on Mixer, because I did fairly well on Mixer, and like that was kind of actually my full-time job for a while. So that was kind of just something that went along with it. I kept up with it a lot and I enjoyed it, but I would say as of right now, I don't really see the point in just doing it day one. Unless I really want to, but if it's a game where I really want to play it day one, there's probably a good chance that that's just something that it's a game that is really close to me personally, and I'd almost rather play it on my own time and just enjoy it instead of thinking of it in terms of like content. Because for content, I like to just kind of go at my own pace, or else it's really easy to burn out and to just kind of get way ahead of yourself, and then there's no time for anything,
And
Yeah.
is that why you originally stopped on Twitch, because of the burnout?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I never thought it would happen to me no, I don't think anybody thinks it'll happen to them until it does. But yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I have a question. I know you do a lot of streaming, but and we're a co-op channel. What are the chances of us collaborating and doing a co-op stream?
Yeah, I mean, totally. It depends on the game. Like whatever. Yeah. It's one of those things where it just depends on what game we play, timing and stuff. But yeah, no, I'm
Animal
open to that
Crossing.
all the time.
I had to throw it out. I had to throw it out.
Dude, that
Yes.
was so
I had to
left field.
throw Animal Crossing out. I just wanted to see the reaction.
I'm probably gonna see your town get really jealous because I don't know how to like decorate for the life of me, and then I'll just rage quit Animal Crossing.
Oh, we had no
Oh,
town.
dude, we don't even, there's no town, there's no game. Yeah, nobody knows.
have no
none of us-
game.
I just
none
threw
of
that
us
for the
have
hell of it.
there is no game.
You'd be better off looking at my Sim City town from Super Nintendo. 'Cause that's the last city I built.
We don't rock with that here.
Miranda, are you still playing Halo by any chance?
Yeah, I finished the campaign. I play the multiplayer here and there when I'm feeling like inspired to, but yeah, I never I stopped playing it on my channel, like uploading it as just uploads, just because honestly, I was having some major performance issues with the game. Like there were some big stuttering problems with playing on PC because I was playing it through the Xbox Game Pass app, and it ended up being more technological problems. Nothing against the game. It just made it really tough to record videos and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
But no, I enjoyed it. I thought the open world aspect to the game was fantastic. I loved it.
I still love that game.
I have to get back to it because when it turned open world is
Great.
when I played something else. The second I got out of the ship, it was like, you can go here. And I was like, and Blaster Master.
Weren't you just accusing Turbo of not finishing
He
games?
was,
know,
right?
right?
He was. They're the same.
I
They're
never
the
said I was a
same.
huge fan of open world. That's all.
They're,
That's all.
they're the same, man. They're the same.
No, we finished Unsighted, okay? I finished games.
You're welcome.
Well, we'll talk about what we played later. We'll talk about what we played later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the stuff you got coming up because it is always entertaining. If you guys in the chat and people watching this video later haven't gone to the Mirandalorian's channel, definitely go there and check it out. It is very entertaining and it's very genuine. So be sure to check it out.
Thank
And she's also on Twitch, so be sure to go over there if you want to watch, just chats and other games that she's not putting on YouTube. Definitely go over there too.
Yeah.
She
Yes,
does
sir.
art. She does a whole bunch of stuff. Did you finish that thing, by the way?
No.
The
No.
little puzzle thing, the colors.
It's maybe 50%, maybe 50. I did make a huge dent in it like a week ago, but yeah, it's got a lot more to go.
Well, if you guys are interested in
I
seeing
got
where
a
that
lot more
goes,
to go.
you sure to check it out on Twitch.
Check it out.
So let everybody know. Where anybody else got any questions before that?
Last question. No Facebook gaming for you, Miranda.
No, can't
Zuckerberg-
say that's for
Zuckerberg's
yeah.
freaking out.
I
No
just,
meta?
it's. I don't know if I really want my grandparents streaming and stuff. It's like then I feel like I really gotta watch what I say. Cause like, sorry, grandma, because I
Good
think
point.
they're the
That's very
masters
good.
of
That's
Facebook. I'm just like, I kind of like having that separation between like personal stuff and like
Personal, yeah.
gaming.
True.
Yeah,
And
gaming
you could
stuff.
stream to your own page, though. If you make like a Mirandalorian page, and you could just stream and post on that, though, if you wanted to keep it away from the grandpops and grandmas.
Yeah.
The grandpops.
Grandpops. Who says that?
old
When
people
Mixer
do.
shut down, I actually did like restream to Facebook a little bit just to kind of see how it was. It's just kind of confusing. It was really confusing. Just the analytics page and kind of the whole back end of it. I was like, this makes no sense to me. And so when I was streaming, I would just stream and like not pay attention to any of that because I did not know what it was or what it did. Oh
Yeah,
my
we'll
goodness.
probably
agrees.
do that
He
and be
agrees.
confused.
Yeah.
By the way,
No,
so
I
that's,
saw it.
that's why you.
I
asked.
saw the analytics, and I feel the same way. I'm like, it's going to take a while before I start looking at this stuff. Let's just stream and see how it goes.
Yeah, totally.
All right. So I mean, it's been an awesome time. as
Yes.
always. If
Yeah.
you'd like to let everybody know where to find you, let them know.
Oh goodness. Where am I actually? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I mostly just do YouTube right now. I Twitch stream like when I can. I'm currently in school and stuff. But I'm hoping to do it a little bit more consistently since I'm kind of getting back into it. I'm also on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. That's probably the best place to find me. I just love the conversation, even though Twitter can be an unhappy place. I personally really like the platform. I think it's what you make of it. I also do I'm on Instagram, but not really as much. As far as social media goes, Twitter's the way to go, but mostly on YouTube. That's where you can find me.
Good.
Nice.
I put your Twitter handle on the screen right now. It's been up
thank
the whole
you.
time. So
Yeah. So if you're watching on video, be sure to check that out.
Yes,
If
sir.
you're hearing it, then it's Mirandalorians
yep.
at Mirandalorian.
Season 1 of the
Yes.
Mirandalorians.
I was trying to get the Mirandalorian on it to keep it consistent,
Yeah.
but it was like one character too long. I was like, are you joking me?
Just put Mirandalorian, cut the.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think that was taken, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I said it, because I tried to find it and I put the Mandalorians. I was like, huh? Where is this thing? So I went back to your YouTube and clicked on that. I was like, it's here though.
Yeah.
It is here.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah,
Well,
so
thank
be sure
you.
to check it out. Thank you, and hopefully, we can't wait to have you back for another time
Of course.
because it
Of
has
course.
been awesome.
Yeah, now I'm following all of your channels, so I know exactly where to find you guys. And, well, I guess before I go, when do you guys normally podcast it up? When do you guys
Every
normally-
Wednesday.
Every
Every Wednesday. Okay, I knew it was
7:30
consistent. I
p.m.
just didn't remember what day it was. Okay, cool.
Eastern time.
And we have individual streams.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
throughout
day of the
also.
week, almost.
Yeah, we
Well-
have what is it? We got Tactical Tuesdays with me. Thursday Thrills with Sticks.
Yep.
Fighter
Fridays.
Fridays.
Fridays with me.
Yep. And then we
Awesome.
also have Backlog Break, which is a random streaming show, and Smash-O-Matics
Yeah.
Yes.
with these two.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it so much. This was really fun, and you guys are a really good group of people. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job.
Likewise.
All right. Bye. See you guys later. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for dropping in.
The Mirandalorian.
That's how you got. That's how you got to introduce it. That sounded like
I know,
no.
Mirandalorian.
Wow. She can still hear us, can't she?
She will later.
The Mirandalorian.
Oops.
The Mirandalorian.
Whoops. That's from a different time.
She's still here. Miranda's still there.
All right, I'm gonna switch to this one.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh man.
I never fixed that. I never fixed that scene. All right,
She thought that last joke was funny. That's great.
You gotta dig down.
that's the way to go out. That's the way to go out.
It's make your guests sound like someone completely different from what they are. You announce people like,
No, she's
they'd be like the nicest person about. It's the evil Mirandalorian.
Oh man.
Like, what the fuck? You introduced me like that?
Man,
All right, so you know what we have to do now.
Nah, she's cool peeps. Man.
Oh, yeah.
She's a lot of fun.
Yep.
so now the next part of the segment is to talk about.
Hold up, is it time?
Oh, we're doing that, or are we doing the?
Are we doing news first and then talking about games?
I don't know.
let's
I
do
thought,
news.
we were
Yeah, let's do
going to
news
talk
first.
about. Oh, that's why I switched to this. I thought.
Let's
Okay.
talk about
All right,
the
hold up.
news.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hold up.
Very strange.
All right, there you go.
Not just this.
Oh man, love it. Better
was
on
awesome,
that right
man.
there. That sounded like Super Mario
Yeah.
World with the man. Listen,
Except for that bass.
Kept
You need to do the drums like you jumped on freaking Yoshi and the drums come on. You need to do that part.
Yo, wait, before you start, I gotta give a shout out. I forgot who the fuck it was that said when we hit 3K, we gotta
No,
throw
that's
sticks in
never happened.
throw sticks in the
Wasn't that
freezer.
Emerald?
No, that
Emerald
never
says
happened.
throw
Wizard.
That was
That was
either
Emerald. That was
Emerald or
Emerald.
Harish.
And I think Paul
No.
C said something
No,
about
Paul C said that.
something about
Chat.
muting turbo or some shit.
No, Paul C said that.
Mr. Mass Producer's in there.
3K throw you in the freezer.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Shout
looking at
out.
the comment right now.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
There
yo.
was
You guys
also
are-
heavy metal. Heavy metal's in the chat.
No, Emerald was
Did he
it
say
said
it? Okay.
3K subs, throw sticks
Well, it
in the
doesn't matter.
freezer.
It doesn't exist.
And then Paul with another bright gem. He said, "Put a mute button on Turbo's mic." Yeah.
When he
That
says
sounds
those
good.
jokes.
Yo,
That's
I'm,
all-
I'm
jokes are
working
great.
on it.
That sounds good.
Carlo Lopez from
I'm
Mandalorian
working on
channel. Thank you. Carlo Lopez.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
for tuning in.
Thank you all in the chat who popped by to see.
Hell yeah.
Awesome stuff, man. And guys in the chat, you guys rock.
And gals in the
guys all-
chat too. We don't want to forget about you either.
Whoa, what's wrong with your voice?
Nah, these guys always make me laugh, man.
Chat is awesome, always.
Absolutely.
So welcome to the channel. If it's the first time here, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna start with the news.
Yes.
sir.
World of Bizarres in the house too. Sorry.
Oh,
Hapazar. Hapazar.
I'm sorry.
D12 up in this.
You're never gonna give it to me. Six is like, yo.
News 1. Video Game History Foundation goes off on Nintendo's destructive retro policies. Nintendo's so evil.
He said that was so evil.
Yes.
What an
I don't know how you think about them, but
Dr. Evil.
you know, if it's for preservation of video games, they're pretty bad at it because you know they got rid of all the ROM sites of games that they don't sell anymore. They're like, listen, we're not selling them, so you can't play them. And since it's available here, and we're not making a profit off it of something we're not selling and don't intend to sell, you can't play them. So we don't want this anywhere. So the thing is, all right, so the Wii U and the 3DS stores, they announced that they were taking them down. So you're not going to be able to download their digital games on those systems anymore.
Right.
I mean, that's bound to happen because it's digital. And keeping the stores open costs money. And if they're not seeing a profit from having the stores open, they're going to say, hey, you know what? It's time to close them. But not having a way to buy it, any of those games, sucks. So if they're not opening another store, which at least gives you the option of buying something from there, it's kind of garbage. So
Breeds
they should have
piracy. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, no, it does because
it
you have
encourages
to.
it.
Yeah, if they
encourages
take
it.
down the store like that and you
Yeah.
can't buy the game, there will be piracy to get that game. So as far as preservation, people got it covered. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
They'll find a way. Like even in PT's sake, when you couldn't download that anymore, they actually made the game over from scratch.
Yeah.
And they hacked the system just to play the one that they couldn't get.
Yep.
So
People
they
will
bring it
find a
on
way.
themselves. Just make it $5.
Right.
You make money. Everyone's happy. And you don't stop people from playing the game.
Yep.
But what Nintendo was doing is, where is it? They said, they'll find it impossible to buy these. What are you doing there?
That was my mistake. My bad. Sorry about that. Shit. I went to put my beard on and hit the button. I was like, oh, whoops. My bad.
And she's still laughing. It's ridiculous.
Miranda
I don't know
She
why.
finds this funny. This is
Geez,
crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
My bad. Go ahead.
They said the Video Game History Foundation, who do all kinds of amazing work preserving old video games and hardware, are understandably not happy, particularly with the fact Nintendo actively funds lobbying that prevents even libraries from being able to provide legal access to these games. So, all right, fine. If they take the store away from customers and can't buy them, that's fine, whatever. But these places that hold the games and preserve them for everyone so they can at least reference them and be able to play what these people put their hard work into, they are actively stopping and are against putting the ROMs with those companies, like the museums and everything like that. And that's what people are mad about, because you don't have to be that way. You can say, all right, here's the ROM. This is it. It's documented and the thing. It's like a dictionary. Like you can't put that word in a dictionary. You can say it, but you can't put it in there. It's not going to be here for people to look up. So people will actively forget that the game ever existed, especially if it's only digital.
Right.
And that sucks.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if you want to take it, Nintendo, if you want to take it away from the customers, that's your own fault. You could do that. But
Nintendo's like,
you
fuck
can't.
y'all, here's Zelda, shut up.
And then they'll take it away.
Yeah.
Then they'll take it away.
Especially.
And you know what? I have Metroid, shut up.
They've already done it with the what was the on the Super Nintendo. They had the system where it was only online on Japan, and they had like Zelda, and they had Mario levels, and they had all this other stuff. Remember? And they had things like the card games.
They had it with a
They
lot.
had the cards that
They
you could
did it with a
swipe
lot.
on the Advance. Game Boy Advance.
N64
And the DD drive.
DD
Yeah,
drive.
all those games are not accessible
Right.
to anyone.
Hold it, sorry to cut you
wow.
off. So we got Retrosoft Studios in the chat, baby.
Mike Herman.
What's
Yo.
good?
What's
Mike
going
Herman.
on? Yes, it has been a while since you've been on here live. We
Yo,
are doing,
man.
we are doing
Welcome back.
well.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
my
Welcome back.
main man.
And hopefully all is well with you, sir.
Yeah.
Have I ever punched a hole in the wall? No, I've thrown my controller across the room though.
If you watch him stream,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
likely to catch something break.
Yo,
Yo, I put up a post on what was it, the inflatable PlayStation controller.
yeah.
They need to do that for other for you, man.
it's got to be
Smash
covered
Bros.
all around though. It's got to be
It's
covered
got to
all
be in a
around.
circle. You put
Yeah.
your hand in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will break it still. I will still break
You
it.
can throw it at anything. It's like,
Yo.
I got this.
Oh,
for,
man.
for real.
But go ahead.
But like I said, Nintendo, it's wrong of them and any company to not like give credit to the creators of these games.
Yeah.
And like over the years, it's going to be like not available, because if you don't have these ROMs, and you've seen it with PC games and stuff like that, if you want the original files,
Yep.
Panzer Dragoon Saga. If you want the original files to be able to do it, if you have this in someone's attic, it's
Right.
not going to survive.
Right.
You can't put this in a box somewhere and just leave it, because you're going to have CD rot, you're going to have like a flood, something's going to happen to these things, and you're never going to be able to touch it. And if it's not in a place where they're taking care of it and making sure that it's working and available to people when you have to make a remake or a remaster,
Right.
why do it, Nintendo? Why are you actively stopping that from happening?
For a company that does so many good things, they do so many fucking grimy things too. It's just like, yeah, it really.
It's
it
not
really,
even to make
frustrating.
money. They're not making money.
It's
off
just,
it
yeah,
either.
it's. I don't understand a lot of that shit.
make
I
sense,
really
man.
don't see it.
Closing the stores, this is the thing. Closing the digital stores, it makes sense, obviously.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. But the thing is, and Sony got flack when they were trying to close the Vita stores.
They're gonna still do it,
And the, the PS3 store as well. Sony sucks with game preservation also. We're in the
They never
era-
stopped. They never stopped them taking the ROMs to put them away from something else.
Right.
Well, no,
This is
no
why
one fights.
Nintendo-
No one fights them as
And-
hard as Nintendo.
And they reversed it too. They did a 180. I'm talking about.
Well, they
Sony.
left it up.
Sony-
They left it up longer, but it's going to go away.
It eventually will, but
Yeah, it's like Nintendo needs to take the money that it's doing for the lobbying and put it into making their online service more robust to expand their retro gaming catalog. I was reading an article the other day that said, why don't they do the virtual console and the online thing at the same time? Because that's what Game Pass does. You can buy the game digitally, or you can subscribe to Game Pass. Because
nobody really wants to buy $8 Nintendo cartridges.
But some people will.
I know they will,
Yeah.
and again and again and again, because they don't let you bring what you bought to the next system.
I think that's that's probably why Nintendo doesn't do it, because they won't let you take what you had from one system to the
Buy
next
Mario
generation
again. Buy Zelda 3 again.
Yeah, it's like and I was getting sick of that. I was like, I can't.
It's
buy
only
Punch-Out.
$5.
I love Punch-Out. I can't buy it again for the third fucking time. I was like, it has to be. I was like, okay, it's on Nintendo Online. That's fine. But yeah, if they're gonna look, Little Ninja Brothers is going away on the Wii U shop. It's like once they shut this thing down, I can't.
They
get
have
Little
Castlevanias you cannot buy. That's on there. Digital only. That will be gone.
I have a problem with
and
just.
they're dope.
I have a problem with just a game being extinct.
Yeah.
I have a problem with
that's
that.
crazy.
That's just,
Inaccessible,
it's just,
yes.
And they're good. I
that's-
can't play my Blaster Master one for the
yeah,
Wii.
that's not
Mario
there's
99?
Something
Mario 99
wrong.
is gone.
Come on, man.
Like
Or
These
35,
companies, the big three, they have
Yeah,
to
35.
find a better way to preserve games that they offered on their freaking eShops when they go to the next generation. Freaking the iPhone does it.
Well, that's what the
iPhone does it.
But that's what this company that they're actively against does. They're there to make sure that those are relatively in there, so people can keep track of what's been released.
As they should.
That's the point of the organization.
It shouldn't be so hard to play Metroid Fusion and freaking Metroid Zero and.
But they're gonna make
Minish
a collection in 5 years,
And that's
where
the
they're gonna
thing,
charge
it's like-
$60 for it.
It sucks.
It's crazy.
It's
It's
like-
like it should be considered like preserving artwork.
yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
it's
it is.
supposed to be. Yeah.
It's art.
yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people work hard on that shit.
And
it shouldn't
Xbox,
just-
you can download all the stuff mostly from every system. For the most part, you can download almost everything they've ever created for the system, and it keeps going each system.
And it
They've
drives-
been doing it the best.
It drives the price, the secondhand price, all through the roof. You try to buy a 3DS right now. This shit is expensive as hell.
And then
anything.
you can get a ROM for free.
Exactly.
Nintendo.
Well, yeah.
So that's what you're doing, Nintendo.
But that you're encouraging that
Yeah.
to happen. And you know what? On top of that, I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've seen myself
of how to do
of
it.
how to do it. Yeah. Like walking, I'm like, damn, this is some
It's like-
balls,
and
man.
watch what happens when they do take this away. They're like, you
And-
want to play Castlevania Chronicles?
Yeah.
You want to play that? Here's how to do it.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo's gonna be like, no.
Right.
I'm canceling this video.
Right.
Get it out of here. Don't tell nobody that this came out ever.
Yo, but this
Well,
is-
Harris makes a good point. I can't imagine Switch 2 honoring your Switch purchase.
No, they're going to.
no.
They have no choice but to.
Like-
There's
No, Nintendo always has a choice.
there's no way.
And you know what they always choose?
they got the
money.
Yeah. They got the upper hand. Bro.
And they choose absurd fuckery.
Yeah.
They do choose that for
So
no
you-
reason.
so-
For
so
no
they-
reason.
So they choose death.
They choose that.
If they keep doing shit like this, people gonna come after them, man.
They're like the
I'm telling
rich,
you.
the rich person that walking by a homeless man.
Listen,
Yeah.
as long as
They're eating
Apple,
like-
as long as Apple can get away with it, Nintendo can get away with it, they'll all keep doing the same
Hell
damn
yeah,
thing.
absolutely.
Same thing.
No, but Apple, you could transfer your app purchases to the new iPhone.
Man, I can't download Double Dragon. Forget it. I can't get it for iOS.
I can't download Double Dragon.
That's all that matters to me.
Oh, you mean that game?
Yeah,
right?
can't do
that
it.
game.
Can't
get
do
it.
it.
You got an
Apple's
Android, you'll be
done.
fine.
Nope, it's not
Nah,
on there
man.
either, man. It's not on there. So yeah. So yeah, let us know if you think Nintendo is doing the right thing or the wrong thing in the comments below.
They suck.
Dude, I was about to say fuck him, and he cut me off, dude. At the same time.
Oh man.
I'm about to say fuck him.
Fuck them. They suck.
Whoa. Damn. All right.
All right, news 2. Platinum CEO wants future Scalebound release and says he wouldn't dismiss accusation.
Acquisition.
Accusation offers.
Accusation.
Akira position. Offers.
I was getting ready for this Japanese ass name in here. And
Japanese ass name.
You gotta whoa. At Sushi and Elba.
And it
At
fucked you
Sushi
all
and
up.
Elba.
And it fucked you all up.
You pronounce those letters differently in Japanese.
You're gonna pronounce that name
Accusation.
easier than you will the
Well, you got
the title of the
He
news.
got fucked up so bad.
Well, you're lucky that we have 2 articles that we're covering. That's why I combined them both.
God
You didn't
bless,
have-
God bless him reading the news. I love it. Exactly. What the fuck is that?
Accusation.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Accusation.
Acquisition.
Acquisition.
Platinum.
Accusation. All right. So,
Kiravision.
so speaking of VGC, following his recent promotion, the president and CEO, Atsushi Inaba, was asked about recent.
Let him
Oh my God! I almost
Let him finish. Let him
Dude,
finish.
there's an ad in my way.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
Apparently, Takeout is on HBO Max. Get out of the way. All right.
That was awesome. Though.
Oh, the pause was the
That was awesome, dude.
I
That
almost
was funny.
choked on my fucking
That was
beer.
my joke.
Hey, so listen, where was I? All right. Recent consolidation in the games industry. All right. Most significantly marked by Microsoft's $70 billion buyout of Activision Blizzard. And he was asked if Platinum would be open to offers. So, Inaba responded by saying he'd be open to any possibility, as long as Platinum was afforded the kind of independence he expects Microsoft to offer Activision once the deal is complete. So apparently, they said, hey, shush.
The chat has me dying.
You guys always got me laughing.
Chat's killing me right
You guys
now.
always got me laughing.
Chat's killing me.
Yes, that's what we do. So yeah, with all these acquisitions, you got me messed up now. With all these acquisitions of all these companies.
Dude, I'm making a shirt.
Accusations. Stop accusation me. I'm making my own language right now. With all these acquisitions of these companies for billions and billions of dollars.
You got it. You got it, Sticks. You got it. You
You got this, man. We got you, man. We got your back.
With all these companies being bought, right? Platinum is one of the companies that may be available for sale. He's saying.
Oh, Platinum.
That's a great
Um,
buy.
All right. This is what I think about it. I'm against them being bought because they make games for every system.
That's true. Yeah. I'm
And if
about
they
that.
get bought, they're gonna cancel a lot of games that we love. And I like the fact that they're able to go into Nintendo and make something.
Yeah.
And go on Xbox and make something.
Yeah, I
And
agree
on
with
to PlayStation. and
I
make
don't want
something.
them to be bought.
So I would like them to be funded to make some awesome stuff.
Get
just
your own
like
system.
Well, no, what they're doing is they offer their services to the companies based on what they get paid. So
Yeah.
I like where they are now, where they can make something like Scalebound, which they didn't do, but Microsoft was paying them to do that for their company. And just like your game for the Switch,
Astral Chain.
Astral Chain is bought by Nintendo now. Right. So if Microsoft buys them and doesn't let them, like they say they want the freedom to do what they want still. I don't think they'll give them the luxury of being able to do something on another system. But I think that's what they're talking about with Activision.
Right.
Is that since Microsoft bought them, they're still allowing them to make games for other systems.
Which is weird.
Activision Blizzard.
Not really.
Not really, because it's
They
Microsoft.
gotta make the $7
They want the money.
billion.
Right.
They just want to make. They just want them profits.
Well, they'll make the money back within 2 years. This is Microsoft.
They just want profits.
But yeah, I think they're asking for that type of freedom if they were to be bought out by a company. But it's hard because I don't see Microsoft buying them because they're a Japanese company, and Microsoft is not big in Japan at all. And with something like that, I don't think that would be enough to turn the tide in
But
Japan.
I think that
It would help them.
me
yes.
personally, I think it's a good business move for Microsoft to do that for that reason. For that.
No,
the
no,
fact
I
that
know,
they don't-
but I don't think it would be big enough to actually close the
Make a
game.
difference.
Yeah,
I don't
literally,
know.
they sell 1,000 systems like every 3 months over there. It's really bad.
I don't know.
But I don't think, if it was Square, that's another story.
You know what's crazy? Like just those titles that Paul C just listed. Like those are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Their titles are ridiculous.
They should be considered
Ridiculous.
a AAA studio.
Wait,
Like,
did they do?
should
Did
be.
they do Metal Gear Rising or no?
They did
Yes.
Star
Yeah,
Fox.
they
They
did.
did
They
Star
did.
Fox
Oh,
Zero.
God.
Star
Rising
Fox
Revengeance.
Zero and Metal Gear Rising. Star Fox Zero.
Metal Gear Rising.
And they did a shooter. They did Soul. It's a shooter that just got reviewed recently.
Their games.
LOL.
Their games are out
Soul
of
Arista
control.
or something
But they
like
did that
I'm not
Ninja
sure.
Turtles game that failed that everyone hated on. It was only online co-op.
Shadows?
No. They
All
did.
right, so listen, Platinum also has a studio, a smaller thing that made like licensed games, like Avatar. They did one, and Turtles, and that's not like the
That's
main.
not them.
That's not the main
Okay.
people who make these games.
Gotcha.
So that's like the low.
They're
end.
like, don't bring that shit back to us.
and the Korra. That was Korra.
They're like,
okay.
keep that shit out your mouth. That shit is not me.
But those games are like the mobile versions of these games. It's not really something that you like. The Transformers beat 'em up. Devastator.
That's
Devastation.
Platinum. That's
Devastation.
Platinum.
Devastation. They have a licensing crew that does those, and they're not really as big as
That wasn't
the
bad.
other ones. All those games aren't bad. All those games aren't bad.
I still want to play that.
but they're not like their main titles.
What was
But-
that, Chuck? Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I just randomly said I got to get that Transformers Devastation.
Oh,
Dude, you'll find it for cheap.
It's on Game
It's
Pass.
good.
From Mitch.
It's on Game Pass?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, it's not on Game Pass.
Actually, it was on PlayStation Plus. My
The
bad.
strategy
I still have it.
Transformer game is on Game Pass.
Fuck that game.
The credits.
Oh, they
that's
said all those
I
licensed games get delisted after a year.
Ah.
Speaking of digital games you can't get anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep.
freaking
But if they're
kidding.
bad, who cares?
Well, yeah, if they suck. Yeah, if they suck, give a shit.
But still, that's people work. They work them.
Yeah, it's good to somebody.
But I mean, listen. So I'll be down for people funding them. I don't want them to get actually bought out by anybody.
Don't want that.
Because then they won't be able to make games
Yeah.
like dive into like big titles that and help them out. And that's what they do. That's the best thing they could do. X-Men Arcade, case in point. Simpsons Arcade, you can't do that. And Turtles, all of those are licensed games that can't be re-released unless you pay like a super amount of money for it.
Damn.
And Arcade One Up, I think, is the last one to pay that. That's why that's why those systems are $700 a piece.
They just need to just release the games. Let it happen.
But all right, so he was talking about they're down for Scalebound. They were actually asking Microsoft if they'd like to try that again. I don't know how I feel about. I mean, look, a new game is a new game. If it's a great game, it's a great game. It's not. I don't know what they were actually trying or planning to do, which caused them to fail the first time trying to make it. I think it was the online aspect.
Who was making it at first? Was it?
Microsoft.
It was Microsoft.
Microsoft
right?
and
Okay.
Platinum. They were together.
Oh, it was them. They were making it.
They were making it.
Yeah.
And they were doing it fine, but then Microsoft said, we want to make this. I don't know if they wanted to make it like a
How
pay.
long ago
like
was that?
online. When Xbox One first came out.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
I mean, it looked good, but like sometimes
it reminded me of Devil May Cry.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you might have to just let it go. Like it's like
But I mean, they have the assets. They were obviously working on a lot of it, and it was already played. Like they were playing it.
They showed 15 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, they were playing
and
the
I was
game.
that was gameplay.
They're like, let it go, motherfucker. Wait till you hear the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly.
My bad.
Well, he had headphones on, so it must be an important aspect of the game.
Yeah, no, soundtrack platinum is out of control.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Microsoft is throwing money around like that, they might just be like, yeah, you know what? Let's try it again. We're not gonna buy you, but we're gonna buy Scalebound. You make it for us, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Good,
if
at
it's
least
cool. I
bring
think
it
that's
out.
the way they should be used. Platinum is a company that should be used by everyone.
Right.
They're like no, I won't say, but they're like the people you want working for you. So that's a better way to put it.
Yeah, War for I saw a War for Cybertron comment in there. That series is dope.
Yeah, so
I gotta play
awesome.
through those games again.
Dude, 3-player online. Let's get
Hey,
it popping.
A lot of people have been talking about the current releases or future releases, like
Sorry, you need a 360.
like
Sorry, go ahead.
What the hell's going on?
You need a 360.
Whoa, calm
like
down there.
Babylon's Fall, and it's like it's a live game, so it's gonna be you're asking for money constantly. It's gonna be seasons and stuff like that.
Chill.
So obviously, if people do it the way people don't like, obviously it's a game people are gonna shit on before it comes out.
Right.
And people are saying that it looks bad. It's a Platinum game. Like Platinum has made nothing but great games until they said that this was a live
Platinum.
service. A live. Damn, Kevin.
Sorry.
Yo, so random.
Platinum.
They said they make great games.
Platinum.
Platinum
Wow.
hits,
Yeah,
man.
we're
They
talking-
make platinum hits. Go ahead.
Okay.
360.
Yeah, platinum. You're just saying words.
Just
It's
random.
like whatever throws off this train of thought. Let me break this up for you. So, where was I?
I have no idea because Kev just killed that old
You
shit.
sorry, dude. You said hits. They make hits, man.
Listen, nobody's questioned the ability of Platinum to make games until they announce a live service. Just like whenever anyone says NFT, it's like, oh, I don't care what they do with NFT. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Listen, I'm gonna wait until I can actually. There's a beta coming out. I don't know if it's out right now, but it's coming out very soon for Babylon Fall. I want to see how it is. If it plays like a Platinum game, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. If it has a soundtrack like a Platinum game, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. I want to see if they throw something in to make that live service something that's worth it, and it doesn't have to be like what's the one, Anthem? It doesn't have to be like Anthem. It doesn't have to be like Avengers as much as y'all say it failed.
Avengers is fire, man.
doesn't
I'll
have to
fight
be
anyone
like
on
that.
that, man. Avengers is fire.
It's a fun game.
I'll die on that hill.
It's a
Yeah,
fun game.
word.
But people consider it a massive failure. And the only live game that could be considered decent, I guess, is Destiny 2 and Destiny. But Destiny 2 still gets shit on because it's a live game too.
It's their destiny.
Well, no, I mean Destiny.
It's the one that's surviving, I guess. And you
had
can't
a-
have you can't have multiple of these games. That's the problem. You
Yeah,
can't.
it had a Destiny 2 had, if I remember correctly, had a rough launch. And
Yeah,
then it,
they have to
DLC
constantly make it over and
came back.
remake it. That's what live games is. You
needs
mess
to
it
be-
up and you have to remake it.
It needs
Like
to be
Final
like-
Fantasy 14. Yeah, 14. You have to remake it to make it good. And if it works, it really works.
Paul is ridiculous.
You know you like it, Paul. You know you like it. Stop it.
You say you liked it, so.
But once they come out with something that people gravitate to, they have to basically learn what people want. I don't know what this game is gonna be like, but it's platinum, so I have high hopes for
I
platinum.
always have faith in Platinum.
Yeah,
They haven't. Yeah, they.
They only make platinum hits.
but there's another game that they are working on also. I'm not sure which one it is, but people are crapping on that too. I'm like, but it's platinum, dude.
Just wait for them to
wait
come
for the
out with it.
game
Wait for it to
before
come
you
out.
say anything. It won't surprise me if the live service game fails, but I'm going to give it a shot. Definitely, I'll be in that beta.
I'm waiting for that Astral Chain 2, man. What's good?
Hey, I mean,
They
Nintendo
hitting.
bought it, so it has to come out.
They hitting.
And they had that. They had the dog in the trailer
Yep.
for Bayonetta 3.
Yep.
And people been hating on Bayonetta 3 because it's been taking so long to come out.
Come
on, dude.
Fuck up, man.
And, that trailer was like Godzilla to me, so I got to play it.
That
Well,
trailer was
G-Rap.
crazy. And I haven't fucked with the Bayonettas yet, and I will.
I
I'm
would
not, I'm
like
not
to-
touching
I gotta
three till
play. I
mess
gotta
with
be
them.
two
You
before I
haven't,
go
you
to
haven't
three.
played any of them yet?
None.
Me neither.
None. I will, though.
They're
I,
all-
I
How
will.
did you not play?
Actually, you
It's
should play
Devil
it.
May
weird.
Cry.
That's
dude.
crazy.
I was
It's
gonna
Devil
say
May
you guys
Cry.
should play that before. You should play it before Dead Space.
Really?
I'll say that because it's quicker. It's
Does
Well,
anyone, does
8
anyone
hours.
have
Bayonetta 3 is not coming out anytime soon.
Does
So,
anyone
yeah.
have Bayonetta 1?
No,
not
all right, the
solid.
Wii U.
I have them.
Isn't it Game Pass?
If you take the Wii U out, Bayonetta 1 and 2 is on the Wii U.
I
No, but
have
he
it.
doesn't wanna
I,
play
That shit is in a box, dusty as shit. You think I'm hooking that up?
I think I have it.
I can
digitally
barely
on
set
my-
up a
on my
successful
360.
stream for myself.
We all have it digital
I have.
You have it
Well,
digital.
I have two on the.
I have the real two.
Oh, you have it too.
on Switch. Yeah,
Oh.
I have the digital part 1.
Part 1, I have it upstairs on the 360.
But
Man, I'll
I
tell
have
you,
it on several.
if a company buys, listen,
But yeah.
if a company buys platinum, that's likely not to happen. like if it's not Nintendo, and that means Nintendo is going to have to buy them.
That
And I don't
cut-
want to see I don't want to see Nier on Nintendo. Like certain games need to be on a higher end system before they dumb it down. And I don't want to see them with constraints. I want to see these companies pay them the money. They make what they can.
cloud gaming though.
Cloud gaming. No. I don't want to see them on a lower end system. Like, obviously they can make great things on the Switch. Don't get me wrong, but I want them to have the freedom, like they want, to be on every system.
Wait, hold on. Paul C, I've had a successful stream, okay? Fury was a successful stream.
He's talking about the reveal,
right.
the Smash.
All right, Paul. We won't talk about that Smash reveal.
He's talking about the Smash.
Paul shooting them shots.
He chose violence
Chalk,
today.
you gotta play
No,
freaking Bayonetta. It's Devil May Cry with a wig.
With a wig.
With
Yeah,
a wig?
Oh,
That's such a bad description.
That's a
Yeah,
terrible,
that's
terrible description.
But I
One
know
of the worst.
hair is a weapon, pretty much. But
So, do you guys want to see Platinum be bought out? And if they are, do you think that they should be on one system or be able to make things on everything? Leave it in the comments below.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Emerald brought up the sword.
perfect time to take a piss.
That went a lot.
Oh wow, you leaving during Street Fighter 6?
y'all got away from me.
Nah,
We ain't waiting.
Yo, his
Get out of
bladder.
your mind.
Yo, his
ahead.
bladder, bro.
Go ahead.
No one told you to buy.
That bladder.
No one
It's like
told
a
you to
2
drink
liter beer.
A barrel.
A liter of beer.
A
Like what's
fucking
wrong
barrel
with
of beer.
That's a 2 liter.
That is a 2
It
liter.
is, man. That is.
That's like, that's like a.
That's what a 2 liter soda is. I don't know if it really is then, but you buy a 2 liter.
Damn.
It's that
you?
size.
That's
metric system
That's
is
at
the
least a liter.
That's at least a liter.
Yo, that's a lot.
That's that Japanese soda. They try and I think it's 1 liter. The little.
Oh,
curve-
the European.
curve
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
They never give you a 2 liter bottle.
Nah,
over there.
it doesn't.
And
That's
it
only in
costs like
America.
$6.
Only in America, baby.
What pissed me
2
off?
liter.
What pissed me off is you buy the little soda. The little thing is $2.15. You get a 2 liter for $1.89. That don't make no sense.
It doesn't
Makes
make
no
sense.
sense at all.
Makes
Bro,
no
that's
sense.
why I don't buy soda.
That's like.
Good point.
Makes no
Talk why you
damn
lying.
sense.
You know you drink soda. Let me stop playing.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm joking.
I either drink tap water or tequila. Yo, kiss
okay.
my ass.
Of course.
Tap water is tequila. That's how it's set up in your house.
Imagine that shit. Turn on the floors and tequila comes right out.
You know
All right.
All right. Oh, there
So
we
we
go.
did wait. We're getting on to the
Now
news.
I gotta go. I'm
told
kidding.
y'all,
No,
man.
I'm joking.
All right.
I had to clear myself out.
Yo, man.
Damn. Jesus.
News 3. Street Fighter 6. Can you believe it? And Capcom Fighting Collection announced.
It's crazy.
Yes, indeed.
crazy.
It
Yeah.
is amazing.
I'm
I was waiting for this damn clock to run down because I was like, word, it's that time? Because I didn't know. I was looking online. It's like, wait, the countdown ends in like an hour? Oh, I'm checking this out. I can't wait. I don't know what it is, but it's doing a fighting tournament, so it's gotta be Street Fighter. Because I was like, oh, it might be Resident Evil. But I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Because they're fighting Street Fighter right now.
Code
and
Veronica.
they always announce. Yeah, exactly.
They would never. They would never give you what you
that
want.
would happen.
Honestly, part of me was like, I hope it's Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
You wish.
Of course.
Well,
do.
we knew it was gonna be a fighting game based on how it was looking.
Yeah.
And then the timer ran out and nothing happened.
Yeah,
For a
because
good
I think
40 minutes. Dude.
Yeah, because I think they were still finishing a match.
Well, I was watching Maximilian Dude, and they were waiting for the tournament to end. And I was like, the thing says 1 second, and it's just stuck on 1 second. So that thing is a fake ass site, just to give you an idea of when they might announce something. So everybody was waiting. Everybody kept refreshing the page, and it was just a 1. And they're like, dude, is that really just fake? Is there nothing happening tonight? And they were fighting in the tournament still, which was exciting. I just don't like the way a tournament edition of Street Fighter V works because they don't jump ever, and it's just footsies back and forth. And if you whiff a punch, you lose. So I can't watch that too much. But it was exciting. But the combos, they just destroy you. 2 combos, the game is over.
Yeah.
Did you guys know? Did you guys hear the controversy about the
I'll get to it.
the logo?
I'll get to it.
okay.
It's not controversy.
Well,
But
I'm just saying, like,
it's awful. But
it's
it's
not bad,
grasping at straws for news about stuff.
wow.
But
Yeah.
It has to be a placeholder. But yeah, go ahead.
gosh, please.
Go ahead.
I seen everybody follow suit. I'm like, come on, what the fuck? So we wait. The tournament's over, and then they blab about it forever, and like, hey, great tournament, blah 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 blah. I was like, all right, come on, show the trailer, show the trailer. Like half an hour later, they finally show a trailer, and it's the Capcom Fighting Collection, which was like
That's good.
all editions of Darkstalkers,
That looks good.
and there's like what four of them, 5 of them.
I feel like there was 6.
I don't know. They like rename
That
stuff,
was
and
like
it's Japanese
six.
only
It was,
editions.
it was
and stuff.
Darkstalkers like 1, 2, and 3, then Vampire Savior 1, 2,
Yeah,
and 3. It was-
Something like that. Yeah, but there's
No,
all
that's
of them.
awesome.
All of them are there. So everybody wants. It's not a new one, unfortunately.
But if
Doesn't
you
matter.
want a new one,
But
you're gonna
you
want
have to buy that
this.
because that's
Right.
definitely. Do you want Darkstalkers? Here you
Capcom is
go.
gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, okay."
And they had Gem Fighters, which is Pocket
Forgotten.
Fighters,
yeah,
and they had
Puzzle Fighter.
Puzzle Fighters on there.
Yeah,
Yep.
You gonna catch some smoke, bruh.
So
You gonna
I don't know
catch
about
some
that.
smoke.
Tactical
And-
Tuesday. Sorry,
and they
go
had
ahead.
Street Fighter Anniversary Edition,
Yeah.
which was the one where you could pick all your characters off from each different system. I believe that was the Anniversary Edition.
Okay.
But who knows? It's a Street Fighter edition. I don't know which one it is exactly. But it would be cool if that was the one. And Red Earth, it was never that good. It just wasn't on. I think it was released once digitally somewhere.
I thought it was just released in Japan.
Not a home version. It was arcade. It was the Street Fighter 3 arcade board, so it never came out for Dreamcast and stuff, so it was hard to find. It didn't do that great, but it's on there. And they had Cyberbots, which I just talked about the other day. And I was like, that game is busted, but it's on there. And people were going crazy. I was like, what are you going crazy for? That game is busted. Yeah, Cyberbots is on there. And I guess that didn't come out on a home console, to my knowledge, yet either. So it's cool that's on there.
Yeah.
No Street Fighter Alphas and stuff. They already came out a collection for that.
Right.
But people got hyped about it, and it said online and rollback netcode, and that got everybody hyped.
Dude, that
and
looks
I was
good,
like, yo,
man.
Pocket Fighter.
Puzzle Fighter.
Puzzle Fighters is online,
Dude.
so I was like, you guys are gonna play that.
That's,
Oh,
I got.
yeah.
I already. I'm like
Constantly.
pre-ordered. I'm pre-ordering it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
So that's got me excited. I'll
Smoking
probably pick
section
that
is
up.
open.
Yeah.
Probably for the Switch. I don't know if it's for the Switch.
How much-
If it's
how
online,
much-
I don't know if I'm
well,
going to Switch online.
I don't know what it's for.
I don't know how much, man. They just announced it.
Yeah.
Actual prices.
Honestly,
Probably $54.99.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was $60, but I feel like
Nah.
Probably 40.
$40.
Probably
I'd say.
40.
I'd
I
say
would still-
40.
If it was 60, I'd pay.
It needs to be like $9.99.
60?
Damn.
You pay?
$9.
For all those
$9.99.
games?
Yeah,
Hey, but
man.
you could get. Well.
No, it's probably gonna be 40.
Still a profit.
No, for all those games for online access, rollback netcode.
If you're going by their beat 'em up, if you go
okay.
by their beat 'em up collection, it's gonna be probably $40.
$9.99.
40.
Dude,
Dude, $9.99.
I was like, nah, $4.99.
However, if they did announce that shit, that would
Sounds like, is it a quarter?
$120.
yeah, you ain't paying that.
Discounted to
I won't.
fucking.
Discounted to $4.99.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on your wish list.
I'm waiting for that discount.
It'll be on the wish
3
list.
years later, let me get that $4.99 right
Get that
there.
90% discount.
Let me get that real quick.
That was the first announcement, and I was like, okay, I hope that's not it. But if it is, whatever. It's Capcom. They're gonna release their old shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not Konami.
But then you saw the arm, and I was like,
Oh.
Mortal Kombat. No. It used the same type of graphic style as Mortal Kombat.
He
11.
saw the arm and was like, pause.
Muscles are moving under the skin. Now, a lot of people were excited about the actual like muscles under the skin moving because that's not something you see in the game.
The veins.
And they had veins under there too.
Man, that was crazy.
That was
I was like, yo, what?
That
the
reminded me
veins?
of Demon Slayer. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
veins just popping out the skin
Yeah.
randomly when you want to.
You didn't know who exactly was until you saw the headband, and you're like, all right, that's Ryu. Okay, and he's like,
The beard.
he's the
beard.
no shirt bearded Ryu from Part 5.
They call that sexy. Ryu.
Yeah, they call it
Yeah,
sexy
yeah,
They call
Ryu.
it sexy Ryu.
I will not refer to him as sexy.
Nah, you
Ryu,
have to,
but
man.
He is
No, no,
called,
no.
You have
he is
to.
called that.
You
Bro,
have
that's
to.
sexy Ryu.
That's
It's because
sexy
he has
Ryu,
no
man.
shirt and a beard. But yes, I mean that's the coolest looking Ryu. And, you know,
Sexy.
I would not
Say
refer
it.
to him
Say
as
it,
sexy
Jay.
Ryu.
You gotta say it like that.
Say his
too.
name.
Say his name.
He's too sexy. He's too
Come on,
sexy.
say it.
Cool Ryu.
Nah.
Nah, that's sexy.
He's
Ryu,
always
bro.
been cool.
Pause. He's sexy Ryu.
Yeah,
That's-
pause.
that's
He
what
is
said.
sexy.
True.
Ryu.
Sexy
And
Ryu.
Pause. He
Yo, son,
And they gave him shoes.
And there, he did have shoes on
He
there.
had some
yeah.
sandals on.
But he was flexing those toes. I don't understand what they were
Mad
showing
hard.
there.
I'm like, why the
Even
toe
his
shot?
toes have muscles. It's
because they're
crazy.
like, look at what the graphics can do. Look at the
Yo.
toes moving, all
This
that
guy
shit.
said even the toes have muscles.
Yo, somebody
crazy.
somebody online
punch with
was
his foot.
yo, somebody online was like, yo, why are they showing Ryu fighting Jake Paul?
No, they did say it was Jake Paul.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
It was Logan Paul.
Disrespectful.
Well,
the
listen,
next
all right,
fight.
so
That's the next
was it Lucas? His name's Lucas?
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Oh, that
They
was
show Luke. Okay.
You remember
So-
the dude that you beat up when last time I played Street Fighter?
Yeah, I
6?
wiped his name off the planet. I didn't know his name.
Damn.
Well, apparently I
Man.
changed what he looked like. He has scars and everything now, different color hair.
Damn.
It was a beatdown. It was. But but no, Luke, right? So no one knew, didn't really know who it was. They guessed that it was because he had Popeye arms. He still had the Popeye arms.
No, I knew who it was because, like, I mean,
But
he
his
had
hair was completely
He had
different.
the logo on his chest.
He did have it.
In the USA.
He was
Shit,
USA, yeah.
USA.
But what's funny is he looked completely different. He was just released like what 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's part of the thing that kind of had me slightly torn about this because I'm like,
He looks like a different character.
The redesign.
I legit just got into Street Fighter V because it just got good.
Yeah, no, it was. It did exceptionally get better
then-
over time.
And now they've announced Street Fighter 6, and I'm like,
Well, it's been 6 years.
yeah,
It's been a long time.
You're right.
I don't know though, man. It
They
still
they
feels.
proved that they can count to 6.
Yeah, it's.
They did Resident Evil 6, so I guess
Last game I pre-ordered.
Bionic Commando 6. What's next?
Mortal Kombat. What 10 came out? How many years before 11?
I don't know. It's like every 2-3 years.
I don't know. I mean, it
That ain't no
feels.
6 years.
But
Yeah.
check it out, Street Fighter 4 Ultimate, man, that was a great game. And then they came out
was.
with 5, and they're
And it wasn't a great game.
doing up.
It wasn't a great game.
How many years apart are all the Smash Brothers games?
That's like a whole generation.
It's
No,
a
I'm saying
generation.
That's different.
Well,
Yeah.
But Street
just
Fighter
the
always
5
came
years.
out. Listen, it took 30 years almost.
35.
Well, Street Fighter 1, yeah. I'm talking about 2. 2
Sam,
counts.
with Sam
One
Kinison.
doesn't count.
with Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison. Street Fighter 1. Look on that box art, dude.
It did take him 35 years to count to 6.
Ryu with Sam
But I
Kinison.
kind of miss the days of Capcom when they would come out with multiple different versions of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So why can't I get a high-res version of Street Fighter Alpha, like
Yeah.
4, and just go from that timeline and have awesome-looking, Guilty Gear-looking characters so it doesn't look like this 3D one?
Nah, just do a sequel.
My deal is like, how
I'm saying,
much?
that's what the sequel's
That's what
for.
most
Too
people
many adjustments and little
How much
things in
better
there.
are you gonna make Street Fighter? It was 5 much better than 4.
It wasn't better than 4.
That's did you like 5 better than 4?
No,
I
a lot of people
I
did.
like 5.
The thing is
really
that-
like
I
5.
thought it was okay.
But I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to think.
the thing
was,
about-
was air blocking still a thing in 4? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't
that was
think
an
so.
Alpha.
Nah, not 4.
That's an
Four
Alpha
didn't
thing.
have Alpha. Yeah.
That's what I mean, though. They had the 3D one. They had the Street Fighter 3. They had Street Fighter Alpha. They had a bunch of different Street Fighters. They had Street Fighter Versus. Like,
Right.
what's wrong with making a lot of things to help? And, instead of putting them in Fortnite. We don't
No,
need
but
that.
what they did with 5 was crazy because when they first released, it was bare bones.
Yeah.
there wasn't even an arcade mode.
There was barely Ryu. in
Bare
there.
bones. There was nothing.
Pay as you go.
So if you look at all the years it took to get to where it is now, like that's a lot that they did. They
Yeah.
they
Well,
they
from this trailer, that they showed. It looked like Luke was inviting Ryu into the MMA world because he was like, "You ready? Let's go!" Like he's the guy who's supposed to be the main guy of this game. So it wouldn't surprise me if the first iteration of this game was just Ryu, the only returning character. And they've done it before. Street Fighter 3 was the only returning character from the series.
It was Ryu.
Actually, it was
Ryu.
Ken and Chun-Li.
The Rain.
No, the first iteration of Street Fighter 3 was just Ryu.
Really?
And then they added Chun-Li, and then they added, what was it?
Not
Actually,
all
Ken
the
might have
characters.
been. Ken was not in 3, was
Ken
it?
was in 3.
The first one?
It was just
Ken and Ryu.
It was Ryu
Ken and
Ken.
Ryu. That was it.
Chun-Li.
And then
Chun-Li.
they added Chun-Li. No, they added Chun-Li, and then they added Akuma.
Wow.
Yes.
And then they started.
Yes.
That was
Do you
it.
guys as a fighting game that's gone this long, and it's like I don't consider this the sixth game because they've had God knows how many fucking games.
Right.
Is it
I'm
time
interested.
to change dramatically?
It looks
change
like it
some
did.
shit,
It looked like it
or
did.
is it like
As far as the art style, it looked like it did.
no? I mean like mechanics and how it plays and
Well,
like,
they've been doing it. They have been doing it.
but
Like, there's a lot of stuff in 5 that I don't know how to do.
like you can say Street Fighter 17 comes out tomorrow type shit, and there's like so many games before it. How much more can you improve that?
They've done things
You know?
that, whether it's improving or messing up, that depends on who you talk to.
I just hope
I
that they
think it's all
don't.
subjective, right?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
subjective
Some
to
people
who's
love
playing it. You know?
footsie shit in Street Fighter 5. I don't like fighting that
Because
way.
I'm a Smash Brothers guy, right? And I played all of them. So like, if you tell me they're gonna do the next one more something like the N64 one, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing it.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
if you take it back.
yeah. So it's like, what is going to like when you get to
We'll
Ultimate? What is there more to do?
But they added the
Rather than
counters,
adding
they added the
characters.
reversals, they added all the stuff, they added some dodgy
What,
shit.
They need-
what more to do, in my opinion.
Besides
what
take
more
your
to
money.
do- Besides take your money, yeah.
I want the
It-
upgrades. I'm looking
is-
forward.
Is to not do what they did with Street Fighter 5, which is to release the fucking game.
Oh,
With
they do
no
this- oh, God.
arcade mode.
Yeah.
Who
They
invented the
definitely,
arcade
they definitely
mode,
have to
and
look at how they
don't
release
do
it.
that.
They definitely have to
For Evo,
look at
for
how they
Evo.
release it.
If
first.
we're talking a straight up mechanic standpoint,
It's
I
going to take
think-
time to fix it.
I think they need to add air blocking back.
It needs
I
to be
like air
faster. No, it needs to be faster because
Faster,
the
a
punishing
little bit faster.
the punishing after every move in the game really hinders it for me.
Well,
Like whenever you do a roundhouse, whenever I do a roundhouse, you're getting hit.
Like
it's
reducing the
impossible.
frame data. Yeah, you got to be. I mean, I think, but that's what brought like a little bit more of the strategy back
Yeah.
to Street Fighter 5 because you had to be careful with how you move because if you expose yourself, you're gonna get punished.
They took out what if they take out jumping completely?
But they
they
added-
might as well, right?
No.
That's what they're doing though.
but
That's
they improved
crazy.
that over time, though. The thing is, with every fighting game, just like Smash Brothers, anytime they first release something, the character's broken.
They'll
This
tweak
and
it.
that,
They'll tweak it.
It's always going to be tweaked. It's a matter of time before.
But they have like in Street Fighter 3 when it came out, it wasn't as successful as 2.
Right.
Because they changed some of the design. They changed how you played. They changed how you parry, and some people didn't like parrying, and stuff like that.
I'm gonna tell you one thing: they add air block back again. Y'all gotta be watch out for my return back. to
Watch
this
out!
game.
I
for
bet
who?
you if they
Watch out!
Wait, you ain't
for
buying
who?
that, man.
Listen. if
hold
they're
up.
basing this off MMA, I bet you they'll take out. They'll jump like in Virtua Fighter. You won't even jump high no more. I bet you. If
Why?
they're going for realism and like, I don't know. I'm not asking them. to do it.
don't
don't
even
know.
bring. Don't even.
I mean,
But
don't
if
even
it's
speak that
MMA
in existence, man.
Because you're right. I mean, you did say that. I mean, they did say that Luke was going to be very important to the future of the franchise.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do, but he's very floor based.
But I'm gonna say it's called Street Fighter for a reason. People are fans of that franchise for a reason. You can't change it into
It
a
never
whole new
stopped them.
thing.
It never stopped them.
No, I mean like change it into MMA.
That's
is
why
a
I
little
want
too
Street Fighter
far.
Alpha 4.
That's a little too
why I
far.
want Street Fighter Alpha 4. They can do whatever they want with this game. I want Street Fighter Alpha 4
They're gonna-
with Guilty Gear
But
graphics.
if they do,
Because they're not cartoons no
add
more.
an air block.
It's going to be Street
I
Fighter.
bet you my boy Blanca won't be in this.
Y'all in trouble.
I bet you, yeah.
Street Fighter cross Tekken.
You would know
mechanics, everything.
firsthand, and Sticks definitely knows firsthand.
who is in
And
trouble?
cross ups isn't really even a thing in
That's why
Fighter.
he's
Not
No.
even scared of you.
That's why he ignoring me, right?
Ain't nobody scared
It's
of
going to
you,
be
bro.
Tekken.
All right.
Tekken and
All
Street
right.
Fighter.
He said, "All right, all right."
Street Fighter with guns has already happened. It's Fortnite. They're in there too.
Street Fighter with guns. Yeah, it is Fortnite.
Yep. But yeah, listen.
Mike Lowry.
The characters look cool. I like the designs that they were doing. It's not as super cartoony as the other ones, which I don't mind cartoony, but they were going a little crazy with like some of the goofy characters in there. And my boy is Blanca. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's going to be in this game because if he's real looking, I don't know how that's going to look.
Blanca's
he might be
soft.
like a scientist from the movie again.
Stop.
I'm not looking forward to
what
that.
if- like we saw the teaser trailer, right? But what if they like threw
Curveball?
curveball and just was like
Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter?
Nah, even crazier.
It might be. It
No,
looks like it.
even crazier. Something they've never done. Street Fighter 6, the beat 'em up.
The beat 'em up? Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be weird, but
They lied to everybody.
they've never done that
They just
before.
lied.
Nah, it'll be
everybody.
Double Dragon.
That's the
You
only
have
way you
your-
can make it different, though.
You have
man.
your versus mode like in Double Dragon 1 for Nintendo. and then it's a beat 'em up the regular games.
And why did the sprites look different in that
Oh.
mode?
It did.
Like
It
why?
completely
And they
did.
looked better.
Yeah,
Why they look better?
better in the
Why do you
versus
do that?
mode.
Dude, they should make Tekken into a cartoon. they should go the opposite way.
They tried that.
You
Did
mean
they?
wait?
Oh no,
They
that
tried
was a horrible.
You
Did
mean-
they make it a cartoon?
that was
made
an
a
art.
Tekken
That was
anime.
a
Oh
horrible.
no!
error.
I'm talking about a game that looks like Street Fighter.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual. I'm like, no,
No,
the
no,
anime
no,
was
no.
terrible.
It's
No,
Tekken.
no.
It's
I saw Tekken the movie.
No,
It was
it's
bad.
it's
I didn't
Tekken.
see-
Stop it.
Tekken.
Tech 9.
That's
To
what.
Ryu.
That's what. That's
To
what.
Ryu.
That's what
Michelle
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez,
She. That's what she
stop.
said.
Stop it.
To Ryu.
Tekken.
To Ryu.
Stop it.
They play it all the
Michelle
time,
Rodriguez.
right?
They played it all the time.
She played it all
Remember
the time.
how fun it
remember,
was?
Remember how we used to play Tekken?
Oh, I know that. Yes. That's how you actually pronounce it in wherever the hell they're from. I don't know where they played it. But yes, if it was, yeah, this would be like Street Fighter versus Tekken in 3D.
But
That's
the
what they would
logo.
look
But
like.
the logo, y'all. But the logo. I think the logo's a
Street-
placeholder.
I was trying to say
Look,
that before. World
I don't
Bizarre
think
said
it
in
is
the chat.
because the reason they did it, if this is MMA based, they want it to be esports. They want it to be a logo. They want it to be in that little circle.
I'll tell you
The
right
entire
now.
Thing.
I'll tell you right now. I wish I could make this a prediction, but it's too late. But I'm gonna make a prediction anyway, even though I won't get points for it. They're gonna change that logo.
I think
I
so.
think I think people are making too much of a big deal
I
about
think it's
it.
okay.
Well,
I think
well,
listen,
they're
they had the thing up. It looked like another logo. Where the SF was in there, it just was at a different angle.
there's
and
actually-
they did an NFT one that looked like that exact.
And they
logo
took
also.
a stock photo that looked exactly
stock photo, yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah, that's
It was like
I saw a video
They
of
altered
somebody
the
who
font a
did
little
research
bit.
and
Yeah.
found out the stock photo, the artist that made the stock photo
Mm-hmm.
image of that logo. They reached out to him.
Yeah.
And they asked. They said, "Hey, are you aware that, of this?" And then they showed it, and they even did a fucking.
It's not
on
a
top.
match. It's
It's very fucking close.
hey, look, it's the same letters. Yes.
and it's a copyright infringement like thing, right? So he said, he's
they
like,
might have to
"Oh,
change
that's
it.
very."
Or they
He's
might
like,
pay 'em. Who
I'm
knows?
more. Well, that's what I'm getting at. He said, he's like, I'm more than happy to
'Cause it's
offer
a
to
bullshit-
the
it's
to
not
the
a
to
big
Capcom.
logo. It's an easy logo.
I'm more than happy to discuss negotiations with
They said he has 6 messages in his inbox. That's what they said. It was like an icon with 6 messages waiting to be read.
Yeah. No,
But
but
I mean, the controversy about it, yeah, copying it is controversy, but to make news about it all day is crazy.
But the funny thing is, if the game is fire, I guarantee
No one cares about
it.
no
Nobody
one's
cares.
gonna
Nobody
give a
cares.
shit.
Okay, Resident Evil 6 had a shitty giraffe in its logo.
Giraffe getting
a
blown.
giraffe getting blown.
Getting blown.
dude,
So
No,
Capcom
yeah.
is bad with 6s.
They're pretty bad. They're pretty
They
bad with
are.
6s.
They are
Dude,
bad with 6s.
if the game is good, nobody cares. Just
Yeah.
like another
Yeah.
example, Triangle Strategy. I hate the name.
The name
Shitty
isn't
name.
great.
Name is stupid.
Game looks fire.
The
Game's
game
great.
is
Game
awesome.
great.
The game is
Yeah.
awesome.
Game
No
is
one's
awesome.
gonna care what the logo is if
True.
the game is good.
It's just
Sure.
shit to talk
I
about
get it.
before you show us gameplay.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
You
yeah.
show us gameplay. Oh my god, it looks
Shut
crazy.
up-
we,
shut
don't,
everyone
we
up.
don't care. We don't care.
Shut it
We
up.
don't
But
care.
I mean, look, the game looked cool. A lot of people, whatever you think about it, it was a teaser. I don't know what the game actually looks like.
It's a cool teaser.
I'm gonna
Sounds
make a
pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
make a prediction. And I was gonna, and it's fucked up. I tried to say, but you guys were talking, and I could. Nobody could
Excuses.
hear.
Excuses.
But
Say it. Nah.
Tekken, right? I saw that
Tekken.
the
Tekken.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken, right?
That sucked.
They released Tekken, right? The last Tekken game with Akuma,
Yep. They wanted it. That was he was supposed to be. Yeah.
Right.
That was the crossover.
right?
And he was
That
super cheap. I
that-
did not want that game.
That was no, stop.
He was super
He just
cheap.
got off of me. But my prediction is that they're gonna release a Tekken character in this game.
Heihachi?
Yeah,
And
a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people,
I don't
a
know
lot
who.
of people were talking about.
I don't know who,
about
but-
that.
That would be dope.
I think, yeah.
I think
mean,
Negan should be in this
dope.
one.
a Tekken character would be cool.
I think a
Tekken
Walking Dead character is
I low
better.
key want Terry Bogard in this game.
I don't know, man.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
You are. Okay.
I think the chances whoever thinks
Dude.
Heihachi is coming in there is high off that hashish.
Crossovers need to happen. They need to continue, man. Capcom needs to capitalize on all this shit.
And
man.
honestly, I think
that's
they need
the
to make another Capcom versus SNK.
Let him know. Let him know, Chalk. Let him know.
Listen, y'all better buy that collection then if y'all want anything old school brought back.
Yup.
And listen, let me know how y'all felt about the teaser. It wasn't a trailer, but it's Street Fighter 6, y'all. It's coming.
I was happy. I was more happy with that than if it was a Resident Evil 4 remake. Fuck that.
Emerald, to answer your question, yes, I have played the new King of Fighters, and I got my ass kicked the entire night. It was like I was playing Smash.
I was just about to say, was it a Smash Friday?
Nah, that game is just hard for me to learn.
Well,
It's all new mechanics you're not used to, right?
There's
Yeah,
another news coming up, but I gotta pee.
Somebody predicted that he was going to pee after the news.
There's
He peed
only
during
two.
the news.
You're wrong.
Oh man.
There's only 2 bathrooms, so I guess I gotta wait. Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta go too?
Emerald, you're wrong.
I
It's
had
not
2
over yet.
beers fast.
Yo, they all see.
But yeah.
Listen,
2 Modelo's down.
I'll just do it one time and then I'll piss myself the rest of the podcast. What
But not
happened?
for nothing. King of Fighters is a dope game. I really like the way it plays. It's just different from anything else I've played. It's kind of like.
It's not like Street Fighter. No.
It's not like Street Fighter, but if you got to be wise with your moves because you'll get punished. So, but yeah, it looks. I feel like it looks great. Terry Bogard is so fun to use.
Dude, he's fun to use in every game he's in for some fucking reason.
Yo, Joe Higashi is nasty in that game.
Finally?
He was never. I don't think he was ever a bad character.
No, they always shit on him, though.
Done.
Yo, we need to get a bathroom down here, man.
No, we need to get a bathroom under these seats.
Oh,
Yeah.
You went to both bathrooms at full?
Huh?
Both
Y'all need to get
bathrooms at full?
catheters.
Where'd you go?
Both
I'm
bathrooms
just
are full.
saying-
One man is gone
Dude,
now.
I
so
just
like,
said
Y'all
we
need to get
bathroom.
catheters.
Right back.
And the fact that it's like to have to run,
Catheters.
You know, yeah,
It's just quicker, it's just quick.
Catheters. He's right.
catheters. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Or
catheters.
build like a urinal like under the in the set.
imagine you
In
don't
the
see
set.
you don't see under us. We're
like
just-
a trough, like
we're
right,
just
right here, just
pissing.
like. What's that
Wait.
sound? I don't know.
Yeah, why is he mad quiet for like a hot minute?
World of Bizarre. You're talking about the sleepy. I thought that was a female character, not a boy. The one with the pillow.
Huh?
There's a character that's sleepy in the game, and I think I think it's a she, and she has a pillow.
And she has a penis, apparently.
Oh wow.
What? He said it's a boy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She has a penis
I don't know, man.
and a pillow.
There's a sleepy character in wrestling.
All right.
She's got a cock.
Okay.
He
Like, what do you want me to do about it?
I'm saying, it just,
Looked like a female to me, but all right.
gotta be careful out there.
Yo, man.
Careful what, man? What are you talking about?
I used to think King from
From King of Fighters or no Art of
Art of Fighting was a.
She's
dude.
in the game.
I thought she was a dude.
King?
Oh, the bartender
Yeah,
attire, right?
because
Yeah.
of the tuxedo
Yeah.
bartending shit.
Poison is not in it though.
Poison.
From Street Fighter, from Final Fight.
But the character
was also
I used to pick her all the time.
canon a transvestite in America
Oh, okay.
Oh yes.
because they changed their character
Yes.
to a boy
Yes.
in
yes.
the Super Nintendo version because you can't hit a girl apparently in Final Fight, but her character canon is like she's a guy.
Transgendered.
Yeah.
And that, from the jump.
That's what
they
Capcom
changed it.
says.
That's the
That's what
storyline.
Capcom says for
okay.
the storyline.
That's
Yeah.
the storyline. that they
Yo,
went
Double
with.
Dragon messed up for everyone because they're always beating chicks up.
Oh,
all
they
the
don't
time.
care.
In the
They don't
beginning.
care. Linda
Beat,
gets her ass.
yeah, Linda gets thrown off of cliffs, knees to the face.
She wants to get punished apparently.
Yo, how,
Okay, I
how
was
the
wrong.
hell did this app open? A poke?
What?
Pokemon.
I got
You got
this.
Pokemon?
No.
You playing with Pokemon?
How did this app open?
What the hell
I
you
didn't
playing
even
with?
press
it. A poker
The
game.
Pokemon, the
Freaking poker app.
people.
You're addicted.
All right.
I know. You're addicted. I know. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I gotta stop getting
Yeah,
Well,
man. Yo, wait.
Let us know what you guys thought about the Street Fighter 6.
I already closed that out, didn't I? No.
No, you didn't close it up.
You did.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, all right. So, you guys, let us know in the comments what you think of the Street Fighter trailer, what you think of this logo, and what you think of Capcom Fighting Collection, and that Darkstalkers, y'all, and that Puzzle Fighter,
Word. Are we waiting for?
and
Turbo?
that Pocket Fighter,
Are we waiting
Puzzle-
for Turbo?
Yeah, for the next
and
news.
that Red Earth,
Yeah, next news.
All right. So I'm gonna switch to the next news, but we can wait for him.
and that Cyberbots.
We can wait for him.
I didn't get to finish them.
Dude, man. That's okay. This is live, man.
This news got me like, it's got me like
Well,
feeling,
you and Turbo are the ones that are gonna do all the
feeling
talking.
like
Ew,
gizzard
man.
centered.
Oh,
Can you
God.
stop?
Centered. I was mesmerized.
You and Turbo definitely needs to be here for this because
I instantly just felt the look. He knew what I was doing.
Gizzard.
no, I know you're talking about.
Gizzard.
Oh, Fire Emblem, yes.
Centered. Like that means centered.
By the
You
way,
said the wrong word.
by the way, I know this is a derail thing, but
Oh shit! My
real
stomach.
quick, I wanted to say that he did. I saw this video where he was reacting to other people doing impersonations of him, and
And this is who? So they know.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff
Thank
Goldblum.
you. Yes.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I saw that.
Dude, that shit's funny, man.
He's like, oh,
He's
he
a,
did.
he's a good sport, man.
He's like,
always
he
just like
he
a-
picked up on this little thing I do, it's a little different, but he does it like with the movement of the hands.
It always just goes.
He just
And
they would over exaggerate, but he would know. He would know what they would do.
And there's always a.
Yeah. And he thinks of other words to say in the middle of what I'm thinking.
God bless him, man.
You are creeping me out right now.
But it's funny because he's alive still, looking at people imitating him that way.
Jesus.
Now that's how you got to announce it. Announce news like that.
No,
Now you gotta
I'm
go.
not going to at all.
Second Fire Emblem game.
I'm not doing it.
Rumored to launch in 2022.
No.
You got to do the hand motions too.
Besides
Yo, who's
Warriors,
retracting all these messages?
3 hopes. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta do it like that. You gotta move though and make everyone feel uncomfortable. No, all right.
Someone's retracting messages.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well,
I ain't do a damn
it's
thing.
retracting messages in the YouTube chat.
Well, maybe they might
But
be
not
all
on
capital or
Restream.
something. I don't know.
Is it a bot going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Probably someone's probably taking over.
You
taking
feel
over the
that,
show.
right? World of Bizarre. That's exactly that was him, right? You gotta do that nasty, weird, like
you not?
grown.
Yo,
That's
can
what
we-
he does.
That
Yo, can we talk
uncomfortable.
about
That
the news,
uncomfortable.
please?
It's gotta make people.
Bro.
You gotta move like a.
Come on.
I feel sorry for the audio listeners. 'Cause they got to do heavy breathing. Into
Yeah.
But it is. Listen, it makes the character. It makes Jeff Goldblum is an interesting character to
They're
listen to. If
skip
you
forward.
haven't,
Skip forward.
When I announce the games I'm playing, that's what I'll do.
if you haven't watched Jeff
God.
Goldblum's interviews and stuff, you have to watch them on YouTube. It's insanely
Out of control.
like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's fun, man. He's a good sport, man. I like his
Oh,
attitude.
Shatner, yeah. When he looked at people imitating him, he was a
Yeah.
douchebag.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nah, that's not me. That's not me."
Yeah.
He was, that was bad.
No, Jeff
I
Goldblum.
saw that. Jeff Goldblum was
Cool
down
people,
for
man.
it.
Shatner sucks.
Although he didn't accept it completely, he was like, "Yeah, okay."
No, well,
he
he
did.
critiqued it, obviously.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
he still was the same character doing it.
But I like the fact that he found like the good points. Like he didn't.
Yeah,
focus
yeah,
on,
he
like,
didn't
the
kill him.
negatives.
He didn't
No.
kill him, even though if they didn't sound like him, he didn't kill him.
Yeah. He's like,
I
oh,
wish
that's
he
great.
made a game so he could explain the game to people.
You
Because
gotta
it
buy
was-
Jurassic Park, man.
they just keep doing
You
the.
gotta buy Jurassic Park, so he's sitting there with his shirt half off.
I wanted to.
That's the worst meme.
All right.
The worst
Second
meme.
Fire Emblem game rumored to launch in 2022 besides Warriors 3 Hopes. Jesus Christ.
All right,
Jeff Goldblum. There's
fourth news. Let's go. All right, I got it.
Sorry, we got caught in there.
Second Fire Emblem game rumored to launch in 2022 besides Warriors 3 Hopes. So it looks like there is another title in they said look for announcement maybe in March. So according to
soon.
That's soon.
so they said according to the latest report,
Next week.
there are rumors that suggest a second spinoff will be released. A spinoff.
A spinoff.
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 If that does not happen, there's a possibility that will drop next year. So this is like, it's either happening now or then. So there's not really a date for this thing. But with Warriors coming out, I don't know if they'll announce something before that's out. They might wait until like a couple of months after that's released. you think?
I don't think they're announcing anything in March. I
Yeah,
think they're not. They don't do back-to-back Fire Emblem announcements until that game is out.
You gotta let that sell.
The other I don't know if it's in that article, but they were talking about how like Bayonetta's at the end of the year type of shit, and like they're not sure if they're gonna announce the second one with Bayonetta or just wait till next year because it's like you don't want to overshadow the other games that are coming out, especially if it's a Fire Emblem game and not a Fire Emblem Warriors game.
Yeah.
And
And
they said
it's weird
that
that if it's a spinoff, another spinoff of Three Houses, they really must have a lot of stories they didn't tell.
yeah, I mean,
I would like to see a spin-off of Three Houses, seeing that you could take 3 different paths. Is there going to be a canon path? You know what I'm saying? Or
But
is
that's
it-
what it's. The thing is, I don't think it's Three Houses. Like you already
You don't
already
need
did
to
one,
build off that.
and you already did you're doing the Warriors.
I
Game.
don't
I don't
think
think
it
there's
needs-
anything
yeah,
else that has to do with that, unless it's in the future.
I really
you
don't
know?
want to see
Well,
another Fire Emblem in that
apparently
world, though,
Warriors isn't based off the story though. It's like a what
It's
if.
a spin
It's like a
on
what
what
if.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a spin. It's the same thing with Age of Calamity with
They
Hyrule
changed some
Warriors.
stuff. Yeah.
They said they've been working on whatever project it is for the past 3 years. I would rather see just Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn remade. Just I don't give a fuck if it's just built from the ground up. You know, like that's fine.
Harris said it also. Yeah, King Ashnard was the best villain. What about Black Knight? I think he was a great villain as well. Besides
Black Knight was a shit. No, that's it. I mean, they haven't
the
even
Telius saga. They get the best heroes and villains are in that saga. You know, definitely.
Easily.
You know, but I don't know how I feel about a new Fire Emblem so soon after Three Houses.
Well, according to
End of
Emily
the year.
Rogers, Emily Rogers is like a leaker who leaked a lot of stuff early for the Switch.
Yep.
Known insider. She's popular for information about Nintendo. So she claimed that the next Fire Emblem game is now in development and that it's pretty far in the works. There's a chance that it could come out at the end of this year.
Interesting.
I don't think this. I don't
That's
think.
pretty-
I don't
that's
think that's
sudden.
gonna
I
happen.
don't know.
That's soon.
I think
A
it's
new
soon.
Fire Emblem
That's
is too
soon.
soon.
If
That's
it's not a spinoff using the same thing, like they might use the same engine.
I
They
think
might
it-
have most of the characters. If it is a spinoff,
I think it's a waste.
but I don't know why you'd want to do. They already have so many chapters.
Yeah.
Of 3 houses, like
It's-
it's literally 4 houses. In there.
There is DLC.
They had a DLC that's 10 to 15 hours, so it's like, no, that if you do a spin-off, it's a waste. If you announce it this year, it's a waste. Let the year end, and then you announce it when the new year begins.
Or they just tweak everybody's face and just call it a remake of an old one. That's possible.
I would.
They usually do.
I'd much rather see genealogy of the Holy War.
That's
Thracia.
the second one, right? The
Yeah.
second one in Japan that never came out.
Yeah, or the Thracia game. I haven't seen that one. Or the
5
remakes of the Telius games. I'd rather see those than the new
I'll
Fire
tell you.
Emblem right
I'll
now.
make.
It's a really small town.
I'll say a bold statement, but I mean,
3 small towns.
just based off Nintendo's behavior to not bringing it over to the Switch, either of those games from the GameCube and the Wii, they have to be doing something with that. With those, they have to be doing
I
something.
think Sega's making it. It's gonna be. It's gonna be
Fire Emblem Shining Force crossover.
It's a cross. Yeah.
Imagine.
Shining Force
Imagine.
Cross
The
Fire
subtitle will be "Shut Eric Up for Good."
It's gonna be called Shining Emblem.
Shining Emblem.
Hell yeah.
Fire Force. What?
Fire Force Shining.
That's an anime.
5 houses.
Is
If
it?
you
Oh,
count
for
the
real?
church.
That's great.
They can't use that then. So it's got to be Shining House. Nah.
Shining
Completely.
Cross
Shining
Force.
Emblem.
What? No.
Shining Emblem.
Shining
Shining
Emblem.
Emblem.
Man. They call every other game
Actually, that
Shining
makes the
something.
most sense,
Actually
right?
does.
It does make the most
Shining
sense.
Emblem.
Shining
Elbow? Shining elbow? No, that's not a thing.
What?
That's
Shining
not a thing.
elbow.
Not a thing. Never will be a thing. No, that's not a thing. But the cool thing is, this is where I like Nintendo because they're taking one of their franchises and be like, yo, people like this shit? All right, so here you go.
Oh, they'll milk it.
Here you go.
They're not afraid to
You're
milk
getting
it.
a Warriors game of that. You're going to get another sequel to that. It's like, in the past with games like Shining Force, you have to wait so fucking long for games like that, and you don't even know if it's ever going to come out. But they're like, nah, they like it. Strategy role players, people love. You got Triangle Strategy. You got the Valkyria Chronicles. Here, boom, more Fire Emblem. We got more stories, and that's fucking dope.
Well, Fire.
The Mosu series is weird in that way that they took all those anime licenses and made all of those Warriors games. Remember when they had the one with the Prince? What was the one with the Prince? And they never came out with anything.
Aslan?
Prince of the Heroic Legend of Prince Arslan.
And that was
That's
for
what it
like Wii U.
Yes, that came out of left field.
And it
in
looked-
America, it came out.
It looked good.
and it looked pretty good.
Never played it, but it looked good.
It was based off
We're
the
interested.
new
Never got around
anime.
to it.
It was based off the new anime that came out. But I was like, what a weird license out of nowhere to make a Warriors game out of. And that's like when they were doing I was about to say Robotech. Damn, the Gundam games. That was
Wait, what's the
before
difference?
that.
What's the
though.
difference?
Disrespect.
What's the
yourself.
difference?
Is there a difference?
Is there a difference?
Macross, Red.
Lonely soldier, boy.
What's the other one? Red something. They're all the same thing in America.
Joke's face is amazing.
Oh, that's a.
Joke's face.
Disrespectful.
Red. What we?
There was 3 things they made into what was it? Into
Warriors games.
No, in the Gundam in America, I think it was Macross, it was Red something, and another thing.
Don't talk about Gundam.
But that's
Virtual
old.
On.
That's old anime.
up,
Virtual
man.
On.
No, not virtual on. There's nothing
What
to
is
do with
going on?
Okay.
it. They did take a Gundam and make one Transformer though, and a
Okay.
GoBot. Yeah, back in the day.
Kind of, sort of.
But yeah, it was just weird. It was weird that they made a game out of that, and they're making all Nintendo branded games into Warrior games. So they're done with the anime.
They want to make a Mario game out of a Warriors game. The
Well,
guy
people are asking.
I'm like, no.
That's just weird,
no,
man.
People
No.
are asking.
No.
Imagine
The
you would
only
actually
thing-
have a gun.
You know what
Remember
they
they
need
wanted
to do?
Mario to have a gun?
Well, talking about Fire Emblem, since it's the news, the only thing that makes sense is to actually bring out either a reboot or just a port,
Totally new.
or just a port
Oh, okay.
of.
Didn't they make all the ports?
No, not for the
no,
Switch.
No.
Oh, actually, no, they didn't do
For-
it. Okay,
for
you're
Switch.
talking about the collection.
Yeah, like
Oh, the Wii and the
either
Wii
either a
and the
collection.
GameCube one.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. I mean, that's probably the easiest thing they could do.
I'm saying that's the only thing that makes sense to come out this year.
What if they
But
use the
judging-
engine? What if they use the engine of graphics
That would be cool.
that
No, that'd be
Houses
cool.
was, and they bought out the GameCube and the.
That'd be awesome.
and
I'd
the,
fucking cry.
That would be awesome.
You fucking kidding me?
But
If they
that's-
use the graphics from fucking 3 Houses for the Telius shit?
Yeah.
That would be
Just not the colors. Their colors are a little washed out.
Well,
I think in the three houses, I like them.
Obviously, they're gonna. Obviously, it'll be updated.
Just play Mario Rabbids.
He has a gun. He does have a gun. in there.
Mario
Rabbids.
That's
no,
a good call, Paul.
that's the only thing that, to me, that's the only thing that makes sense. If the rumor
That would be
of
cool.
that if the rumor is of something coming out this year,
Listen, you gotta listen to Emily, man.
It's equivalent to this. It's equivalent to this. Remember the dude from the Shining Force team said, "I would love to make a part 4." It's like, no, fuck a part 4. I want 3 remade. It's like if they say there's a new Fire Emblem, like new game, new story.
Right.
Fuck that. I want the fucking. I want the other ones remade. and
Save
brought
the new
over.
game
Yes.
for the next Switch.
Yeah,
Like the
bring
new-
that shit
save
over later.
A new Fire Emblem for the next Switch. I
Because
want remakes.
The stories were so fucking good, and they're just being.
But they already made 3 though. They already
well,
made
it's
3
just
of.
like it's just like the Advance Wars. I didn't think they would ever do that. I never.
Well,
thought they would
nobody
ever-
thought. Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Left
I'm
field.
glad it happened though, because that one of my.
But what if they
favorite-
take that same studio and do that for Shining?
Dude, that'd be awesome.
They gotta wait for it to do it.
Way forward, do Shining Force. Okay.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, dude. Listen,
Yo, I gotta talk to Adam and Banner.
Okay.
but that's the only thing that makes sense for it to come out this year. This
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
that like to
Yeah.
make a sequel. No,
But they'd
I
have
agree.
to have.
I'm with
they'd
you
have to have.
guys.
I think there'll be an announcement this year.
That makes
I do
sense.
not think it'll be coming out this year.
Agreed.
I would be like
Agreed.
surprised.
I have a hard time
Agreed.
believing that a full-fledged
No,
Fire
yeah,
Emblem's
not
coming
this
out
year.
This year,
I just-
even
I
if
don't
it's
believe it.
An announcement at the next direct, yes.
that makes more
But-
sense.
But they did come out with 2 for the 3DS, right?
What?
2 different ones, or was one
Awakening and
Yeah.
Fates, which is crap.
Yeah.
So it's not out of it's not out of the realm of possibility that you can announce another one.
They're kind of 3 new games because even though Valencia was a remake of a Nintendo game, so it's like that.
So they had to remake it. Completely.
Yeah, so it was a remake from the ground up. So that's like 3 full-fledged.
So they can pump
Oh,
these
that
games
was the
out.
same year.
That was the same generation.
Same
Just
gen.
Oh,
So
three-
they
three
can
DS.
pump these out. It's not like they can't do that.
Well, if they have,
They can.
They're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna fucking pump a new one out and take your fucking money, and then we're gonna give you a shitty remake, and then we're gonna take your money again because at least it looks better than the GameCube. And fuck.
No.
And they release it just digital and close the store right the next day.
Exactly.
Close the store after the day after.
Exactly.
No, they're gonna leave the store open. The game's gonna be limited release though.
Oh yes, for 2 months.
I'm telling you one thing though.
Oh, like the first one?
don't
Oh,
speak that
God.
into existence.
anything Fire Emblem though, always get the physical. I always get the physical.
Yeah, you gotta.
I
They're
have
always
to.
gonna be rare.
Those are my
Seems like it.
Those are my games.
Limited run only. Let me start.
Limited run. Oh, geez. You
That'd be
wouldn't get that
horrible.
title until they release the next one.
They're like Nintendo's like, thank you for being so faithful. We'll up the price for the physical by $20.
We only made 1,000 copies.
So, you guys,
Physical copies.
do you guys want a new Fire Emblem, or would you care if it was a remake, or do you think it's going to be announced this year? What do you think of this new Fire Emblem they're talking about?
Or do you want to see Eric happy?
I don't think that's part of the thing.
It's part of the news.
No, I don't think-
It's not in the news.
Nobody cares about it.
It's not Styles' hopes. It's 3 hopes.
Styles hopes.
Fire
It's
Emblem
not
Styles hopes.
Fire
It's
Emblem
not
Styles
20
hopes. I
It's
like
not
that.
23's hopes. It's 3 hopes.
That's a 23-hour podcast.
Oh, I'm about to do a fucking thing. It says
Fire
23's
Emblem
hopes.
23's hopes.
23 hopes.
That's gonna be the title.
23 hours.
Leave it in the comments, y'all.
Wow.
All right.
That's great.
Oh man.
Oh, man. So we're going to start off with
Games we've
talking
been
about
playing.
Actually, we'll start off with the co-op games first because
Oh, we played co-op games?
y'all played some,
We did.
some
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. We did play some.
Oh,
yeah.
let's start out with Unsighted.
Yes.
Me and Turbo finally finished Unsighted.
Yeah, we beat the game blind.
What a
You beat it blind.
Nah,
Unsighted.
Stop.
Unsighted.
you jumped into the bad joke. You jumped into the bad joke realm. Yeah,
terrible.
there it goes. Yeah, no. Damn, Paul. See, I want to see Eric confused, not happy. Yo, he came for blood today, dude. He came for blood.
He always chooses violence.
word, man.
Thank you.
Respect.
Retrosoft does not appreciate
Mike,
that
you
bad
didn't like
joke.
that joke? Come on. I got another,
Thank you, Retro. Yo,
I'll get another
Mike.
zinger. I got to get another
No, there's no
zinger.
zingers.
There's no
here.
zingers.
We're not 80 years
You
old.
said you had one bad
Zingers.
joke at
There's
the
no
beginning
knee
of the
slappers. There's no zingers.
No, he said he had one bad joke at the beginning of the stream.
Yes,
and
he
like,
did.
No, I'm good. And
No.
I'm like, and I knew he was lying.
Yeah, he's always lying. He can't help it. He's a dad. But Unsighted, incredible game. One of the best indie games I played.
I second that.
That
I
is-
second that. Yeah.
From the presentation, the combat, the bosses, the story that actually kind of had me invested at the end.
That got pretty popular.
Yeah,
Over the time you were streaming, you guys were streaming, that game continued to get more popular as
Yep.
you were doing it.
Yep.
I think it was your stream that did it.
No, it might have been. It might have been.
No, that game needs to be paid attention to. It gave me old school feels with like the difficulty and how you have to really figure like the puzzles. They went in on the puzzles.
That game needs to be seen. You should say.
That last
Unsighted needs to be seen.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Damn, I left on a bad joke, and I came back on a bad joke.
that was
There's nothing you
good.
can do. There's nothing you can do.
Come on, man.
That was good. That
You
was
guys are
good.
killing me.
Come on, Mike likes that one. Yes, you do.
Damn it.
That's what you would
Damn
say
it,
at the end of a review.
Yeah. That's how you, and then you just cut it right as soon as you say it. You cut that shit.
That's the whole thing.
No, but incredible game.
That was a great game.
The mechanic of how your time is running down, and your time is running down for all the characters in the game, and you can choose to save them and not save them, and they can die. It's a really
I'm glad we beat it the right way too.
Yeah,
because
we have.
There's
You got the good
a.
ending?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's the good.
I mean, it
ending.
wasn't a bad ending.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a bad ending.
Well, there are multiple
People
endings?
died.
They're just
you know.
people who weren't around.
Are there multiple? Are there multiple endings?
I would
make a
assume
choice?
so.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's multiple, but there's like I'm sure that there's if you save more people, they'll appear in the end.
Appear in the ending and probably have something to say.
We
or
had
something like
gravestones. We have a lot of
that. We had
gravestones.
5 gravestones. Motherfuckers
Damn.
was dead. I remember we were like, yo,
Y'all
look-
just failed the community, huh?
Because you get
It's time, right?
you get spirit dust, and when you find, and they're
Meteor-
hard to
meteor
find.
dust, I
Is it,
think.
I thought it was spirit dust,
I
dude.
think it's Miranda.
Oh, whatever.
Meteor.
But
Dust.
but you get dust, angel dust. No, but you find it,
Angel dust.
and you
homie.
can choose to give yourself more time, your little helper fairy, or you can give it to other people who either have a weapon shop, they have a technique shop, and they're
boost that stuff.
yeah, and they boost up their time. Some have like a lot of time, so like fuck them, they'll be all right. But like people whose time is running down quick, and I remember we're like, oh, we got to give our time to. Oh shit! Just said she's. Oh fuck.
She's
Just
unsighted.
She coughed into that dust.
And when they turn unsighted, you go back to their shop. They turn to the enemy, and you got to kill them. I'm
they
like,
turn into dust.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, but it's the soundtrack is like,
I like the sound.
it's like I call it a ballsy soundtrack.
Isn't it mellow? A lot of it.
A lot of it is action-packed stuff, and then it's
Jazzy.
like mellow jazz. There's trumpets in some tracks. I was like, yeah, I like this direction of the soundtrack, man. It's so out there and it's different. And it was like, it gave me a similar feeling to when we played Children of Mortar. Children of Mortar gave me that feeling of like, this is a great game.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Really great game. So very happy we got through that. The other game we played co-op, we did the raid. For Marvel's Avengers, and holy shit.
Oh, that was rough. I wasn't expecting it.
Honestly, that raid made you feel extremely powerless.
I wasn't expecting it to be as brutal,
Yeah.
especially the first boss.
I wasn't
Holy-
expecting your audio not to work.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
another.
trying to get that fixed.
That's part of the difficulty.
I'll be honest, dude. I'll be honest. I checked some other people's streams. They were taking way more energy than we were. I'm like, what did we do? They said you got to equip the vibranium shit to take away more
Yeah.
energy.
Really?
Yeah, vibranium.
You were taking away
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, but so
Nothing.
the fact that we got that far with the bullshit, whatever we had equipped it, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that's how you know we play very, very well. But if we had the right shit equipped in,
We would have whipped their
Been a
ass.
wrap.
No, when
Yeah.
we figured out the puzzles and everyone had their role, it was going really well.
I liked the raid more
They
than
just look cheap.
than the other missions we played because it forced us to communicate. It forced us to be like,
Well, you had to do
all
your
right,
thing.
we
we're
had
gonna
to
have to
be a
do
team.
this. Like, who has healing? You have to use this one, and like
Yeah.
when you have a special up, I'll use that shit when you guys are dead, so I have time to revive you because they'll knock you right out of that shit. But like the communication, I love a lot. It actually gave me a lot of hope for the future of announcements because they're announcing another roadmap for that game
Maybe.
for more raids.
Hopefully.
More characters and villains and stuff like that. So
I
they
just
have a lot
hate-
playing.
I hate spiders. I just hate spiders.
Spiders.
That dude was a dick. That
In
dude
that
was a
game?
dick.
Ooh.
Dick.
It was the
Dick.
hardest thing we fought that
That
day.
Because the
was
game
what a
explodes
dick.
with cheapness while you're fighting him.
There was
It's like you're not supposed to be here.
it was unnecessary fuckery
You're not
with
supposed to be
exploding
here.
spiders that throw that electric shit on you where you can't move, and you have this
Oh.
big motherfucker disappearing like he's the quickest thing in the fucking world. Like get the fuck out of
Landing
here.
on
I
you.
remember the short now.
Write it down.
Okay,
Yeah,
Look
baby.
forward to that.
but
guys.
like that's. But
It
it was.
forced
But,
you to communicate, though. It did.
but it was fun. By the time we were done, I'm like, that was very difficult, but we had a very good time with it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun
It's
with
funny that you guys are playing it wrong.
Well, yeah, we
well,
didn't
we
have-
weren't built up.
We
were
weren't
just
built
more
up.
built up.
we were just built up enough to play it.
to get
No,
to
but
that.
that's
But
good.
you have to build yourself up
Right.
more and have the right shit equipped so
Right.
you can take
No.
more energy.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the hell.
It's
any of
funny
that
though
is.
because
it. Vibranium, just get vibranium.
Vibranium shit.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like playing what you call without knowing you can level up.
Oh,
God
dude, there's so many games.
Yeah, no,
It's
when you
like
fuck
they
so
don't-
up,
many games that you don't
but
know.
you get as far as you're like, I got that far.
Right,
with,
exactly.
with bullshit.
and then you look back, you're like, dude, I could have done that. Oh,
I could have beat this game. Because when we got up to the part that we got up to and couldn't get past,
Yeah.
we were taking away such little bits of energy that the time
Yeah.
limit didn't make sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you had 8 minutes to break
that tower,
down
the pillar
a tower.
thing,
Yeah,
and
they-
the
they
pillars
forged-
were.
the forge-
We got one down maybe by like with 1 minute left, and we had to do what 5, 10, 6 of them,
Five.
5 of them.
5 or 6.
Well, you could jump on the pillar
Don't
and
matter.
wail on it. It's like
It don't matter. We take
No,
nothing.
they were saying like there's things that you have to have equipped.
You gotta
to,
do it right,
to,
yeah.
to drain energy.
But even we figured that out.
But but yeah, I mean, we had the right idea because it's like you have to have someone down there at all times.
Yep.
at the bottom of the porch.
Upstairs you can pop back and forth.
Yeah.
But
definitely-
downstairs you have to have your guy down there.
And you need 2 flyers.
Yeah, you have to have some. Yeah,
Preferably,
probably,
you need
yeah.
all people breaking down the
but the
pillar.
dude, the dude had Iron Man. He had Iron Man. He said if you built up your laser,
yeah,
aim
Oh,
at that shit when it pops out, the pillars,
and
The
you'll kill
laser?
it.
and
and
yeah,
kill it.
yeah.
The laser, okay.
The missiles, there was lasers. I was like,
Son of a bitch.
I was like, well, looks like we need Iron Man for the job. Man. You gotta get Iron Man.
No, Spider-Man wasn't doing it with his shooters. I
His
was like,
shooters
oh,
are weak.
hell
His
no.
shooters are weak as shit.
Hell no, he shouldn't have been on.
They
team.
said Thor.
Should've
They
been
said
the Hulk or
Thor.
something.
They said Iron Man, and then they said like,
No, my Spider-Man's
dude
strong,
was
man.
picking Hawkeye. He had all of his shit
My
built
character's
up.
not suited for that.
Mine is suited for the down
I
to
could
take to
break-
fight all those motherfuckers down there.
Yeah.
But I could either pick. The funny thing is, the character I pick is always downstairs. It's always in the either Black Panther. That's fine. Hawkeye or Captain America. That's my job in the stream is to stay down there. That's what it is.
My character wasn't One Punch Man. It was One Hit Death.
One
I was
That's
just
a
dying.
spinoff right there. That's a spinoff.
I was just dying.
Yeah, and I guess I got to go through the game and get some more vibranium.
Yep, equip the
stuff.
right stuff and boost up
Vibranium
your.
I'll be
fucking-
Iron Man next time.
I'm gonna have to play a different character for once. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
start the whole game over.
Who do you? I'll say you have nobody built up.
Like maybe level 8.
No, your character's good.
I
You
could
just,
play
it's
that, man.
2 brawlers, 2 flyers. We should be good with that.
Nah, she
It
does
just,
one hit.
she does one hit.
Does got one hit.
Thanks for the compliment, Gothnark,
Gothnark.
man. Appreciate that.
Hey,
Ah,
yeah,
that
thanks,
Narc.
man.
Yeah.
Narc. Oh, remember that?
Appreciate
Game?
it, bro.
Emerald said,
of
I
course.
played Luigi's Mansion 3 and Cuphead with my friend. I need to play a new G.I. Joe game. I got G.I. Joe's cool, man. G.I. Joe's cool game.
Operation Blackout.
I like that game,
That's a
man.
good
I'm looking. I gotta talk to my man about that sequel.
I want that Cuphead DLC, man.
Word.
That's
It's
like
coming.
June though.
Next
That's in
year.
June.
No,
Oh,
next
dude,
year.
June. Yeah.
Next year.
It's getting moved again.
It's coming.
But
It's good, though.
was there any more co-op games besides those two?
I think
No,
that was it.
That was it.
I think that was it, right?
That was
Yeah,
it for this week. Yeah.
For this week.
Okay. So
So who wants to start with this?
I will start because I haven't played shit.
Go for it.
Let's see. I feel like I played something though. Nope, didn't start that. I was gonna start Ghost of Tsushima, but I chose alcohol.
I just watched you play before we started the podcast. You were playing a little bit of Smash Bros.
I know that's the only thing I played. I was trying to see if I played anything else because everyone always hears me say Smash Brothers, but I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
I feel that.
did I try anything else? I feel like I tried something, but no, I haven't played anything. I've been trying to start. Ghost
Oh
of-
wait, no, we played River City. We played River City Girls. We didn't talk about that.
Was that before?
No, but that was on the last
That was last
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Did we talk about River City?
Yeah,
Girls?
we did.
yeah.
Yeah, Zero. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was a minute
was
ago.
last
Yeah.
We were drunk at OSNYC, you know.
We were
Yeah, yeah.
fucking torched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
it was-
even remember that podcast.
I don't remember it either.
dude,
It was fun. It was a good time.
We left our mic stand at the.
Yeah. The mic stands there. Shout out to OS and NYC, man.
Yeah, man.
That was fun. But yeah, I play Smash Bros. I'm just playing here and there just to kind of get used to the characters I use. I got to go back and try to get. I think it was one of the days I played. Cloud dropped a lot, and then he popped back up to the exact same number I have him at.
Yep.
So I still got to play that. I got to start Ghost of Tsushima, and I got to do a backlog break of Dead Space.
And we do need to watch that Cuphead show.
Or
Oh, word! I might
or
or a Bayonetta. Bayonetta. Yeah, those are
There you go.
Bayonetta's been on my backlog for a hot minute.
that's
so
a quick. I think you
it's-
can finish that one a lot faster than
Just like 8
Dead
hours,
Space.
right? Maybe. Even it might be shorter.
But there's something
Shorter
about
than 8 hours.
Dead
Dead
Space.
Space isn't that long either.
I think everybody wants to see me scream like a bitch.
not that long.
You know what? I'll put it up.
As someone that
I will
played all
put
of
it.
them.
I'll put it up in the community as a poll. I'm gonna say you want me to play Bayonetta 1 or you want me to play Dead Space 1, and then you guys can vote on it.
Yeah.
Or what's that third choice though?
What was it? There was a third choice.
There's no third choice.
I don't know. That's
I don't
I'm
know.
asking you.
No,
All right.
I don't think so.
So it's out of those two, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said Bayonetta first. All right, yeah, but that's all I played. I haven't played shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
You go next.
there you
or-
go. Good choice. Yeah. Emerald Wizard in the chat. He said I paid full price, the $250.
Bullshit.
Lying ass. Nah, man. Nah, this game called Membrane. I saw this. Yeah, sorry. I saw this game. I want to say I saw this game like a year and a half ago, and at the ridiculous price of $250.
Were you gonna buy it then?
And I was like, hell no, man, because everything about the game it looked intriguing. I was like, we saw it in the eShop. We saw the
250. It better look a hell of a lot.
I want to know how long it was up for 250. You know, like, did they drop it like after like a week or something?
It would make sense
Is
unless
that
they
real?
made one sale.
Was it really 250?
It was 250.
It
Yeah,
was.
to get eyes on your game. Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, to get people to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I Googled it. I remember seeing a few articles on the game. So
That's why they did
I
it.
was like, this is genius because shit.
They get the publicity. Yeah.
John
Of
Riggs
course.
played it. Riggs played it.
For 250, he bought it.
Oh, somebody paid full price though.
He did. John Riggs did.
No, it was
paid full
John
price.
Hancock did.
Come on, man. No one
Was it
paid
John
full
Hancock?
price
I think it was
for
John
that.
Okay, yeah. He's a collector.
Okay, it was one
so
of
he gets. And I think the
Really?
only reason why was because it was so expensive. He had to.
Yeah, he
Gotta
did.
have it.
Because that'll get
have
hits.
it.
He's the only guy who put it on.
And I was like, damn.
Riggs did a playthrough.
He did do it. Okay.
Yeah, he played it.
Okay. I remember the title. I didn't check it though.
The game is dope. I gotta say, it is good. It's a steal for $2.50.
He's supposed to steal with 250.
$2.50? Yeah. No, when I said
What they did,
$2.50, yeah.
They put the decimal in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It was
No,
really
that's
$2.50.
I put it up on our channel. I also put it up on our Discord. I asked the question of
Was it 1,000% sale?
What's that?
How much was it?
99%.
99%.
Yeah,
discount.
damn right
word.
it was.
Oh,
Damn
okay.
right it was.
It was a 99% discount. No, but I
was
asked. I was like,
$2.50?
"Do you think it really was a typo from
Yeah.
from the
They
like
didn't
when
realize
you
it.
submit the
We haven't sold any
Oh, I
of
forgot
these.
the decimal. I forgot the
could
decimal
happen.
after the two.
Like-
And it literally shows we sold one.
well with the eShop, you see all these questionable games like and trailers and stuff like being released.
But I've seen
Like
a
it makes you
$1,000
think. Like
I've seen
maybe
$1,000 app on the phone. Like I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
that.
it happened.
The diamond is a diamond
Yeah.
picture
right.
for $1,000.
Right.
He said, depends what you simp for Bayonetta the whole time. No, I'm not. I'm not simping for a damn that fucking word.
That's funny. I love that word though. No, but the game it's pretty damn good. I got 50% through, a little over 50%, like 52%.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it is a really fun damn game. And as far as like the puzzle aspect and the mechanics, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game N+.
Yeah, I know. It's a ninja game.
It's like a
Like
like
the
a
jump around
side-scrolling
platformer.
platformer, right?
Yeah.
But this is like that.
Don't you race in that?
With
Isn't it multiplayer racing?
No, there's no time limit or anything like that.
In a ninja game?
Oh, and N+?
And plus, don't you? Isn't there a multiplayer part where you race each other? And if you fall, like you.
I
start-
never played a multiplayer.
Or is
I
that
always
something
thought it was
different? Might be
no. I
something
think it's something different. It just have to go from point A to point B.
There's
Try to
another
find
game
the
that
exit.
looks like N plus. It's like that. Okay.
He said, "Oh, you'll simp."
But no, the game it's a weird game when you see it. Obviously, the controls. I got to say, I was a little off. It was a little off at first because I want you see a platformer, right, and you want to use the D-pad to play the game. But it's only analog, so I'm like, I don't know about this. This is only analog.
That is weird for that game.
However-
Especially something like that.
It
Yeah.
must work then.
However,
Precise.
it's very precise.
Okay.
It's like almost. It's like
No drift.
no,
Switch. It's a switch.
Well, I used the Pro controller.
Okay.
I didn't use the Joy-Cons for that
Follow the
one.
drip.
No, but the controls I gotta say are spot on. The mechanics, even though they don't walk you through anything. There's like
I saw you.
you have to like
you learn on the
really like
spot.
try to figure shit out as you go, and then you learn new
You got to
mechanics.
build bridges and stuff.
Yeah, like you have to, and there's no right way to do it. Like I read description of it. It's like you basically
There's probably
figure
a
out your own
diagram
way.
that they can draw, but you can do it other ways.
Yeah, like there's probably several ways that you could solve the to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And also in each stage that you get into, there's two like these orbs that you have to collect, right?
2 balls.
Yeah, the orbs, balls, 2 balls. But you have to get both of them, and you have to figure out how to get them. And there's certain like things that kill you in one hit, so you got to figure out. You got to like.
But it's like Super Meat Boy. You just start over
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
if it fails. What if you got 3 lives? There, ultra hard mode, 1 life.
Oh hell no, hell fucking no, that wouldn't work for that. I wouldn't like that.
1
Shit.
life. You gotta get
Yeah.
through the whole game.
Yeah, and cost $250.
And 2 yes, yes.
Hell no, man. No, but
Why did I mention Bayonetta now? Like, then y'all make me want to play Dead Space. Yeah, probably best if you don't stream Bayonetta.
Dude, you got mad people watching this shit.
Yo.
Either that or Resident Evil 8. Damn.
Oh, no.
Same shit.
Oh god.
Oh, the fucking big chick.
No, it's a dope game. Highly recommend it. Also, I didn't play too much of this, but and it's a game I haven't played in a while, but I went back to it, and I really did enjoy it. I will play this eventually on Tactical Tuesday, but it's the SteamWorld Heist.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Now, SteamWorld Dig is a different game. SteamWorld Heist is a spin-off.
Dig is what I was thinking.
It's in the same universe, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a pun because it's actually you're in space. But anyway, it's a turn-based strategy shooter. It's side-scrolling. It's hard to describe.
It's a strategy.
It's a turn-based. It's a turn-based game.
Side-scrolling shooter.
But it's a platform. How the fuck did I?
Took
it's
3
hard
genres and just threw them in.
It really is. No. It's its own thing. It is a turn-based game, right? So it's like imagine a Fire Emblem side-scrolling platforming.
Sweet.
So you can
That's
move, right? So you can move, and there's ladders, so you can climb up the ladder, and you can move certain
Position
amount of
your
spaces.
character to do certain things.
And
Yeah,
you could, and then all your characters have guns, weapons, but the weapons are you have a melee weapon and you have a gun,
So 2D
and then you can
Valkyrie Chronicles.
angle your
Yeah, pretty much. This was
yeah,
sounds
yeah,
like.
pretty
2D
much.
Valkyrie
Yeah.
Chronicles.
And then you have things that you can hide behind to take cover, and but it's turn based. It's freaking addictive though, man. I'm like,
That sounds interesting,
It's
actually.
really, really good, man.
Harris said he played it.
Some games have
It's
that
really
hook.
good, dude.
Speaking of Valkyrie Chronicles, I know this is completely left field. Turbo, did you ever play any of them?
Which one?
Valkyrie Chronicles.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
Did you?
Wait, 1 and 4?
1 and 4.
You
Oh, you did play
You went
them.
through the whole thing?
I beat 1 and I beat 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
You did that on the low.
Yeah. It was quiet. Like I always
beat-
wanted to ask him. I'm like, did you ever play?
I have
I
to
beat 1
get
and
on
4.
that, man.
I played 2 for the Vita. Not the Vita. PS. What was the first one?
PSP.
PSP.
Not worth a throw out.
And yeah, I
3
couldn't-
was.
Trash doo-doo.
3 was good.
It was doo-doo hole.
I read that. I never played 3. I read that 3 was really good.
3 was good. 2
Well,
was weird. It was high school.
2 wasn't.
I
It
see
wasn't
we're
bad.
running
It
an
just.
intellectual podcast now.
It wasn't as good. As
I
1.
never made
Sorry
the
about
3
that.
because
Al.
2 was
It was
garbage.
doo-doo
Dude,
poopy head.
I've
Duty
never
poopy head.
heard. I've never heard a description.
It was doo-doo poopy head
I've
caca.
never heard a review. Duty poo poo head.
I read that on IGN. I definitely read that on
booty
IGN.
hole.
Yeah, booty hole.
It was dirty booty hole. No white.
But
Terrible
Valkyrie
game.
Chronicles. That's an awesome strategy series.
Incredible.
But I think you probably would like it. SteamWorld Heist.
Sounds good.
It's
I'm gonna have to check
it's
it
a
out.
good series. I don't know if it was a mobile game though, because it's weird. It is the epitome of a Flash game though, because it's because of the way the animations are and shit. It's like it literally is like a
My man
a
attacks
Flash
like
game.
this and shit.
Yeah, it's a weird, but it's fun. It is fun, and I like the mechanics, and I like the fact that it's different from any type of turn-based.
Some
type
games
of
just have that
strategy.
hooking point. Like when I played that tower defense shit, that demo, I was
Right.
like, why am I hooked?
Yeah. It's
It's cool, but I'm like, why
Right.
am I playing the entire demo? Like some games are just weird like that.
I'll be honest though, as far as the story is concerned, don't give a shit.
Okay.
It's like I
Gameplay,
just
though,
the
gameplay.
gameplay is awesome. I like the fights and stuff like that. But as far as the story, I'm like,
Sometimes it's not
just
important.
skip through the dialogue, whatever, because it's like there's all right in the SteamWorld games. It's like a steampunk, futuristic game where they're in space, and all the characters are robots, and it's weird. Like you need water to survive and shit, so you scavenge for like weapons, armor, water to survive and shit, and that's like your armor and your health or whatever, But again, the gameplay is awesome.
You gonna play that what next?
The story just didn't get. Huh?
You gonna play that next, or you played it?
I don't know if I'm gonna play. I am playing.
You
it.
are playing, okay.
I am playing it right now, but I haven't streamed
You
it
didn't
on
stream it,
Tactical
okay.
Tuesday yet.
Okay.
Yet I will eventually, but
Yeah. Sometimes those games with the story you don't care about is like
Yeah.
it's like lingerie you don't care about seeing. Like just get it off.
see that
off.
would be a good game to stream because I don't care about the story, so I could just skip right to
Go for it.
the fighting and stuff. So,
Get right to the action.
but something like Fire Emblem, I'd be like, no,
You gotta,
I gotta do a pre-recorded. I'm gonna pre-record.
so
myself
sometimes you gotta.
All right.
Oh, come on, man.
Was there anything else?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sorry. That's
So
it.
before you get
Oh,
started,
yeah, no, I gotta get this guy off of this.
nope. No need.
Oh, man.
So I played Sifu again this week. I didn't stream it.
Nice.
I didn't stream it, but I played it, and because I got to build that up. I got to build my character.
Yeah.
I beat the second stage. I actually got all right. I had to play the first stage over because I wanted to do it and see how good I can get through there. I made it through, got to the boss without dying. He had 2 hits left. I got nervous and got rocked by his stupid kick, and I was like, dude, all I had to do was hit him 2 more times. Because when you have 1 hit left, and you're like, ah, shit. If I get this, it's done.
You gotta summon your inner fury.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Because you're starting that. Yeah. I hate you so much right now. Don't even. So
you gotta be like, what Eric did?
No. Listen. So I got nervous, got killed, got up, hit him 2 more times, he died. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I beat the first stage at 21. If I did at 20, I would never have to play that stage again. But what's weird is they have like parts you can get keys from other stages and go back to them and open different doors and get different stuff.
Did you spend the extra to get the techniques?
I did. I was learning new techniques while I was doing it, so it wasn't for nothing. And I'm 21 on the second stage. I got all the way up to the last 2 people before the boss on the second stage at like 26. I was doing crazy. I was like, dude, I only died like 3 times.
And then
I got destroyed up to 40. I was 40 when I beat the second boss.
Did you say fuck?
I beat him. So a couple of times. But I did get up to the third stage at 46, and I was like, damn, I'm old as shit. I got to go back and try and do better. So I did. I was 40, and I was like, all right, he's getting a little grades.
So you could start over, but still have the shit that you bought.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. All right, that's
but
good.
You can't make it further until you beat that stage. But you save.
But you'll save your age.
You save at that age. So if I beat the second stage and say I was 20-something, I won't have to go back there. I can start third stage at 20-something.
Oh, okay.
So if you beat the stage on your last life, it's really not going to help.
Oh, that's such a fuckery too.
Yeah.
I see. Oh man, they were smart with that. They were smart with that's how you get.
Because you can skim past. I was like,
Yo.
I beat the dude I beat the second stage at like.
That's smart.
I was like 65 years old. And I was like, I beat him, but I am fucked for the whole next stage. So I get 2 lives for that stage and it's over.
Let me just start over.
I actually got pretty far on the third stage. I got up to the boss of that stage. So I got better with the moves, but I have to learn how to block low. I think if I do that, I can get through the rest of the game, basically.
It's like playing as Akira in Virtual Fighter.
Block low.
And learning the counters and shit.
I kept getting hit, they kept sweeping me with a bow stick, and I kept dying off it. I was
Ask Turbo about that.
I'm not asking about it because you're going to start. Listen, I got other games to talk about. Don't even start, yo.
All right. I
do it.
What else?
So I did get up there. I got to the boss of the third, and I'm pretty sure I can get past that, but I'm trying to build up my character to do better. So awesome game, and you do get better.
I'll play it eventually.
I did get the good ending in Blaster Master 03, so I'm done with that game. I had to go back in there and figure out how to do it. And basically, when I said that part where he paused, and he didn't say anything different. He didn't pause that way. He paused like in the game. So, nothing happened. I was supposed to hit a trigger of buttons that they didn't tell you.
I don't like it when that shit happens.
I was like,
that happens to me all the fucking time.
So that's why they paused there and the screen turned red. I'm like, what do you want me to do here? And then the bad ending happened. But if you hit the 2 buttons, you go into a different thing. And what's cool is you go into a different dimension and it plays as the old school, kind of like the old school Blaster Master for Nintendo.
Well, you look at that.
And I was like, this is how I wanted this game to be the whole time. And I was like, I am loving this extra part that they added in here because you play as the old car and stuff. It's crazy. But I got through. There's like a boss rush there, and you fight different bosses from the older game, from the second game that you meet. And I was like, they put them in here just for this. That's cool. I'm glad they're in here, but they just threw them in there as a special ending part. And then I got to the part. It's crazy. The storyline is crazy because it links the.
That's good.
It links the Japanese meta fight game that was Blaster Master to the American Blaster Master as different games.
That's
I
cool.
was like, dude, you did a conversion and you called it a different game and it's a different world over there. That's crazy.
cool.
So as a Blaster Master fanatic,
metafight.
are you happy with what they did with everything?
It was a weird ending. It was. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm happy with that ending. I'm happy I got the good ending, but it is different than what I expected it to be.
Disappointed at all?
No, they can still go. They can do stuff. It's
Really?
They could do stuff. I'm not saying what, but but there is a chance for more of a franchise.
Okay.
Do I think they should do more? I don't know. It ended very well.
But
happy-
if
you're
they
happy
announce
with
something, you'll be like,
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm wondering
You're gonna
what
be
they can
excited
do,
with
but
Right.
I'm glad that it's still something they can work with.
well, at least they didn't shit on it, which is good.
No, it was a
Yeah,
great. As
yeah.
a fan of Blaster Master, it's great.
Yeah.
Yes,
Three's
I
the
think
best.
that they should. No, I think they should have done 3 a little different as far as how you go to different worlds and play that way.
Is 2 your favorite?
1 is my favorite.
1. Wait,
0 is
the
my-
first one or 0-1?
1. Blaster Master, come on. But Blaster Master 0. Blaster out of the 0 franchise, 1 is my favorite because it's more like part 1.
Oh, okay.
Like it was more of a remake of 1 than the other games. As far as even the music, they had
He still got the
remix
big
music.
ass head when he gets out of
No,
the car.
no.
You don't have the big ass head?
No,
Oh, come on, man.
no. It's a different. It's a different suit.
You gotta have your big ass head.
I mean, they do them different, but I would prefer yes. But 2, they did good, but I wasn't a fan of the other members of the team. Like it was a Power Rangers team or something.
They were whack?
They had other members. Like I was supposed to be the one. Like if Samus ran into a bunch of other Samuses, it's weird.
It's like
In
Gundam
that
00.
degree.
It's like,
Oh,
no,
it's like-
I'm the man.
It's like when the Spartans. Like I'm the Halo dude, and then I ran into a bunch of Spartans. I was like, dude, I thought I was the Halo dude. Stop.
Nah, Master Chief is mad default though. He looked like
I
a
mean, he
henchman.
wasn't really a character at
I'm
the
still
time.
still 117, son. Chill. Slow down. Slow down.
So,
117.
what I'm saying is, if it was Samus, not so much Halo, but if Samus ran into a bunch of other hunters, I'm like, dude, no.
Yeah, kill
But it
him.
was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, kill him.
It was interesting. They're funny characters. But they weren't important. And I started Cyberpunk.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Yes. Whoa. I started Cyberpunk 2077 because it got the update. It got the 1.5 update. I was waiting for the new generation.
Is all
update.
that shit cleared out? That they
I didn't run into
fucking-
any problems.
Nice,
I didn't run into any
nice.
problems. It was running smooth. It looks crazy.
And you have it on what?
I have it on PC. I have it on PC.
Oh, that's why.
I have it on
Okay.
PC.
No wonder.
Well, my card should be able to run it anyway. The old
Yeah,
one
but
too.
PC.
But no, they did a
never
new,
had a problem with it.
Well, no, they did an update for the new system.
They did,
So
yes.
you can play on the PS5, and it's gonna have all the upgrades.
Except for PS4.
How long did you play?
I mean, they did enough to make for a decent. Maybe
So I
2
can-
hours or so. I played until you can save. Like it starts, you have to make a character, and you can't make a black character. I'm so like, what? How?
You can't make a black character?
Can't make
They
a black
have.
character.
They
Wait a
have.
minute, wait.
They have dreads. They have a hairstyle because
The main, but one of the developers, the guy who wrote the fucking story.
You can't
he's
make
black.
a significant like black person in the game, which is crazy.
Then who
I
the
guess
hell
a lot
has
of
dreads?
I guess a lot of Europeans made the game. because-
Jamal from House Party 2?
No, they have dreads in it, but it's not like black hair dreads. It's like it's braided hair. It's whatever.
You want some bean pie?
They don't have
Damn,
a Caesar. It's House Party. It's House Party. I get the reference. I get the reference.
I'm sorry.
But they don't have a Caesar haircut, which I'm like, this is not 2000. This is not NBA 2000. Like, there's a Caesar haircut you can give someone.
Yo, they're mad racist. They're like, ain't no black people around in the future.
Exactly.
They mad racist.
You can make the skin.
They mad racist.
But look, if you
They
put
said
the
that with the
skin,
Jetsons.
there's no black people in the Jetsons.
Yeah, think about it.
blood.
It's fucked up.
That is true.
never noticed.
That's true.
You discovered that now?
Or the Flintstones. Back in the past or the future.
Well, yeah. No black people,
No black people.
in the past or the future. We just don't exist.
Maybe in Jetsons, black people on the ground and white people in the air. I don't know.
Well, listen,
just
chat,
fucked up,
right? They expect you not to see yourself, so yeah, who cares what you look like? But
Yeah,
if
you
you
alright,
make a
man?
dark person in the game, they look green. Like you can't really make them dark colored. I made a light skinned me, and he looks like Spanish. And I had to give him like this haircut. It's a fade, but it's like white hair. So I was like, damn, I can't make either bald. I could be bald. Oh shit. Or I can have dreads. That's it. And I looked online. It's like you can't make a black person in Cyberpunk. It's like you can't make a black person.
And,
in
and the response, it's the
No, they
future.
said, this is ideal. What do you mean ideal?
It's ideal. It's
What do you
ideal.
mean ideal?
Why is
But
there
no,
lights flashing
no,
outside
in the
my
game-
house?
But it was funny. Listen, in the game, there's black people in the game. There are
But
black
you
people
can't.
in
You
the game.
can't
Be
create
them though.
What?
No, they're very significant looking black people in the game, but you cannot make them.
Whoa.
And I like on this update, you couldn't add a Caesar haircut. A Caesar haircut. That's all I
The
asked.
most generic,
Low hair.
like
That's
common.
Low hair. I don't want to be bald. I just wanted low hair.
Fans Store Online too did a better job.
Word. and that hurts them.
Warzone did a better job for freaking PlayStation 1.
They're like, we don't want to do it, but we have to. Like, damn, man.
I don't understand that.
Dude, you can do that in pretty much any game that you can create a character.
Mass
But
Effect. you
it's a
could do
very
it.
listen, it's a very immersive game. Don't get me wrong. Listen, the storyline is crazy.
Yeah.
You get to choose different.
You
factions.
chose the 3 different factions.
There's the lower end street, like the
yes.
gangster
Yes.
stuff. There's like There's like hood in the hood, like in the street level, but you're not
And then
like
the
poor.
corporate-
And then there's the corporate edition
level.
I picked the corporate because I always pick
Oh.
middle. I always pick the street level.
Oh.
And I was like, what happens if I pick
This guy's the
only
corporate man.
Jamaicans survive? They did a lot of jobs.
Only Jamaicans survive.
They were working.
Only Jamaicans will, they'll survive anything. Word.
But I always pick the middle level. I didn't pick the super poor ones, and I used to pick middle. But I picked higher classes to see. It's in the future. I want to see what I can run with. I want to see if I can get some ill cars and guns and shit. So I was like, let me see here. First thing they do, you lose everything. So I'm street level. I was like, damn, man.
Well, there you go.
I'm working for some people, but I'm
They're
poor,
like,
though.
we know who you are.
No,
It's like, you start where we say you start.
see, that's Paul C said in the chat. He says it's a first-person game. The only time you see yourself is in the mirrors. But
Oh, yeah, no.
But the thing is, it's about immersion, though. So you're immersed
Well,
in
no,
the
other
game.
characters will talk to
and
you. And they do show your character. They show your character.
But if it doesn't look like
In the
you,
cinemas.
you
In the
created-
cinemas, they show the character.
Yeah, like, oh shit, I forgot of this. I lost immersion. It doesn't look like me.
I didn't really want to play it long. But
Right.
they did training and stuff. So I had to learn how to sneak around and shoot and stuff.
Did you meet? Did you meet Keanu Reeves?
No. Not even close to meeting him. But I'm interested in the game. I just don't know how much time I have, especially with all this new stuff coming out. I just wanted to test out what it looked like on my computer at 1.5. And I think if you're thinking of playing it, I think now, if you've been waiting, I think now is the time to try and play it.
It's only been like
PS4?
a year or two.
I think I would try PS4. Yeah, I mean,
I can unwrap it.
you don't have the
take out the
Pro.
plastic.
No, you
I
don't
still
have the
have it
Pro.
sealed.
You don't have the Pro though.
Nah, just base.
Yeah,
base
I would
PS4.
play it down here. I would play it on the
For real?
PS5. I would play it on PS5.
Is that bad?
Base PS4, yes. Don't do it. It's not made for that. It's not really made for that.
So I got to play it on PS5. All
You'd
right.
probably run into a lot of slowdown. and
Go
shit.
over to PS5 and go.
Listen, that's really, it's really a white case. It looks black. I didn't change the case.
White dust
That
on
is-
top.
It's just black dust on it.
I do have to finish
and you
Returnal.
need to play it turn.
I got to finish Returnal.
The most played game is Avengers.
But yeah, don't
Returnal.
play. So he says don't play on PS4. It's broken. So yeah, play on PS5. I would play it on PS5. It's definitely worth checking out now though.
Okay.
And that's all I've been playing so far. And then, I'll tell you what I play tomorrow. Elden Ring, playing tomorrow, streaming it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
Thursday
check that.
thrill.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'll be working. Shit.
I wanna see
Actually,
that game.
Yeah,
Perfect time
I want
to
to
see
see it too.
I wanna
Dude.
see- I'm gonna watch
So
that stream.
Thursday Thrills playing Elden Ring. It comes out early. I'm so happy it comes out early tomorrow because I pre-downloaded it and we'll see. Something might happen. I might play something else. I don't know. But
My prediction for this stream is sticks for 2 hours is lost.
Pain.
I ain't gonna be lost.
Lost for 2
I'm
hours.
gonna learn. I'm gonna learn.
2 hours.
Lost.
We'll see.
You can't. It's open world. You can't get lost.
He's gonna say, "Damn, I spent this much on this shit."
I paid less on PC. It was $50. At home it's $70.
He's gonna get stuck on
Retro
like a
Wolf
tree.
is like beyond freaking excited for this game.
A lot of
Elden
people
Ring?
are.
He is like
I
beyond.
mean, it got 10s.
excited.
It got 9.8.
I've never seen
Shout out to
his
Retro Wolf.
Like I watch his channel and I'm like, I've never seen this guy like go crazy. Like he
wasn't
posts
like-
every day about this game.
He
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
He wasn't like that for Astral Chain. apparently.
Everyone
Wow.
says skip Elden Ring and play Bubsy 3D. No, I'm not playing.
Yo, he said pain. First fight, he's gonna die. Yo, damn.
Oh
man,
No,
shots
you are. You're
taken.
supposed to. You're
Yo, you
damn
gotta
near-
put money
you're
on
damn near
that,
supposed to lose on the first fight.
Now we're
gotta-
talking about the first henchman.
Yeah. The first henchman's like some dude on a horse. He's
No.
freaking gonna kill you.
No, like after that.
Knife dagger
Man,
dagger to the.
after the default death.
Dude, if they bring back my man on the steps with the bathrobe chasing you like
That-
this and
this is a
shit,
different
yo,
game.
that shit was wild. Please bring him back. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That has to be.
I
a
wish
choice.
that was streamed
That has to be
because
a
that was so.
I wish it was
fucking-
streamed. It was
You gotta play that.
entertaining.
You gotta play that again.
so
It was
funny.
entertaining.
You gotta
He
play
was
that
so
again.
menacing.
Was
Just
he
that part.
literally? He was like the guy just before the last boss.
said-
Just standing on the steps.
And then he moved fast like this and shit in the bathrobe.
Trying to get away
like,
from
get this
But then if
fucking
you
guy
knock
out
him
of
the
here.
right way, he falls off the stairs.
He fell like an anvil. He
Dude,
dropped fast.
or he'll knock you off. It's terrible.
That was incredible.
I wish that was streamed though.
Nobody
my
knows
God.
what we're talking about, but
Wow.
it's funny.
Wow.
It was funny.
Oh, if you played that game, you know
Oh,
what we're talking
yeah,
about.
they'll know.
There's no way you walk
Oh
past
my
them, no problem.
God, that
Dude
was
in the
funny.
bathrobe with his hands out like this, like a pedo.
He was a magician. He was a magician that looked like what's the demon who has the octopus face? Who's
Dude.
that guy?
The most non-threatening fucking enemy.
Yeah, but he's a character. He's
That's
like
not
the-
scary at all. Like
Oh,
I'm not
it is.
afraid of you. What the fuck's going on?
It's
Crazy.
a hard ass name. I forget what it is.
Can't get past it.
Cthulhu. Yes.
Oh,
He looked like-
Cthulhu.
He looked like a Cthulhu in a sorcerer's robe running down the steps.
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Dude, it's not creepy
I
at all.
was
It was
fucking-
like
He wasn't big. He was a little dude.
The
but
most-
did
He was
not
a
murder you.
henchman,
It
but
was-
he was blocking the entire way, but he kept taking mad energy from him and he kept
He was like the
freezing.
hardest boss in the
He was
game.
freezing you
Not
and then taking away energy.
Not
and then,
threatening.
And then when he
at
ran,
all.
when Jay moved away, he sometimes got aggressive and went like this after him. I'm like, you're getting chased by a dude in a bathrobe. This shit is
It
amazing.
looks so stupid.
It was the dumbest shit ever.
So
I wish.
dumb.
Listen, I wish I could have the showdown with him. I don't remember what part in the exact part of the game. I think I can't get back to.
I
it
remember
right
that staircase though.
now. No, I remember.
But
I think the
when you
boss was
got
there.
him finally, the dude fell straight off fast. And that was even.
But then you had a
fun.
boss to fight after him. So if you didn't
Yeah.
beat the boss, you had to
Yeah.
do it all over.
That
again.
motherfucker was the boss.
And he should have been.
That was great.
He should have been.
That was dumb.
I
that
think it was the
dumb
staircase.
looking.
All right, so it was in what was it? It was the remake of Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Yeah.
And it was the steps. I'm trying to remember where it was. Where you get up the steps and you fight this boss that splits into two bosses that fly and they're big freaking like lion bosses or whatever, and with a snake tail. Like, all right, so that boss fight right before that up those steps. If you know what I'm talking
It's like
about,
a
you'll know.
spiral step, right?
It's the spiral
Yeah,
steps that
yeah.
go up mad high, and then you fight a boss at the top.
Oh, that was amazing. It was just him.
Yeah.
It was just him.
If
No one
you remember
else.
where it is, I'm gonna look it up online and link
You
to it.
can't be the only person who had a problem
I'm gonna link-
because that was bullshit.
I'm gonna watch somebody play that part and link to him.
That's a short right there.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, it would have been. It
Oh,
would've
I
been amazing.
fucking wish.
I want to try and beat him again. I'll try and find that part.
That's hilarious.
I don't want to go through that hell
A
though.
Cthulhu. That fucking word. That name is just dumb. And he looks like it too. Whatever the fuck that is, a Cthulhu. The fucking robe wearing magician pedo chasing you.
Dude. Anyway, after Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on, dude.
Look, no,
played that
I
again?
did not play it,
Oh.
but now I have a new approach to going into my backlog after that game. I was like, you know what? There's so many games I touched and I haven't beaten. So I played 3. Neo World Ends With You. That was the first one. I
And
dug
that's a
back up.
remake, right?
No, it's not, man.
It's
the
the
original.
DS game.
No, it's not.
It's a different game.
It's a new game.
Okay.
It's a new. It's actually they don't call it a sequel, but
Because
it
it's
takes
Neo.
place.
Okay, World Ends With You is the first one.
Yeah. It's Neo. The World
It's
Ends
a
With You.
character the same.
Whoa. No. But I think I have a feeling Neku is in there, but he hasn't come up yet.
Okay,
But yeah, so it's a different.
I like that first game.
No, this game is really really good, and
You still use the touchscreen to fight?
no, Whoa. no, different way of fighting, and it's pretty awesome. You press a different button, and a different team member does an attack. It's pretty awesome. Other than that, and let's see, I made a dent in let's see, what's that? Twisted Metal,
What's he talking about?
Heavy Metal Rumble.
What? Are you talking
Not
about?
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, that's PS1, dude.
Tiny Metal.
Tiny
Metal.
Metal.
Tiny
I'm
Metal.
all
You
about
said
side.
Twisted Metal.
I'm like, you did not play that game. I
Twisted
know
Metal.
you
I'm
did
like,
not.
what?
You know for a fact. you
Tiny
didn't play
Metal.
I said that last week during the fucking last week's
I would
podcast.
fall out of
Tiny.
this chair.
No, I'm not playing with
Twisted Metal Black was dope.
Sorry, I'm a little buzzed. No, Tiny Metal I played. There was this battle.
That's a strategy
that I was
game,
on.
right?
Yeah, it's the Advance Wars game.
Okay.
I was on this battle, the survival battle. I had to survive freaking 10 days, and I haven't went back to that game in a while because that freaking battle.
10
was
days
crazy.
of actual time.
Could you imagine? Fuck that game.
It was 10 turns. 10 turns
Okay.
the last 4, and it's just like I always got killed at round 6. But I just played it one day, and I was like, "Yo, I'm actually gonna pass this shit," and I died. But then the turn after that, I passed it after. So I was like, "Okay, I made a dent in this game." And the last game after that, I played. Let's see, that was that.
Final Fantasy. Beat Final Fantasy 7.
That's on the rotation. Okay, I'm playing it tomorrow. But speaking of Warriors game, I had to go back to Attack on Titan 2, Final Battle.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Didn't you beat that?
I beat 2, but there was an upgrade pack Final Battle. So I bought that when it was on sale, and I didn't even touch
Is
it.
it tied to the show? Like completely?
Oh
The
yeah.
storyline?
They added more.
Did they finish the story before them?
What do you mean? Which story?
Did they finish the Attack on Titan story before the show?
Well, I don't know because I haven't played the whole. I haven't played the added story yet. I'm playing it now, so
Okay.
it's like I'm like, okay, it at least takes place after Attack on Titan 2. It's called Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. That's the upgrade, but it takes place after that story. So I was
So what
like,
if they spoiled the story in the game before it happened?
I can't. And that's the thing. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to because the new Attack on Titan 2 anime right now, season 4. I don't know how you can do a game like that with what's going on.
It's complete nonsense.
It's like it's craziness going
said
on. I don't
complete
know
nonsense.
how the game is. I don't know how they can continue the game continue that way. But I'm interested to see how it's going to be.
I don't know. Why don't you play Nier?
That's on
How
the rotation.
about Astral Chain?
Look, there's so.
How about Shenmue 3? Got
There's
that 2
20
fucking
games.
Christmases ago, you piece of shit.
I'm so,
Play through the fucking game.
Don't play Shenmue 3.
no, I'm still playing.
He has to because I bought it for him.
It's good for the collection.
All these games are on rotation,
You're a
but
piece
I
of
gotta
shit.
take a little bite out of each one. A little bite out of each one. And just those 3.
Kill
right
yourself.
now.
Damn.
You gotta make a casserole. You gotta mix them all together.
What is wrong with you? I gotta
Venom
take
right there.
a little bite out of
I
each
blame
one.
the chat, man. They brought the violence, man. They transferred over to me, and
Wow.
it's making me violent.
Wow.
It's gonna happen.
Anything
I'm
else?
I'm taking. That's it. Just
Anything
those 3.
else?
Those
No?
3.
Amber, we did see the PSVR 2. It looks like the PSV, the one.
But more expensive.
It looks like the first one.
Doesn't look like anything new.
It looked like the first one. I mean, it looks a little sleeker. Yeah,
It's all the same.
It looks more
Still got a
expensive.
wire. It said 1 wire though, so that's fine. I might
That's
use it.
good.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
can't.
good-
I don't want
that's
to hook
good.
up the
That's
old
good
one, so that's the problem.
Yo, he said shit got dark in here.
Sure did.
Chalk, what you playing, man?
I played Ollie World.
Oh, you messed with that.
You got
Yeah,
it?
that game is fun.
I thought you were gonna
What is
say
it on?
Ali Ali Oxenfree.
Huh?
What is it on?
Switch.
Oxenfree is different.
Oh, you bought it on the Switch?
Yeah.
Wasn't it a little high price though? Wasn't it like
I didn't
It's
care.
30
It was-
bucks.
I bought- I used
I
gift
thought it
cards.
was-
How much was it?
$30
It
bucks.
was $30.
Oh, that's a
The only reason why
Anyway,
I only asked because I thought it would be on Game Pass. That's why.
I don't know if I didn't even look to see if it was on Game Pass, to be
I
honest.
always look.
But,
But you're showing support.
You know
though.
what?
You're
No,
showing
because-
support.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
So I always look because I've been burnt in the past where I bought the game on Switch and then I realized it's on
yeah,
Game Pass. And I'm
Unsighted
like,
is
fuck.
on Game Pass.
Bizarre played.
Oh, it is?
He has Ali Ali.
Oh,
also.
shit.
Yeah, Ollie is fun.
Unsighted special.
So many games, man. On Game Pass.
Special.
Anyway, go
It's
ahead.
nice. It's clean. And it's fun. And when you fall, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
The
was
music.
that's
I'm guessing the music though.
Yeah, music.
gotta
Oh, that
gotta
better
be.
that better be good.
On a game like that, it's got to be.
You're
I
gonna get
have-
a call from me.
I never played the first Ali World, but I have part 2 on the PS4.
When is that Jet Set looking game coming out?
Ooh,
I've seen it.
Oh, I heard about
Oh,
that.
I've seen it. I don't know when exactly it's coming out. Or it might be out now. I don't know.
Anything else?
And King of Fighters 15.
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
played that for Fighter Fridays and I got rocked.
Oh, those people know what they're doing. Man.
Oh, you went online and fought people?
Of course.
Oh shit.
They know their combos in
I
that
got
game.
rocked.
No, those are that's the
That's
best.
not
of
a button masher. That's not a button masher.
No.
That is the best of the best.
I got rocked.
Those dudes were playing before the game. They played the
Yeah, they played the beta.
shit. They
Yeah.
know that
They played
shit.
the master, the beta.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
like,
God.
I was
Alpha.
like, how am I getting killed like this? But you gotta learn. There's a steep learning.
Well, you gotta learn your characters. A lot of characters in the game.
Trial by
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, I was doing best with Terry. But
Well,
that's it.
you
Terry's
you
that
know
dude.
about him.
Oh,
You
Terry's
know about
that
Terry.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Terry's
Actually, you
that
playing
dude.
Garu one, right? The one with the jacket.
Yeah.
He's pretty dope looking.
Yeah, when you pre-order the game, you got that skin, and I was like, oh, that's fire.
Which one with the without the hat and the
Yeah, with the
bomber
brown
jacket.
Why wasn't
with
that
the hat.
in Smash? That would be dope if it was in Smash.
Because he does this.
Man,
has to
pull
have
that
the
shit out of his pocket or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
he still throws the hat like when he
Nah, he goes like this. He does a shoulder grab.
But no, when he has that hat, he completely like just tosses it off screen, so you don't even see it land. But
How many on the roster?
39,
That's good.
Ooh.
That's really
Not
good.
yet
Pretty
though,
good.
right? Or did they have them all available now?
I think.
No, there's like
It's
there's
39
like
and then-
5.
and I think
There's
they-
teams of 3 that are coming out.
Yeah, teams of 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
and I think
there's
there's like
other
3 teams.
Oh, no, I think it's 30 right now.
They have the
I
3
think
teams
it's-
coming
But
out.
it's teams
after.
of 3, so that's
10
how they
teams
do
of 3.
it.
Yeah,
9 coming soon. Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess they're gonna release
Available
more
now.
teams.
but that's their seasons.
Yeah.
At least they're cool characters. I've seen them.
Yeah. And Andy Bogard, I'm not
That's my dude.
used to him. And
That's my
Joe
dude.
Higashi is ill.
They changed the way they look though, right?
Yeah,
they look. I
slightly.
mean, Terry Bogart's diesel as fuck.
Yeah, he's
he turned into
jacked.
Ryu. You know how they changed him to the
These
Hulk?
motherfuckers are on roids, man.
He is on roids.
But yeah, like,
Andy looks different though. He
Yeah,
looks totally
Andy-
different.
no, not totally different. He just looks better than
It's like Vega.
Huh?
It's like
Like
Vega.
Vega.
No, it doesn't look like.
Are you
Vega.
He
okay?
has long ass blonde hair. Like he looks different.
Are you okay?
Emerald,
you imagine
Emerald,
if
is
I
that
was
is that true, Chalk? Are you getting added to?
If I got added,
Word.
I'll be my own 3-man team.
Flatbread.
Word.
What's different with that? Don't
Boss character. You know.
the characters
Oh,
that they
yeah.
have from the old King of Fighters, they didn't add the new moves to. Like the new characters have awesome moves,
Yeah.
and they have like the guy with the ball, like the Freddy Krueger little dude and the guy with the ball and chain.
Oh yeah.
Their moves are the old nasty
Yeah,
specials. I'm like,
yeah.
that's your special move.
Yeah.
Everybody else is disappearing, making the, like cinematics.
Dude, I forgot
Dude said-
all of them.
I was like, that's the first special move in the game.
Yo,
I forgot all their names,
Terry's like special climax finisher is sick.
The climax.
That's what they call it.
The climax.
That's what they call it.
Pause.
Like,
But they're Japanese. So they don't know.
Bayonetta.
he punches you in the chest and he like shoots a power geyser through you. It's like
Power
insane.
wave.
Pause.
A powered
No,
geyser is
that's
his
what
climax.
happened,
That sounds like a porno.
It sounds like an 80s porno.
Power guys are through your chest. What?
80s porno
is
where
going
he
on?
climaxed
Y'all
a
are
power
so
geyser.
immature.
Climax.
Mad immature, man. Mad immature.
Sorry, that's what it sounded
What's
like.
wrong with y'all?
That's what it sounded like.
That didn't come from me, man. That
I'm
didn't come
just
from me.
saying, man.
That,
that's what it sounded like.
that game's pretty fire. I gotta play it, learn it.
It looks cool. I
Get
like the
better at it.
characters. Very cool characters.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
real fast before we wrap up, I actually remembered I played the last official boss in Fury.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
My
you
own
did?
time. Yeah, I played the last boss.
Beat
Beat
him?
him on the first try.
Really?
Beat him on the first try. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. And I remember Harris said he played that shit on like fucking the worst
Nah,
fucking
he's
difficulty.
He's lying.
Dude. I just was just like, yo, because bullet hell, I do good in bullet hell. I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Sometimes and I was just like, oh my god, I would rip my eyes out. I would fucking rip my eyes out.
I
if
wouldn't play
did.
nothing like that on hard.
It just no. But
Some games I don't play on hard.
But
At all,
like
ever.
But the funny thing is,
Only
after you beat the
Tetris.
game, it says you unlock this, and you've also unlocked
Hard mode.
one more fight with this guy who you beat, but he's like souped up.
Oh,
and,
really?
And it's like it's double instead of 5 times. Like you have 5 little energy gauges.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
doubled up, so it's like 10.
Oy.
And I fought him like 3 times. I said, I probably could beat you, but I just don't want to go through this.
It wasn't the rabbit? It
No,
should have
it
been the
wasn't.
rabbit, man.
I think you could. There's something with the rabbit. Harris mentioned it. Whatever, you can go back
can
and
talk
talk
to
to
him.
him. I don't know if you could fight him. I don't know.
He needed to beat it.
But it was just one of those games where I'm like,
You don't need it.
I'm going to separate this from my life.
It's one
I
of those,
don't need this
Did you
anymore.
watch what happens if you beat him?
I should.
Yeah.
I should
And it's
watch
one of those games that if you did attempt to beat that guy,
What's it
you
give
would do it,
So
and then
it's
you'd be
fine.
in a mental institution.
I
'Cause I'd
think
be like,
the
yo.
thing is, I'm not gonna lie. There's part of me that's like, I could beat him. I could beat him. I've dealt with worse. But I was, I was ready. I'm done with the game. I'm done with the game.
Dude, there's a boss in Blaster Master that is ultra hard to beat at the end. I was like, I really got to learn this? Like, literally 2 hits, you're dead. I had to learn that
You
shit.
gotta put through some shit.
And I was like,
sometimes.
I know what this means now. Because they do a whole bunch of patterns.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that one does that, he does that. If he does that, he does that. If he does that, he does that. I had to learn all of this shit
Memorization,
and
man.
do it while I'm fighting.
I still to this day want all of you to play boss number 7 in Fury. I want
thanks.
you
I'm
to
interested.
play.
I'm
I'm
interested in
I'm
playing.
Fury.
just boss number. I just want to watch you guys play that guy.
You should record it.
And I just want to watch. I'll be
I-
commentary like this.
I suck at bullet hell.
No,
If I can beat the
7
third.
boss is bullet hell.
But
It's
the
not
third-
bullet hell. It's all dual.
Oh, it is.
You have
all
to
dual.
you have to dodge right.
Okay.
You have to parry
He's
right.
so fast.
Oh,
I'm not looking forward to that. Hell no.
I'll do it though. I'll give
But
it
I
a- I'll
probably
give it
never
a shot.
passed the third guy, so it don't matter.
I
Yeah.
want to
Same
snap
here.
that fucking controller in half. I'm like, you know what? It's worth it to break this in half. Fuck it.
Well, you need a new
I'll buy
Switch
another one.
controller. You need a new Switch controller.
Doesn't work now. It'll
If it
never
was a
work.
regular one, you would have broke that shit in half. What's the drip now, huh? I would have blamed the shit out of the controller.
I'll make you drift.
And real quick, I also played
Halo?
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 and
You like it?
still getting
Is that a Warriors game?
Yes.
yeah.
One Piece?
And still trying to finish
You got 1,000 episodes to go.
Scarlet Nexus.
Oh, so,
Oh, you didn't beat that yet?
I didn't finish Kasane's campaign yet, and there's DLC for that game.
You don't need the
I don't need the DLC.
Play
I
One
might,
Piece?
I might play it.
One Piece, more like one piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
I'm,
man.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Why are you
Yo.
so-
That's my last
Wow.
comment. I promise.
Yo.
I promise. I promise. That's
Wow.
it. That's it.
One
That's
Piece
it.
We got
of
bad
shit.
jokes from
I'm-
Turbo.
wow.
We just got meanness.
Dude, you know what it is? I'm hungry, man.
I heard that
hungry.
game's hard like 2-day-old shit.
What?
all right.
Oh shit, we gotta bring
That's
that line
pretty-
back.
Try it, man.
And
Try
that
it.
being said, guys, everybody out there listening to the podcast, everybody out there watching the podcast, we do have a live stream schedule that starts with the first Monday of every single month with the Indie eShop recap. That's right. Don't miss it. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we watch indie trailers.
Is that next Monday?
live. No.
No.
2
Okay.
weeks. 2
Okay.
Mondays from now.
Okay.
And then, of course, Tactical Tuesdays with me, LG857. That's right. Tactical Tuesdays where I play a puzzle game, strategy game, RPG, whatever.
Something that makes you think.
One of the things that makes your brain tick.
Thinking.
And then, of course, the video game podcast, which is what you're listening or watching live right now. Yeah. And you're going to want to watch it live because you can contribute in the chat thanks to all those beautiful people out there
You're all so
in
beautiful.
the chat.
Yeah.
Beauties.
That's right.
Beauties.
7:30 p.m. Eastern time every single Wednesday.
And then
Be
we got,
there.
And then we got.
Be there. And then,
And
we,
then
got
we got-
Thursday Thrills with Sticks.
That's me.
Oh, yeah. He can play a new game, an old game,
A game.
Retro game,
A game.
indie game, a game. You don't know what it is.
It might be no game.
Might be no game.
I could be busy.
Wow.
But it's gonna be a game tomorrow. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, tune in to find out, guys.
Yes, sir.
Fighter Friday's a big Choco. That's right.
Where I only play Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
That's right. He plays the same
It's
game
interesting.
every single
It could
Friday.
be Dragon Ball Fighter Z
It's an interesting game.
or Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
Or it could be Dragon Ball Fighters.
You know what's fucked up is that I wanted to
Or-
play. Wait,
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we should just as a joke, we should put up a post on our YouTube channel. What game do you want to see?
Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters,
and just
Dragon Ball Fighters.
5 choices. Dragon Ball Fighters.
They're actually releasing a new character tomorrow, so
Really?
I
The lab
might
coat.
actually.
You gotta play as the lab coat.
Well, that's good. Now I was gonna say
I might
that I
actually.
wanted to play.
Well, Am I-
I was gonna say I
What
wanted
is
to
it?
play a co-op game with you, and I mentioned it last week.
Trucks like I ain't about it. Like, fuck that.
But
you can play them in
But no,
Dragon
same.
Ball.
But something came up. I can't do it this Friday. So
Okay.
And then next
So
Friday.
next Friday?
Next Friday is the
Smash
first
Friday.
Yeah, Smash Friday. So it's gonna be in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So the poll.
So look forward to that.
The poll is going to be Dragon Ball Fighter Z with a space. Dragon Ball Fighters with the Z right after.
Yeah. All different punctuation.
And then Dragon
like-
Ball Fighter Z with the hyphen in between.
If I could get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to stream for my Dreamcast, probably.
yeah.
Ooh.
I can stream that from my phone. I was playing on my phone the other day.
On the phone?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
How do you play
we-
that on the
I have the
phone?
controller.
We also have 2 random streaming shows. We got the Backlog break.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't know when that's gonna come out.
Soon for me.
And soon for me too.
Yes, sir.
And then of course Smash-O-Matics.
Yes.
That's right. They're gonna be teaching lessons.
Yes,
Turbo 857 and 23.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
I might have an Elden Ring backlog break because that game's not ending
Oh,
tomorrow.
you're going to have a lot of that.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Oh,
might
that.
stream Horizon at some point.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
Oh, good.
at
I
some
can't.
point
That's
this
definitely on
weekend.
my backlog.
Yeah. I've discussed this earlier off air, but I was gonna say that I wanted to do some pre-recorded stream, something to post up on a Backlog break. But I will be in the chat, and I was thinking also out during the podcast, and I'm gonna bring it up live because what do you guys think?
What do we think?
Should I record? Because I want to play Fire Emblem,
It's not my favorite.
Radiant Dawn, and I want to record myself playing it because I can't
Path of Radiance.
watch Path of Radiance. Sorry, Path of Radiance. I want to record myself because I can't read the chat and also read the freaking text and everything in the game.
Considering it's one of the best games ever made, you might as well just have your own time.
I
with
want to
it.
do a recording of myself playing the game. So, what do you guys think of me recording my gameplay footage and then having me on camera live, watching my pre-recorded gameplay footage and
Hell
just
yeah.
doing commentary live,
Hell yeah. Do
live
it.
on camera?
Hell
What do you guys
yeah,
think?
do
That's good, right?
I like it.
Yeah, do
That's a
it.
good idea.
But
I
then
like
you
it.
can't do bad decisions that the chat tells you to do during the game.
Nah, well, I'll go with
this
it.
is where I fucked up.
No, that's where I joined them. Yeah, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I don't know why I did that. But no, that was an idea. I literally came up with that during the podcast, and I was like, oh shit.
Is that
I
something
wanna do
you
that.
all would be interested?
But yeah, they said it's cool.
No, man.
They said it's
Oh,
cool.
shit.
They
Everybody's cool with
they
that.
said it's
Do
cool.
that.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah. So look forward to that backlog break, y'all.
So Styles gonna play it and Al's gonna react to it.
Oh, dude, that would be actually.
I'll play that
That's
shit.
even funnier too.
I'll play it, and you're like,
we,
hey.
we all record like different games, and we all react to each other's games.
But dude, I would never make a bad decision in that game though.
Lie.
Actually, I react to your shit. You react to me in Dead Space fucking up.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I like that idea.
I'm a fuck
like
up
that.
like crazy. I'm a
Oh,
scream
yeah,
like a
dude, I'm
bitch.
gonna
I
be
hate,
like-
I hate those fucking
I'm gonna be
enemies.
like, well, this dude, what the?
That's
What the
hilarious.
hell?
Air fuel.
I don't
but,
like those enemies, dude. I hate those enemies. They make me so fucking
it'll be
uncomfortable.
Dude, that's one of my favorite. It's up there, man. It's up there with Resident
I
Evil.
don't
It's-
like
it's,
them.
It's up there with all the horror.
Even within all that, yeah, it's
survival
one,
horror
it's
games.
one of the better ones.
It's up there.
It's one of the better.
Did you mess with Dead Space or no?
I beat Dead Space. Yeah.
Oh, first one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I only want you to play 1 and 2, and then of course, obviously, we're gonna play the remake.
You can
but
play
I
3
only want
together.
that to play 3.
Wait, is 2 co-op online or no?
Three is
three
online.
three is
not
co-op.
2. Okay.
It's not.
And I
it's
wanna
it's
play-
co-op online. Oh,
Huh?
split screen. Is it co-op online?
Online.
It's split screen.
Wait,
It's split screen.
3 is
local?
3 is split screen. Yeah.
Local.
Yeah.
What? Hold up.
And online. Yeah.
All right, Will Smith.
But yeah, guys. Hey, listen, it's been fun. As always, thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you everybody for listening to
Shout
the
out
podcast.
Shout out to Miranda
Appreciate
for coming
y'all.
through.
Yeah,
Shout out to Miranda for coming through the podcast.
You have that shot of her still laughing?
Actually, I do. Hold on a second. Let me see if we can find that right now.
Ask Miranda what she thinks. What she
What do you
Let's
think
see.
about that, Miranda?
Ah, she thinks it's
she's
funny.
laughing.
She
She's still
thought it was
laughing.
funny. She laughing.
She's
She
still
laughing.
Still
Sorry
finds
for
this
the
hilarious.
for the audio podcast listeners. You got to watch this live, man.
Go check her out.
That was a little gem for the people watching this. But yeah, man. Until next week, y'all. I don't. Turbo, you gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for a while, guys. I'm going on vacation, going to Congo again.
Oh, okay.
I'll try
All
to get
right.
some footage, put some stuff on TikTok and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they expect you to beat all the games.
Yo, if you don't beat anything,
You got.
You got that plane ride. You got to beat
yeah.
every
I'm gonna
game.
beat a lot of stuff, I promise.
I don't want to hear about
Okay.
no movie.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm gonna try to do the podcast while I'm over there too. It worked out last time I was in Congo. so
Yeah,
it
that's
should
what I
work out
was.
this
That's
time.
what I was actually getting at.
No,
Do you think?
no,
you think
yeah.
that it's gonna be feasible for you to?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
He's like-
if we did it last time, we should be able to do it again.
it's a married
Okay.
man you're talking to.
Yeah, don't count on it. Nah.
Meaning he'll be beating something.
Oh,
I know. I go on
I'm not
vacation
even touching
a lot.
that.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
not even touching that. Anyway, everybody. Thank you everybody for listening and watching, man. We'll see you next
Thanks again.
week. Peace.